It's time. Yo. Hey, thank you, Hayden. Hello, hello, hello. The first watch together of the new season of SPL. I'm excited. We're gonna watch all the new people's point of views, and then, depending on how long I am, we might actually just watch everybody. I don't usually watch everybody. Hey, it's a good song. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. We'll see, No Name. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm here. I'm definitely ready. What up, Venom? Hey, Kevin. I mean, we'll watch Nexus later, but Nexus is not the biggest priority just because it's new people. We gotta watch the new people. Yeah, we're gonna watch Gator, we're gonna watch Chimp, we're gonna watch all the new people. And then if we have time at the end, I'll put in like the other sides as well. I should be Skyla. We should still be good. What up, Owen? Or so you? Yeah, we'll probably watch Kyle's side as well. After. Thank you, thank you. Coefficient 3 HP, it was just 248. Hey, do your thing. It's gonna be a great season. And we're like, all of us already finished our week 2 battles. We're all in like week 3. We're actually been ahead. It's been great. Hold up. Got that there. Let a couple more people pull up, and then we shall start the watch together. Had a few things to do. Yeah. We hella ahead. Yeah, we're doing our best to give everybody time. Stay a week ahead. It's a lot easier too. Everybody's with it. Hey. I play this game. Sometimes. Oh. Alright. It's going to be a good season. How much time we got? We got 3 minutes and 30 seconds. F it. Let's start. So, we're going to do a little bit differently. Not a little bit differently, but I'm definitely watching my opponent's point of view for today. Here. Hey. There's also regular. What if there was a live league with a bit of delay to prevent sniping? No. Nah. That's too much for everybody. We're all, we all got a lot to do. We all have a lot. Like, legitimately a lot. It's way too hard to do live drafting. Ain't no way. Anyway, thoughts on the sleep ban? I would have just banned Darkrai. Whatever. I'm going to keep playing. All I could do. So, we're going to watch Shady. We're going to try and actually do it a little differently. We're actually going to watch all the video for everybody. We're not going to skip team builders and stuff. We're going to give people good watch time. It's week 1. I do encourage everybody watching at home. I have the coaches list down below. I also have the playlist of all the week 1 games. Everybody uploaded on time this week. Let's freaking go. Week 1, everybody upload on time. I love to see it. Please go ahead and subscribe to everybody throughout this season. We're going to be watching them for at least 2 months. They're worth subbing to. A lot of people came back. Show some love. Go leave comments on everybody's videos as well. Like, I would love if you did that. If this stream VOD gets 10,000, 20,000 views, just go leave comments and likes on everybody else's stuff. Let them know that you're going to be watching them. Oh, wow, Dynamo. Let's get it.
It's been 5 years since I last played in a Pokemon draft league.
I'm going to do his regular intro. Like when he does this, I'll do it at regular speed. And then when he goes through his team, I'll do a little bit more speed. And then when we watch the actual game, we'll just do it 2 times 1.5 like we always do. Yeah, Sleepman Pass.
Format of Pokemon
my goat.
where a bunch of content creators get together and act as coaches as we draft different Pokemon to build teams.
Look at this memories, bro.
Starting today and every Sunday for the next 8 weeks, we're going to have a different draft league match where we go head-to-head with a different content creator.
I love Drew.
And today's game is going to be insane because we're going up against the legendary singles battler himself and all-around great guy, great jawline, pokeaimMD. Originally for these videos, I wanted to go super hard, and I had a filming day scheduled with a professional videographer to go ahead and do coach interview with
I'm happy to see him back in draft. So yeah, because I just responded.
Out of the league every single week. But unfortunately, I did catch a stomach bug earlier this week. Literally the day I had scheduled for filming.
Great jawline.
We weren't able to make it happen. So instead, we're going to follow a traditional draft league format where every week I'm going to give you a team breakdown, a quick one, and then we're going to hop right into the battle.
So I'm a little, I know this is like, because Shady's worried. This is another thing, guys. If you're watching this VOD, make sure you watch Shady's side as well because, you know, he doesn't want this video to do worse than his other videos, right? This is obviously, you know, Shady's videos do insanely well, right? 100, 200K, whatever. So make sure you show love to Shady's channel. Watch the video, watch it through. Let's go.
Some of you guys might not even know my team, and I'll go ahead and show the 10 that we did draft initially on the screen, but today we're going to hone in on the 6 that we're using against Joey. And as a fun fact, one of the reasons why this battle is going to be crazy is because Joey and I haven't battled in singles in probably 5 years since the last
Jesus,
draft.
9 years.
It was a pretty intense game for the Mankeys because we were going up against the undefeated Bronx Bearticks, and we managed to clutch it up. So even though I haven't done singles in so long and I haven't done draft league in even longer, there's still some pressure on me here, right? I want to perform for you guys. I want you guys to be excited for the weekly New York Mankeys battles. And if these videos do well, that would just honestly warm my heart because I'm excited to give Draft League another chance. So if you want to show your support, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, and most important...
Yo, I'm serious. You want Shady back in draft after this? If you want to change, if you want Shady back in draft after this, you gotta watch this video, man. Every week. Show some support. Everybody.
Only watch the entire video and enjoy the match. But as is tradition, before we hop into the battle, we're just going to do a quick team recap. You can see everything on your screen that you probably need to, but let's hone in on each Mon very quickly and go over kind of why I drafted them and how we're using them today. So first up is Sneasel. That was my round 1 pick. And honestly, I just wanted this Mon because Drew told me last season.
We're just going through this a little quickly.
And a lot of the matches that I think MV had it in the first season of the SPL. Super, super fast. Has the move Dire Claw, which is pretty broken. It's a very unique move. It has a 50% chance to either sleep, poison, or paralyze. And
make sure you sub them.
Increased crit ratio. I'm not sure if it actually does. Maybe it doesn't. So it has a chance to do that, which I think is pretty awesome. It also has a few different modes. Obviously, most of the modes that Sneasel has is punch things really hard, do a lot of damage, but it does. We
can't ignore the weak one, Shady.
So I'm not going to go over all of that in detail, but that was the main reason why I drafted it because it has some versatility modes. It's a super strong, super fast Mon. It has Unburden, which this week we decided to run Air Balloon Unburden. So if Joey, I'm immune to Ground Moose, which I'm very weak to, and Joey has a Swampert. So I want to be immune to those, but if you decide
it doesn't ruin his watch time, full-time slacker.
Outspeed anything on his team, even if they're scarf. I did decide to pack the Fire Punch for Scizor that Joey has. Scizor
watching a video on faster speed does not ruin watch time.
Draft Grimmsnarl, as you guys saw, and I wanted to bring Grimmsnarl because Grimmsnarl felt really, really good into this team, but just Choice Banded Scizor just destroys it. Even with Reflect, it doesn't feel very good. So yes, we did pack the Fire Punch because I don't want just free Dire Claw switch-ins without a punish. And then I have U-Turn just for initiative to keep the ball rolling. Next we have our Hisuian Zoroark, which this Pokemon is honestly incredible. I'm so glad I picked it up.
I love this Mon, man. Fighting this Mon is so annoying.
8 or round... It might have been round 8 or 7? Maybe 9? I think it might have been 9. I don't know. It was super late, but I love this Pokemon. I feel like building around Illusion is always a pain in the butt. And playing around Illusion even more so. For this week, I decided to go Focus Sash, and I went with U-Turn for initiative. Bitter Malice, fun fact, because I actually thought it did the Legends Arceus effect. It doesn't. It just lowers attack, which is still fine. It's still useful.
It should be fine, Devin.
Special, so it takes advantage of the special attack that Zoroark has to offer. Then I ran Flamethrower for the same reason that Scizor scares me, and then I had Grass Knot for a Mon like Swampert. As far as why I drafted this, like I said, I mean, normal Ghost, so many immunities, very little weaknesses. It has some modes. It can Nasty Plot. You can Scarf it easily, Specs it easily. Ghost Stab seems pretty good in the league right now, so I'm really glad I grabbed it.
Yeah, but how long ago was that? Just someone random? Because YouTube uploads all the time. I know when I watch stuff, it doesn't ruin my watch time. Also, I'm watching him a premium, so he's getting paid.
I've never really used it like this, though, if I'm going to be honest. We're going to Special Lando T with U-Turn, just for initiative once again. But we're going to Speedy Lando with Grass Knot, Smackdown, Scorching Sands.
And much love, guys, watching.
I want to get things like Lottie out of the air so I can hit it with Stab, Scorching Sands. Or anything that wants to be in the air, I want to say no thank you and put it on the ground. So it is weird. It's like a very mixed set. That's why we ended up going minus special defense with a Rash Nature, because I think that maybe that...
I think the sets he brought were actually fine.
Lando T, it is such a good...
I think as he goes into more weeks, he's going to do a little bit better with EV spreads as well.
It's just good.
Yeah, premium means they get paid.
We have Caspar, our Rotom Wash. I really don't need to explain much.
Premium makes
it's a comfort
a solid chunk of my money monthly.
And then, of course, freeze drive. But having levitate,
you get no ads, you get a bunch of stuff.
Pain split is really, really good. It makes it such a good mon in draft league because you could just split pain between you and your opponent. We get Will-O-Wisp, we get Thunderwave, we have Volt Switch Initiative. You'll see a common thread. Most of my Pokemon,
I'll check out the vid.
A lot of them that I drafted are Volt.
Because from what I've talked with, it's like it doesn't actually hurt the video though.
So nice, buttery smooth. 2 ground immunities. I love to see it. They cover each other's weaknesses pretty much perfectly, right? Like Lando's not resisting grass type moves, but he's not weak to it, so we like that. But I did need a mon that resisted grass type moves, which is why I picked up our Archulodon. Everything was feeling very samey to me, very familiar, very homey. I mean, Sneasler different, but it just punches things. It's not a complicated mon to use. This Pokemon, I have no idea. So because Joey's team had no inherent ground stab other than Swampert, and I have 2 immunities, and no inherent fighting stab, I felt like the dude was a good bring this week. Assault Vest makes it very, very bulky on the special side with some HP investment. I did end up speed creeping some mons here. And by some mons, I mean a max speed Swampert for some reason. I just
that's an EV spread you want, buddy.
Anything crazy like a max speed choice band Swampert. I have no idea what Joey's going to bring. So I did get this speed investment. And honestly, at 85 speed, it's not awful. There's like a world where I do some crazy stuff this season with this mon, including a Toy Scarf. After the move choices, you can see it: Body Press, Draco Meteor, Flash Cannon, and Dark Pulse. Pretty much the move.
Yeah, but that's still insane watch time relative to the video,
Devin. It does
Devin.
have the signature move, which is one of the reasons I drafted it.
And in this case, it's going to be 23 minutes instead of 29 minutes.
And he had the Swampert potential. It felt like I could get caught with my pants down around my ankles. Overall, I'm super excited to use this mon in the future.
Yeah, no CC definitely
as well, and kind of excited to see what it does today. And in our final slot, we have Serena, and I really wanted to bring Serena for the rapid spin, right? I mean, Joey has hazard potential. He's got spikes.
Yeah, premium is a great way to support creators.
And Serena's got some pretty beefy attacks. She was the reason why I drafted this Pokemon was because I needed.
I'm not saying don't use U-Block or all those. Use whatever you want. At the end of the day, I don't give a damn. Can't force you to do nothing.
120 attack. This Pokemon with rapid spin getting plus speed, there's a world where in future weeks.
But I use premium because I want to watch people, but I don't want ads, but I want to support fellow creators because that's how I got bid. Besides ads, obviously.
Performs in the first couple weeks. Maybe gets an upgrade. I don't know. Yes,
I like the benefits too. It is pretty expensive though. I will note.
Triple Axle covers a lot of Pokemon, specifically Lottie and Thunderous potential on Joey's team.
Yeah, it's good. The music is real good too.
Oko's it, no problem. So we want to be able to scare that Swampert out and click U-turn a lot of times. I feel like it could have been really cool to swap my.
It's good if you travel too
and make this Terra Fire because then it could stand toe to toe with Scizor. Right? I can't get bullet punched. I might outspeed it depending on how Joey trains his. But like I said, I haven't done draft in 5 years. Terra's completely new to me in draft, and I've got a lot to learn. So I hope you stick around for the whole season. And for now, I hope you stick around and enjoy the battle. All right, here we are for the first week of the Shuckle Premier League. I am Shady Penguin, your coach of the New York Yankees. We're going up against Joey pokeaimMD week 1, which is not something I particularly wanted, but you know what, it's what we have, and we're going to take notes immediately on it.
Yeah, it definitely is pricey.
Swampert did come. This was kind of something I was expecting in my.
I'm actually surprised there was. I mean, I know he turned it off, but I was surprised to see no face cam here. He obviously put on the actual thing, but picture-in-picture on mobile with premium is the GOAT. Is literally the GOAT. Yeah, that's the best. That's the best part. When you travel, just downloading all the videos on YouTube, go. Freaking love it. But yeah, it is definitely expensive, guys watching. I actually share it with Moet. Nox, thank you for the 7 months. Appreciate you, fam.
I prep Scizor as
it's wild, right? Playing Shady is so wild. I encourage you, if you skipped the post-game interviews on my video, watch the one with Shady. It was so good.
Because of just, reasons. And I think without the
I just know downloading it, Travis, is great.
I would have done, but
good to see you, by the way.
Frame 1, I want to lead Hubert.
Like being able to download, then watch those while doing other apps is the cool part. I meant that. My bad.
Should be that we want to put Sylvain next, then Sneasler.
Yeah, family plan is great.
Then
I have the family plan on Crunchyroll. It's called "Give the Password to 200 People."
Rotom. We want to appear as Rotom. I think that either the Lycanroc or the Swampert lead is here. Now, there's no Thunderous, which I was so afraid of. I was so afraid of a Thunderous lead.
I had Thundy at first. What up, Kelpo?
It's not here. So I'm kind of pumped about that.
I got smoked by Shady's team. I'm off.
Ideally.
Do you miss Twitch at all? Only that my friends are still on it, like Shofu and them.
Wait, maybe he's...
But I streamed with them the other day, so it's fine. Besides that, I do not miss Twitch.
Oh, I gotta check. Did I gargle? I think I gargled hardcore. Hold on. Hold the phone. Let's see something. This music's going way too hard.
This music's actually fire.
Shuckle Terra Captain. No, don't tell me. Okay, wait. Where are...
Power was fun. I'll probably pay again.
Shuckle is not a Terra Captain.
Shuckle.
Quillfish. Okay. Necruff is
Quillfish was almost a Terra Captain.
Ooh, and this is just like pretty obvious rocks, I would say. I'm gonna go for straight up Bitter Malice. I'm pretty sure that's what I want to do.
Yeah, interview with Shady was really nice.
You're gonna set up your rocks. The other thing I could use, I could U-turn right out into... A U-turn will reveal immediately who I am, which I don't like.
So I actually got really lucky this turn 1 because I won this speed tie knowing he's not Choice Scarf.
I'm going to immediately U-turn. Now, what moves does Lycanroc learn? Lycanroc, Smogon. He's gonna know obviously now that I'm not a Rotom. So I didn't click Volt Switch.
I just like that it becomes a
I wish I
vibe.
led regular Rotom there, not gonna lie. But we're gonna go right out into Serena here. Let's see, do you get anything that would scare me a ton? Hey, it looks like you get Fire Fang, which is kind of brutal. I guess I gotta run a little calc on that because
his play here makes sense to spin
scary.
always anyway.
If we go
I have Quill.
Lycanroc.
This is just my lead. Like the weaker it gets, the more I can endeavor.
The Fire Fang. It does not OHKO even remotely close. Okay.
He knew it when he made the team full time, but he works a billion times. He's like a dad of 13 kids. He has 17 dogs.
Does a lot of damage, but not enough to take me out.
A wife.
I am invested quite a bit. Ooh, but if he's maxing out donut speed, actually, that's a dagger. I will admit that's a dagger, but what we can do is
this is
fire. Serena's job anyway for the most part. I'm gonna Seed Bomb here. This was Serena's job. We're gonna see the withdraw actually straight up. Okay.
I'm exaggerating.
So Stealth Rock and Stone Edge on you.
I'm exaggerating.
Come out. Stealth Rock.
Please. He does not have 13 kids.
Now this thing is gonna want to set up hazards as well. So kind of a dagger. I can U-turn for free here, definitely. I don't think I have to worry about that at all.
I like that he's using the word dagger.
And I have
it makes every play I sound like a threat.
I'm not gonna lie, Qwilfish is a mysterious mon for me. Even as the coach of New York Yankees, no idea. I just know that it likes spikes. I know that it gets taunts. Now the good news is the only immunity that Joey has to my ground type moves is going to be the
Latios.
Is going to be the Latios, right? So here I have two options. I could go out into. I don't want to. I could go into Hubert here actually.
I like Lando or Archaladon.
I could go into my Rotom, which is like not awful.
The only part about Archaladon that's bad is if I Thunder Wave.
But I think because you're most likely, if you have any physical, if you have any attacks, it's gonna be physical.
But I like Lando or Archaladon a lot. Rotom makes sense too, just in case I Thunder Wave though, so it's not bad. But I like Lando.
For me, then I think I'll OHKO you with Scorching Sands if I go for that. That's kind of my best bet here. But Ice Beam would have been the
Archaladon's definitely good outside of ring. It's 100% good outside of ring. That one's good on grass terrain too.
We are going to see spikes get set up. So that's kind of a dagger for sure. I could have just like triple axled and
hey, much love,
done
Hayden.
it again. Qwilfish is pretty slow, it looks like, based on that. Qwilfish is 85 speed. Serena is 72, and I have investment, but probably not enough. I'm actually just going to fire off. He has the Cinderace, which could be immune to Willow.
But I wouldn't go Will-O-Wisp on this ace right now because Volt's free.
Here?
Volt's free. I just want bar barrage damage for Lottie.
Range. I could do that because Sylvain is immune.
He wanted to draft Rain, but then Shuckle randomly picked Pelipper and changed everything.
That's some damage.
I agree, Tree Daddy.
Poison frame one. I don't know if that's guaranteed. I have no idea.
50-50.
Let's see. Bar Barrage has a 50% chance of
that
poison.
Full Switch is so much.
I didn't get to see how much damage I just did, which is really, really bad because I was looking at Smogon. But I think with spikes up, the best thing for me to do probably is to just go out either into Dedu or to go out into Sylvain.
I really like Archaladon, man.
Because even if we see the Latios come in, I can pivot with Rotom, right? We don't take any spikes damage. We can obviously take this thing out. Now, I kind of want to check.
Hey, Polytoad's undrafted, yeah. So why don't you drop Pelipper and get Polytoad, bro?
I'm going to do a little bit of calking here against a regular, just standard Qwilfish. I don't know what it's actually good for, but U-turn does not take it out. Scorching Sands obviously
Arch really is a demon. I really hope he gets some fun use out of it.
I either have to commit to the Scorching Sands and take him out, which I think is fine. Latios will be faster than me.
No gravity.
And could double dance. But you know, I think it's fine. I'm going to Scorching Sands here. We're going to Scorching Sands.
I already drafted Chimecho, Daniel. Why do I have to draft it again?
That was our whole goal, baby. Our whole goal was not to get 6-0'd.
Hello, Shady.
We are in a pretty rough spot with one layer of spikes breaking the sash on my Zoroark when it comes in.
Nah, it doesn't. To cat.
All right, Bandito. Bandito, the Swampert. This is a scary thing. Is there a world where Swampert is choice scarfed and outspeeds me? There's like a slight baby world where that happens,
so here,
right?
I saw a comment that said, no way he'd ever run choice scarf Swampert. First off, that legitimately crossed my mind. Like, versus this team. You always check Archaladon. You always check Landorus as non-scarf. You check a very greedy Cinderace. Like, a Sneasler creeping a very greedy Cinderace, rather. So I don't think his thought... I feel like in draft specifically, you gotta make... Like, you have to think like that. Sometimes you just gotta accept if they're this set, you lose type of thing. But, like, here, he has Grass Knot. It's better to not click it here, but click it later. Because you didn't pick your ace, Big Billy. Billy's gonna come. Thwackey would have been nice. It's kind of hard to say you want to bring Thwackey, though. I get it.
Let's see. If you're choice Scarf, you do outspeed me pretty
Travis
easily.
about to counter for everything being a Scarf.
I'm just like getting that vibe.
See, that's why I run priority. That way I don't have to worry about that.
No idea. Honestly, no idea. But I'm just getting the vibe that you're going to be choice Scarf. And this thing is super, super important. So I think what I'll do is I'll go out into Casper here.
I'm under the impression Scarf.
I'm just going to go out into Rotom. Because I feel like I'm a pretty good wall-ish for this thing. I am Poison, which is a dagger. We're going to see Flip Turn, actually.
Dagger.
Ooh, good Flip Turn. Very good Flip Turn. Swampert Flip Turn is problematic for me because I don't have hazards. I do not have hazards up.
Yeah, it wouldn't have died anyway.
Turn. I definitely should have eaten that Flip
No,
Turn.
Billy actually had a bad matchup. He has a Chaladon.
My brain I got into headspace. Oh, this is.
And then he has Zoroark, so I can't I just can't just Terra normal double edge type of thing.
If
it wasn't because of Zoroark and our Chaladon, I would have brought Billy.
Literally running Grass Knot, so I might have OHKO'd there with Grass Knot.
It wouldn't have killed, but it would have been a lot.
If he's not Choice Scarf, I really think he's Rindo. We're gonna see Twin Drift come out. This is gonna be the Lottie.
Okay, so Shady messes up here. Not this turn. Not this turn.
I think that there is a real danger in this thing potentially setting up. It is the #1 threat to my team on his team. So I'm just gonna Volt Switch, take a hit, and get out.
That's why I was I was trying to outplay Upper Hand Sneasler because I got cooked by that
the
in
position
Mox.
that he wants to be in. We're gonna see Draco Meteor out the gate. I'm pretty sure that'll take me out. Yep. Okay, but that's okay. Special attack partially falls.
It wasn't terrible in the matchup.
So this puts me in a spot where I
Pert's
can...
Good. Okay, so this is what Shady should have done here. A -2. He went Serena to try and spin. I get it. 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 I 100% get it. Serena doesn't have very many free turns in this game. I get it. Right? The only amount it outspeeds on my team is basically Scizor. That's about it. Everything else it dies to, gets outsped by. So he's AV Serena. But I think in this particular case, you want to attack where they can't defend. And that's, I mean, I can defend because I'm AV Swampert. But like our Chaladon would have done that. He wouldn't have died. He has an AV, so he takes even less, takes like 30% or less. And he gets a lot of damage off. If I stay in, he Dracos me and kills me, gets a defense boost, and can weaken Swampert. So this was definitely, a little bit of a misplay on his part. That's our Chaladon's, our Chaladon. Oh, Boots would be nice too. Though it wouldn't have helped in this case. He would have died
at all until Serena's done.
If he was
With
Boots.
the special attack drop, I think I can actually get rid of the spikes and save my Hubert.
If I was timid, this was a roll though. Like we talked about it later. I love that word. He's using dagger.
I'm gonna save my focus sash, but at what cost? I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm here anyway, right? I'm here anyway. I rapid spin.
Like for me, it's like, yo, if he's AV, he lives. You let him live. He's just gonna spin.
What it is.
Like if I get this, I get this.
It is what it is. At that point, I might just go into Sneasler and see what we can make.
I didn't think he'd knock here. I thought he'd always spin.
I might just have to try it. Really wish I would have grass knotted and just burned that.
Well, there were no bulk AV. He had Spadef EVs, but
I don't take it.
Yeah, I was modest.
I really thought maybe I could.
If I was timid, he had a chance of living it.
With the Assault Vest, it is what it is.
But that was big, right? Because I break Zoroark's sash.
Is pretty free. It is a free U-turn. I'm really not in a good spot though, but it is what it is. I won't get hit by spikes thanks to my air balloon, which is cool. You know what we're gonna check? How much does Sneasler?
Like I really feel like he should have went our Chaladon more. Like a -4, you attack. I don't have good defense against this. Yeah, he posted it all in HP though. Spadef, excuse me. But yeah, I think a Chaladon definitely should have came out more.
Or let's see.
I just can't kill it.
If we go Latias
in one.
-4 Psychic, what's that doing to me? A -4 Psychic does.
But he'll get this stuff as he plays. He'll get this stuff more he plays.
Air balloon and put me in a really sweet spot. But I have to fear Bullet Punch anyway, so I don't think I can actually do that. Oh, this could be the op though, especially if he's choiced. But if he's choiced, he's always going to be choiced, right? That's true. Let's go on to Lando. If he's choiced Scarf, he's always going to be choiced.
Oh, great.
That's
good luck, buddy. You got this.
It is such a dagger.
No, he used dagger so many times.
It's the only move we can go for.
That boy.
We might see Swampert actually come back out.
Ah, that's fine.
If Swampert does come back out, I'll be a little... I won't be too sad. Bandito, that is the Swampert, yeah? That is the Swampert. We'll get some chippies off with the U-turn.
Again, I have no idea what this lander set is at this point, so I'm always going this.
I'm just going to full reveal.
The Zoroark.
Do I full reveal this? I think so. Based on my attack stat, if Landers had a chance to OHKO, I want to say that... I mean, it's really my only option. I could go out into Air Balloon Sneasler here. Actually. A +2 Dire Claw and Swampert I don't think is taking you out. Let's see. +2.
Nice chip.
Ah, you're just not low enough. Okay. Let's go into Hubert. We're breaking our sash. There's a
That's
huge
big,
problem.
Shady.
This is just straight up Hubert. He's going to see it. It is what it is. We will go Grass Knot. This is worst case with this illusion mod.
Don't say he's cosplaying Mr. Incredible.
If he swaps, he swaps.
Oh my god, that's actually so funny. I gotta tweet that. That's actually so freaking funny. Where'd I save it? One. I wonder if it lets me tag him. Does he block tags? Oh, he doesn't. Nice. Yeah, that's actually so funny. Okay, let's keep going.
I think that Joey did just bring Choice Scarf Lottie, now that I'm thinking more about it.
Yeah. See, like this
Because
thing, the fact that he was able to catch it on his first game back is great.
Type move is perfect. Okay.
And
He's
I
gonna withdraw on the grass knot. It was obvious it is what it is. Your Seer, is this Scizor? No, this is the Bunny. The Bunny who is faster than me, and I did lose my Rotom already, so I can't do much about this. This has just got to be either Landorus.
Willow
or
is
it's gotta be
free.
Dedew. I think I'm gonna go on to Dedew.
I don't want to give our child on a boost because I can't high jump kick it
That's
after.
what I'm gonna do.
Willow just hits everything.
We'll go on to Dedew
I didn't.
and see if we
I
can
literally
get a U-turn
posted
off.
it right now. It's funny.
It stinks that there's a fainted mon in my last slot. I think that's how it works, basically. So I'll never be able to transform to anything else. We'll see. We're gonna see Will-O-Wisp. That's not. Is that bad? I'm pretty sure that makes my.
I tagged Shady Penguin and Shady Penguin in this.
That was crazy. That was a really good play. I guess he was expecting Lando. All right, so based on his team, who's left? Oh, whoa! Please don't disconnect.
I'm watching
Based on
Pokemon's
his
next
team,
season.
he's got Swampert, Lycanroc is still. Oh no, Lycanroc's not around. Is Lycanroc
And I'm
around?
watching
Yeah,
Hayden's
Lycanroc is
side
around.
of
He's got 5 Pokemon.
that game.
I
as
think
well first.
pretty obviously the Scizor does come in here
Dude, how many times have we done this, bro?
and see if we can get a U-turn.
I've
off.
done that so many
It stinks that
times.
There's a fainted mon in my last
Well,
slot.
maybe we can
I
watch
think-
it. We can watch Hayden next. Yeah, that's right here. Why not?
That's how it works, basically.
I've
So
done
I'm gonna be
that.
able to
I've
transform
done
to
that
anything else.
so
We'll
many
see. We're gonna see
times.
Will-O-Wisp. That's not. Is that bad? I'm pretty sure that makes my
Also, Uzi, I saw what happened.
Willow. That was crazy.
Let's hope for the best,
That was
bro.
a really good play. I guess he was expecting Lando.
I just didn't get to reply. I was setting up.
All right, so based on his team, who's left? Oh, whoa.
Bro, I've done that so many times. It's the
Oh, please
scariest
don't
thing.
disconnect. Based on his team, he's got Swampert, Lycanroc is still. Oh no, Lycanroc's not around. Is Lycanroc around? No, yeah, Lycanroc is around. He's got 5 Pokemon. I think pretty obviously the Scizor does come in here. I don't think I can switch though. Actually, why would Scizor come in with Superpower? I guess so. His Libero didn't activate yet because he used the Fire type.
I think doubling into Landorus would have been good.
I might have.
See, he
to
caught
make
onto it, but he
play
didn't make
here
the
and
play.
go, out
Like, I
into
wish he went with
this
his gut.
to have any sort of chance. What does Cinderace learn? How much time do I have left?
I think they
20
should have just
seconds.
banned Darkrai if
Cinderace
this
learned-
thing coming
Cinderace
out
learns,
brought this
Sucker
problem,
Punch is
Radville.
amazing, and it learns a lot of fighting type moves. Coaching counter. Coaching's not a real move. Don't look at that. Reversal, low kick, low sweep. I'm gonna go for broke. That's gonna be U-turn.
I told him to look at Showdown instead of
Let's go
the
Dark Pulse.
actually
Let's go Dark
Smoke
Pulse.
on.
It is. I was so close to going out into Zerard,
Yeah,
man.
it's unfortunate.
I was right there, dude. I was
Oh,
right
unfortunate.
there. If I would have scrolled more, if I didn't skip high jump kick. All right, it is what it is.
Yeah, he has to
That
just
could
go through
potentially just be
actual on
GG.
Showdown.
I think that the only thing I can do is go out into. Yeah, I don't
So at
think
this
there's anything
point,
to do
a
there.
missed
I was
ball
so
sweep
close
on
to
my
crushing
part
it.
is
I was
very
hovering
easy.
on it. I was hovering on it, man.
I just need damage on
I'm
Lando.
sorry, guys. What a choke. What an absolute choke. That would have been so
Yeah,
good.
low kick
That would've been
up
so good.
was a roll to kill. High jump kick.
Yeah, I think that's
was after
pretty much the
spike and
game then.
stuff.
I'm going to go out into...
I would have loved to see that play.
Just go on to Landorus. Go on to Lando. He's fighting type right now. He can go for a Will-O-Wisp. It is what it is. I'm personally just going to U-turn. He's faster than me. He can't miss Willow, though. Shoot, he can't miss Willow. This thing is actually a really good counter.
I can miss Willow. He learns that later. 5 times.
I think we still
I
have
saw
to
that
go
Wolfie
for it.
won the
Luckily I have mixed,
original.
so it doesn't matter, right? So he might not even
He didn't
bother
know,
Willowing.
Rebel.
He might just go on to Lottie here.
No, they don't, Nitro. Not at all.
He does Fireball.
I just want the chip, like I
Well,
said.
intimidated you. I'm going to get a little bit of chippy off.
That is so much.
And then I think with the
That's not even
Intimidate,
stab.
it's about the only thing I can do
Only Shady.
is go out into Sneasler. I'm faster. I'm pretty sure Sneasler Okos, right? Dire Claw does not Oko from this range. So I think my actual win con is getting Sleep. I think it's my actual win con.
I agree, Green.
But I think that Scizor just comes in, though. He saw my air balloon. He doesn't want to pop it.
I think Dire Claw would have been fine. It wouldn't have killed me. I just didn't want him setting up for free.
Like I said, he's probably Choice Scarfed Lottie. He's not going to hard switch into that. I think I just SD.
His Lando special, correct.
I think I just SD here. I don't know what else to do at this point. Do you get a second time move? Will-O-Wisp. Okay, you do burn me. That
So
is awful,
he's at
for
neutral.
sure.
He's at neutral.
But I think that this is still my only win con here.
What up, Loyal?
I think I SD again, and even though I'm on a timer, it just is what it is. Now, Bullet Punch is always going to be a problem, right? So you know what? I have to Dire Claw. I have to Dire Claw
Yeah,
now because you
for
should
sure.
stay
It's just
in.
experience.
No,
When he plays more, he'll play
no,
more.
you did not. Bendito, okay. So we get a basically neutral chance to put you to sleep.
I believe it does, Hancho.
Okay, I crits, and I para. Okay,
like it
that
does.
could be my only win
Maybe it
con
doesn't.
here. My air balloon is still up, so you can't EQ me.
Yeah, I can't break
He's
this
just
because
gotta
if he's
get me in
SD
range,
upper hands,
right?
I get
So,
cooked.
what I need to happen is I need a full power for a chance to win. I SD here and I hope for a full power. It's my only win con. Joey always says play to your win con. That's what we're gonna do.
I definitely
Any
do.
Full power? No, earth power. Okay, but he missed the air balloon. He missed it. I had it. Oh man.
No, it's just you play 8 weeks, and if you don't make it to playoffs, you're
It
out.
does nothing. Full power. Nope. What is happening?
He missed it again.
What doing? He's smart. He wants to be able to get into his Lottie.
Yeah, because at this point I'm going for the miss ball sweep.
That's really smart. All right. Oh, that's really smart.
Like if he doesn't U-turn here, I get a kill with miss ball.
That's really smart. Really, really smart.
Yeah, I love shit. I'm so happy
The
Shady's
only thing I
back
can
in
really
draft.
try to do is lock the Lottie into something else. So, let's go ahead. Let's just go on to Zoroark. Let's just go on to Zoroark here. Because I can see exactly that's what he wants to do. He does not want to pop my air balloon. He didn't miss the air balloon. He saw the air balloon. He saw right through it.
Shady's the best, man.
We're going to see the Scizor come out here. That's fine for me. I think he's obviously going to Bullet Punch just for damage, right? He's in the winning position. I'm going to Flamethrower regardless. We'll see Bullet Punch. Is it banded? It is absolutely banded, without a doubt.
Dude, Sneezer's so nasty.
So, banded Scizor probably just cleans
He
up
saw
anyway.
right through that balloon.
Yeah, absolutely. I could have like swapped out into this, I guess, but the Scarfed Lottie is just going to be way too strong for this team. Does he bother switching out? Not really. There's no reason.
Yeah, I don't want to get burnt.
I would think.
Like Ace is useless.
I think he gets as much damage. Oh, he does withdraw. Oh. That's not. No way is that Lottie. Okay, it's Ursier. Okay.
Yeah,
so we'll
Ace
take
is
out the
useless.
Ursier. He doesn't need it anymore, so he lets
You're
it
drafting
go down.
Scizor next time?
Makes perfect sense.
Why? Because of the Bullet Punch Club Uzi, or you like the fact that you could just click Bullet Punch and do a lot of damage? Dude, priority's great. Even though Pokemon have upper hand, which I think is fantastic. Like that's why I save Scizor just in case, because if Scizzor's in versus anything else, he can't defend against it. Actually, if Scizzor's in front of Sneasler, I can click Bullet Punch 100 times, even if he upper hands every single time, because as long as he dies to burn, I miss ball.
Sense. I'll get a little bit of recovery here.
Uzi, last time, Uzi's draft plan was my draft. The next time he's gonna draft Billy.
Lefties have procced, by the way. I'm pretty sure. Then we're gonna see. I'm sure Lottie has come out.
And then
your
endeavor
choice
to
cards-
ensure
Lycanroc. Interesting.
endeavor to ensure the miss ball sweep.
Lycanroc is. Wow, your team is so fast. Dude. It's actually crazy. Trying
Thanks,
to
True
think.
Daddy.
Do I have a win con here? I think my win con is going out into Shamir, forcing the air balloon to pop, and getting super lucky with Dire Claw. Like, I needed to go for, like, Excel Rock for Chippies and pop my balloon. The only chance I have. And then I need crits out the wazoo. We're going to see Endeavor here, actually. Okay, I like that. It does pop my balloon, and I am fast, baby. Okay, here's how we win. You ready? We have a
Nice,
lot of
Uzi.
play. We Dire Claw, we get the status, we get the sleep, and we get the SD.
Yo, I didn't
Watch.
miss any attack in
Watch,
here either.
Watch. Nope. Okay. He lands a Stone Edge, and it's enough, obviously, to take me out. And then
Bro,
now
my
he's using the
Lycanroc
weaker,
had
so
0
Endeavor
defense
is an
IVs
even
and 0
better
HP.
move for
And that
my
Dire Claw
opponent.
did so much.
Oh man, what a dagger! I didn't
Another
have a really
dagger.
fun fighting this week on Necruff. Honestly, I mean for Necruff, I honestly didn't see the Necruff coming, so it's kind of cool to see it. Now Necruff will just go for Endeavor, bring me on down nice and low.
Oh, look at that! Look at that, beautiful. What up, Zanny? What's good?
Week 1, yeah, I'm pretty bummed. Not gonna lie, I feel like I could have played a lot better, but it's my first singles battle in so long.
Hey, don't worry about it, bro.
Man, I wish I would have full committed to him not bringing Squawkabilly. Part of me really believed he would bring Squawkabilly for the meme since he was forced to draft it, but
I feel like his 6 were really good versus me anyway.
Terrifying. Scarf Lottie is absolutely terrifying.
It's plus 3 priority, so it does outspeed
because
E-Speed.
it doesn't matter, and I should go down to a missed ball here. Missed ball got buffed too.
It was
GG
random,
Joey,
Sirloin.
GG week 1. New York Yankees unfortunately take the L. We'll see what we can do next week. Keep it shady.
Week 1 of the second season of the SPL.
Oh, looks like it picked the next video for me. Let's watch Hayden first, and then we'll come back to you. Just because Hayden's real quick. All right. Big Hayden and his return. Also check out Hayden, please. Make sure you check out Hayden. I forgot. We're literally watching the playlist, so it's going to go through the playlist. But I have them all popped out, so I'm going to go through the order I have.
Draft League, the SPL. A Draft League is a season-long tournament where 14 teams take turns drafting Pokemon that only you can use for the duration of the season. We each get 120 points total.
We're gonna watch the rest of the
of
people at the end. Like I'm going through the people, the new people
for example,
first,
are worth more points.
and then I'll go back and watch.
So you have to budget your points to compile your team. Each week we face off against a different team,
Yeah,
knowing their
Skyla.
entire
Okay, we'll
roster
talk
of
about
Pokemon
that.
they could bring and try to counter each other. My team, the Colorado Rapid Spins, got lucky with the second overall pick of the draft, and I'll break down my team. For my first pick, I decided to go with Darkrai. This thing was just recently allowed in draft, and being able to choose second was my only chance to get it on my team. This thing basically is just a very strong offensive Pokemon with the ability to put mons to sleep, and at base 90 defenses, it can actually stick around pretty well. It can run both special attacking sets
What
in
up,
some
Cass?
weeks, or also have the opportunity to do like a Swords Dance physical set to catch people off guard. And in general, I think Darkrai has a lot of value, especially.
It wasn't just me.
So for my second pick, there was 24
Wouldn't be
picks
possible
before
without
I got to
Shuckle.
choose again. And I wanted to go something that complements Darkrai well, so I chose Galarian Slowking.
Dude,
this thing switches around
Hayden's
super nicely
draft
with
is
Regenerator,
so
it covers
nice.
Darkrai's weaknesses, and has some pretty solid bulk. It's a grounded poison type that can both set up toxic spikes and soak them up if I need to, and in general it can run chilly reception to both pivot and also set up snow. For my next pick, I decided to go with Gliscor. It's one of the best Pokemon at setting up hazards, and since it's been around this long, I did have to pick it up. Its Poison Heal set's going to be insanely strong defensively, plus it has a decent speed tier and offensive capabilities with things like Swords Dance.
I'm
Plus,
hyped
it's
to
just
watch
kind of
Shuckle's
evil to
game
have,
too.
so I had to get
He
it.
told me what
So by this
item he
point in the
brought.
draft, people were beginning to pick up their Terra Captains. So Terra Captains are certain Pokemon that are allowed to use Terastallization, and there's limits in that you can have up to 3 Terra Captains, but their points can't exceed 15 altogether. So they're generally lower tier mons. I believe I got one of the best with Jolteon.
He
This thing's
did.
got one of the fastest speed tiers, and I chose to allow it to Terra into Electric, Grass, and
Loving
Fairy.
the draft league
This
brings me
thing's
back
ability to
10
volt
years.
switch
Hell
around
yeah.
And Terastallize into Fairy with Calm Mind sets, it can be extremely hard to deal with if you don't have anything faster. My next pick is Gyarados. So I wanted a bulky water type, but also have the ability to be kind of a scary setup option. And this also complements Jolteon's Volt Absorb super well, and I think they just work together really nicely. This thing can be great with Intimidate and bulky investment, or just straight up offensive Dragon Dance, which people have to respect. Up next, I wanted a Fairy type, so I went with Sylveon.
I would've loved Cool
It's an
for his
all-around
team,
solid
too.
Fairy type, and it can pass Wish support with Pivot and
He
Baton
went
Pass.
grass over ice because I have a
Hyper
Swampert.
Voice with Pixelate can scare opposing dragons.
Hey,
and I
nice,
just kind of
Ladon.
wanted a Fairy. Hisuian Gudra is my next pick for some extra bulk. Now this thing can be extremely tough to deal with, and I just really like its ability to be built, either
I love Hayden's team.
special defensive or physical, depending on
Literally,
what I need
Gyarados
it.
is like the one model I'm, like,
Assault Vest
iffy
sets can
about.
shut down special sweepers. It can hit really
Bro,
hard with
Owen,
Shelter
it's
and Body
literally
Craft,
because
while
I
also being
have
able to force out
Swampert.
setups with Dragon Tail.
It's
and in general,
same
I needed
reason
both the
Chimpak
Steel
put
and
grass
the
over
Dragon, so it was
flying.
able to 2-for-1.
All just because I have
Up next, we
Swampert.
have Hitmontop.
It's
This thing's
Snake.
a great rapid spinner
It's
because I really
Snake
needed
draft, yes.
hazard removal, and it's another Intimidate switch in paired with Gyarados. It can just be solid defensively or hit super hard with Priority, with Technician.
I know his videos post-com. That's all
So
Hayden
this
does.
brings us to my second and final
That's what
Terra
Hayden's
type.
been doing for years.
I chose
That's the
Beartic for
goat.
a few reasons. Now, first of all, this thing has great synergy.
This one is
with
a
Galarian
demon, by the
Slowpoke's
way.
ability to set up the
I need to
snow.
draft this
I can
one
be
day.
faster than almost anything with its Slush Rush ability, being able to double its speed, and with the ability to Terra into Ice, Electric, or Ground, I have a lot of bases covered. This thing can Swords Dance and use loaded dice Ice Skull
My
Spears
first
to
round
break
pick would have
teams
been
super easily
Magmortar or
with nice
Metagross,
benefit.
so it's not like it would have
my
been an
second to
amazing
last pick is gonna
Pokemon.
be
It just would have been
Superior.
something I want to use.
Obviously, this thing's not
I
as
always
good
draft
without
what I
being
want to
able
use.
Terra, as it was banned from that, but Superior is still a massive threat with contrary Leaf Storms, and it can just surprise people with substitute sets.
Nah, it was
running Glare,
better to
Leaf
get
Seed.
Swampert early.
It's just all around a really good fast Mon with grass coverage, which I did need. And finally, for my 11th pick, I have 2 points left, so I decided to go with Furret. Basically, this thing's just for the memes. It can potentially get rid of hazards with Tidy Up, and he's just a little.
Facts, Owen. One day.
And so there you have my entire team for the SPL Season 2.
We'll see if that
Let's go
changes
ahead and
this
jump
season.
into our Week 1 game.
We'll see if that changes this season.
All right, it is game
Leo's
time, boys,
team
and
is
week 1
so
we are matched up
scary.
against 6-foot hacks, aka Leo. And here's the thing: his team is extremely good into mine. First of all,
Very
I opted
good.
not to bring the Darkrai. The reason is because they have a lot of checks in the form of the Tinkaton, they have the Overquill, and in general,
Like,
it doesn't
Beartic is
look great
good,
here.
but you have
So,
these guys.
Also, I don't have a great matchup with my Gliscor. They have a lot of Ice Answers. The Iron Bundle is faster than my entire team. Kills Gliscor.
I
They
mean,
also
it's
have
hard
the
to bring
Ice Spinner,
Darkrai. Look at
they have
every-
Great Tusk. They have
Leo
Ice
has a
Hammer
billion
with the
Darkrai
Tinkaton,
answers
but
right
I
there.
did bring it because I wanted to try to get some hazards up. And while I do feel like I have some decent prep, overall, the 3 big threats in the form of the Great Tusk, the Iron Bundle, and like the Ogerpon Hearthflame.
I think it's Playmore,
an
Zenny.
extremely bad
You're a
matchup.
little late. We
So,
lost one game.
I decide I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna
Mirror
lead off
of
with the
Jolteon is
Jolteon to try to
fire.
get a good little speed matchup and take it from there. And let's jump into it. Also, I do want to point out I wasn't able to do live commentary, so I'm doing post. I figure I can kind of explain my thoughts a little bit better this way anyway.
He also
But they
has a lot
decided to lead
going
off
on.
with the Overquill. That tells me this thing's going to be here for spikes, and in general, I have a decent matchup here in that I don't want to stay in Thunderbolt because I don't want to take unnecessary chip on the Jolteon, as Jolteon honestly looks really good with the Terra Fairy in this matchup.
It does
So
look good.
I'm just going to go for the turn 1 Volt Switch, get some solid damage off on this thing.
That
as
did a
then I can
lot.
bring in,
My
another
Hisuian
matchup.
Quillfish
And
would have taken less.
The only thing I have defensively to switch into this is going to be either the Hisuian Gudra or the Gyarados. Now, Gyarados is here with the Intimidate. It's a great switch into his Great Tusk, whereas
Hayden's character
Hisuian
looks
Goodra
like
is
so
gonna
much
kind of
effort was
sponge
put
to be
into
able
it.
to handle, the Iron Bundle. So I bring in Gyarados. I'm able to get a nice little Intimidate, which is going to make this thing reluctant to, want to stay in here. Plus, they
I haven't
have to
played
respect
Gen
the fact
1
that Dragon
in about 8
Gyarados
months.
is a very large threat here. So
But it's
I
fun.
decided to go for the Thunder Wave. I imagine they're likely going to switch here, and nothing on their team
Little
wants
Joe.
to take a Thunder Wave. Kind of one of my best options here.
I think he
is to
expected
cripple
the
things
Dragon.
with that
He had to
Thunder
expect
Wave
the
to be able
Dragon
to
Dance, right? Which is
outspeed,
why he went
as
bundle.
They actually just go directly into the
Beautiful
Iron Bundle.
play.
So this thing obviously hurts a lot with the threat of a
Mirror Herb
freeze
cycle.
dry, and getting
Cycle.
a pair on that thing is actually huge.
That was a
I feel
goat
great in this
T-wave.
position because now Jolteon outspeeds it and OHKOs it, and with that thing paralyzed, I'm just really in a way better spot in terms of momentum. So I do want to switch out the Gyarados. Again, Great Tusk is amazing into my team.
Oh, the mod? No,
Other
I
than
haven't
if
picked him.
Gyarados takes unnecessary damage. So I'm going to switch, and I'm just going to go right into the mon that's designed to take this thing on, which is going to be Assault Vest, Special Defensive, Hisuian Goodra, and we do actually get the para on the first turn, which is actually pretty solid. So at this point, I can go for a Flamethrower. It does a ton
that's
to the
alright.
Iron Bundle, and
You
I
can't do
really
anything
would like
by
some
comments
damage off on that
sometimes.
thing, because if I can just get like a 25% chip on it, it puts it in a spot where potential Terra Electric Beartic does knock it out.
You
with
actually
Terra
just
Blast.
reminded me,
So,
Rambo.
on the Flamethrower, they decided to switch into the
beautiful flamethrower by Hayden. Still got it. It just reminded me. I gotta be really careful, guys, on mobile. For anybody that's a YouTuber, I don't know if you guys do this sometimes, but I accidentally hide comments that I'm trying to reply to from my phone, and then the stupid YouTube hide thing isn't very good. Like, I can't see some of the names I hide, so I apologize to anybody that I did that by accident. I appreciate you watching my content. To those that did on purpose, fuck you. But like to the ones I did by accident, I'm sorry. I'm just saying because I did that the other day and I'm like, crap, man, I can't find this person. So I have to find a comment from them from another thing, go to their channel and click like unblock. I'll find them though one day.
Ton. And
I know who it
solid
is.
damage there. And considering I actually still have a solid matchup
Bro,
here.
because
I don't really wanna
that
switch
block
out.
listing,
I'm
because
gonna click
I
the
block all the
Flamethrower
bots,
again,
right? All
and
the
they're
bots
actually
on my
gonna
channel all the
make a
time.
double switch and get that thing out of here. It's nice that they bring
And
the
then,
thing
like,
because
after, like-
without the Darkrai, I imagine that thing
We don't get him
probably
as money
there to
anymore,
sponge
but we
hit,
used to get like 200, man.
The Darkrai, so I kind of have the upper hand here as
flame
they bring
again.
in the Great Tusk. I do get a crit on the
That's a
Flamethrower just for a little
super
bit of chip
AV.
damage there, but at this point, of course, Goodra is not staying in here. I expect
Hayden versus
likely an
SPL.
Earthquake, and Gyarados switches
I
into this
only
thing
know the
literally
picture,
all day long.
Crow.
Literally max defense Gyarados with the Intimidate, and I am built to handle whatever this Great Tusk wants to throw at me. So
I literally do have to
number
free the
2,
boss to get the
and
perfect
I get
back.
that Intimidate, which is great, as they actually go for the Ice Spinner, likely expecting the Gliscor to come in. Now, I do want to get in
Get a good
Gliscor to
chunk.
get up the Stealth Rock, but I couldn't risk bringing it in, against the Tusk here. And at this point, I'm going to go for a Thunder Wave, expecting them to switch again, likely into something other than the Iron Bundle, and I'm starting to, feel like I can really cripple things with a
Oh
Thunder
my
Wave.
God!
They actually have the Supercell.
Oh, that move is
It's
ass!
insanely likely for me. Does miss. They keep going in
Yo, I'm
fast,
sorry,
take 60%
Leo.
max health.
That move
However,
is
I thought-
garbaggio. Holy. Can't even hit the damn 4 times effective Pokemon in front of you. It's shiny, too. You can't even miss it for this blue background. Bro, that move is
Thunder Wave, of
garb.
course, does not affect this thing. Now, that
I'm
kept
so
me
sorry, Leo.
Very off guard because I thought that only the Iron Treads got access to that move, but it turns out Great Tusk does. It's there for the Gyarados, and now that is insane.
Holy.
That could not have gone better.
That
I
was a
really did
big
not expect
miss.
that. And at this point, it's pretty free for me to switch into the Jolteon as they're not going to Earthquake. As we do end up each making a switch, they go into the bundle, and Jolteon comes in. And with
That's
this
a
thing paralyzed,
fire
that is
switch,
amazing
too, that
because now
covers it, too.
I
That's
am
so
faster.
good.
Here's the thing. Jolteon is one of my win conditions. I can opt to go for that Terra Fairy, and I actually have a situation here where I could start
Yeah,
to
it's
Calm
just
Mind.
better.
If I Calm Mind against this, I know I can
Supercell
take an
Slam is
attack,
so bad.
I can kill it with a discharge. The problem is the only thing stopping me from doing that is going to be the Ogerpon. If I Calm Mind and they bring in Ogerpon later, I still don't have enough damage to knock that thing out, at least without chip on it. So they then decide to just go into the Overquill on the discharge here. Unfortunately, it's not quite going to be enough to knock this thing
Is it
out.
Cuss Step?
It's
Is it
not
Cuss
really
Step?
that big of a problem, as I am faster than this thing.
I would've went-
However,
I would've
am
went-
wary of a Custap Berry because I've seen,
Oh,
other
it is
draft users
Custap.
use Custap Berry Overquill. It does end up being Custap Berry because, of course, I knock it directly
Yeah,
down
I
into
love
range
Custap
where
on
it can
Quill.
Use that. It's then able to move first.
Damn,
and go for the
that's
self-destruct,
big.
which, surprisingly,
I think Gliscor would have been a great play that right there. I think Gliscor for sure would have been a great play because like Jolteon's so good in this game. So that's a great prep on Leo's part and a little bit of a mistake on him.
actually doesn't kill my Jolteon, knocks me down to 11. But that takes care of the Overquill.
That's
and
big, though.
honestly,
Like, he
that
literally
is
could have
kind
vault
of
switched
totally
around.
for me. I take way too much damage on the Jolteon, and now this allows them a position to just bring in the Ogerpon. So hope is not lost because I can at least still outspeed the Ogerpon, get some great chip with the discharge, and potentially paralyze. However, they actually reveal they have quick attack.
Oh,
on the
fire,
Ogerpon, which
fire.
is insanely annoying because that takes care of Jolteon, kind of one of my win conditions in this match. And
Yeah, that's
we're
big.
not looking great there. The damage on the Ogerpon was so valuable because of the fact that my second offensive option here is
That's
now gonna
so
be playing
sick.
towards,
I love
the Beartic in
the
back
text
with
from
chill
Leo. I
reception
love Leo's
on
text, and I love the Thunder Wave Gyarados.
Slowking. And
I
without
hate
any chip
Supercell
on the
Slam.
Ogerpon, the Beartic isn't able to knock it out from on full. So at least I can go into the Gyarados.
I'm surprised. I thought loaded dice Terra Ice kills.
I just decided to click the waterfall here as they are going to bring back in the Iron Bundle. So this thing is, everything is able to come in for free because I haven't had an opportunity to set up.
Yeah, he just has to get the hazards.
I haven't seen any booster energy, and I imagine this thing is likely running choice specs at this point. It's kind of what I expect this thing to be. Of course, Gyarados is not going to want to really stay in here, and I'm just going to go into my direct answer, which is again the Hisuian Gudra. So I come in, take some spikes damage, and they do make a nice play.
Good U-turn, good U-turn, good U-turn.
So the pivot is extremely bad for me here because now this allows Great Tusk
to come in for sure.
See the dynamic I'm working with. I do have defensive answers.
That spike is doing so much.
But now Gyarados is not in a spot to switch in here because I know they have the Supercell Slam. So one of two things happens here. Either they predict Gliscor and go for the Ice Spinner, or they go for the Supercell Slam in a risky play, expecting Gyarados to
stay in and kill him.
I either go into Gliscor or Gyarados. They have a super effective hit on either of those.
Or you stay in.
It kind of just becomes a coin flip on what they.
If it's lagging for a Sheepy, tell Sheepy to refresh, guys.
And I figure, since my switch in has been Gyarados to this thing, I'm gonna actually end up just going Gliscor this time because I figure I don't have a whole lot to lose.
If he's super, I mean, knockoff is the mid ground, right?
Decide to go for. So I'm gonna bring in the Gliscor here.
Bro, if he supercells again, oh my god,
knock themselves out. So I bring Buff Zubat in. They in
fact
do make
that's what I'm saying.
Go for that.
I think you just got to mid ground and stay in.
A whole bunch of damage, but again, I do live because I am defensive Gliscor that activates the Poison Orb, and that is really bad for me. I was really hoping.
Yeah, I think if he's gonna expect one of those two moves, just stay in, F it, because you have you at least have. What's it called? Para going for you a bundle. Not to say you take hits from bundle. You don't. Well, but yeah. Staying would have been great.
Supercell Slam there. But at this point, I'm just going to go for a Protect just to kind of scout. Also get another turn of that Poison Recovery. And at this point, I'm actually not sure if the Gliscor is faster. I am running some speed investment. I'm not able to outspeed max speed Tusk, but I
thought Spinner or knockoff was coming, Jose.
Way, but they just go for another Ice Spinner. I soak up a little more poison, and at this point, I'm just going to click Earthquake. And I do actually end up outspeeding, and the Earthquake is going to be enough to knock out the Great Tusk. So
okay.
That's a big threat out of
That's a really big threat.
Up Gyarados a little bit for me, kind of.
And you can still get a Rocks too.
Get another turn of the Poison Heal where I'm actually sitting above half and looking pretty nice with my big meaty claws over here. So now they get a revenge switch in, and in comes the Chinchino.
The demon!
This thing is a scary little bastard because of the fact that Tidy Up is a massive threat. So they decide to just go for the Tail Slap. It's their biggest damage other than a triple axle here, but luckily Gliscor is defensive, and what I really want here is some type of damage.
Yeah, Earthquake was good.
I'm kind of forced to make the Earthquake play just because.
This is where Jolteon was like
big.
If
they do go for the Tidy Up, they're going to be faster than my entire team and very scary. So I go for that Earthquake. It does over half to this thing. However, even after the Poison Heal, I could potentially go for a Protect, but it's still super risky if they predict that and go for the Tidy Up. So I'm forced to essentially just go for that Earthquake. But at this point, they're just going to go for the triple axle. They have ice coverage on like everything on their team, and Gliscor had kind of a horrible position.
Yeah.
But at this point, I had to do it. So I stayed in there. Gliscor gets taken care of, which isn't that big of a deal, I feel like, at this point in time because of the Tusk being down. It's good for the Ogre Pond. However, it is what it is. I couldn't really make a play in switch there. But at least now I can go into the Gudra. And I have a position where I know that they want to bring in the Tinkaton here, likely. But they also know that they've seen the Flamethrower. So I'm, instead of going for the Flamethrower, going to go for the Dragon Pulse. I think maybe they do not go Tinkaton here, and then I get great damage.
I mean, Supercell Slam didn't even kill Gyarados. So
save the Chinchino for later, which is a big threat in the back because
it was big that he missed 100%. It was 100% sucky miss. It didn't kill Gyarados though, based on the Ice Spinner damage. Ice Spinner did like 30. Supercell Slammer's not doing 30 damage, not 30%. Supercell Slammer was not killing. Did like 70.
They don't have Jolteon around anymore to outspeed it, but of course they do go into the hammer, and the Dragon Pulse does
good play.
So
good play by Leo.
What's interesting is I don't see any item on this thing quite yet, so I don't know what this thing is working with. And also, I'm slowly starting to run out of some offensive options, especially against this and things like the Ogre Pond. But I'm gonna actually end up switching. I'm gonna go into the Slowking here. I'm gonna bring in Brian, and this dude is low-key washed out here. I do have a good matchup because I'm physically defensive here, so I come in on spikes, and they actually end up going for the knockoff, which is huge because it does solid damage. But more importantly,
it would not have killed
my Icy Rock, which is now gonna make it so my Snow stays for 5 turns rather
but
than
it would have been big
8.
because Tusk would have been unpunished and healthy.
This thing can't really touch me. It turns out to go for the Swords Dance, however, so it's got the offensive power, and I feel like I'm in a great spot because I can go for the Yawn. Now that's going to put this thing on a timer.
The thing is, if he chilly receptions, Bundle gets a better defense boost and he can't even kill it.
Also have the coverage against this with the Flamethrower, but I really feel like they're probably going to switch here, not wanting this thing to fall asleep. And I feel like it's too early to go for the chilly reception. I'm actually going to end up switching out the Slowking because I can get that Regenerator. I can then bring in Gyarados, and even though this thing has own tempo, I'm fully defensive, and even with a Swords Dance, it's not going to be scary, especially, you know, with it being asleep. So Intimidate, of course, does not work, and they do just go for the knockoff once again. That is going to do some chip, but also get rid of my Heavy Duty Boots, which actually doesn't really make a difference in this match because they just have the spikes rather than the Stealth Rock. But it falls asleep, which makes me feel great. However, it is going to be the Chesto. So not seeing like leftovers on this thing from earlier does reveal that the yawn
Chesto, so he's SD rest.
Now it is awake. So that's basically telling that this was really just here for Darkrai, do not want to be put asleep. I can then just go for the Waterfall here to get some nice little damage.
Oh yeah, just for Darkrai. Makes sense, makes sense, makes sense.
Able to hit pretty hard as Waterfall doesn't quite finish it off.
Makes sense for Darkrai,
I have fallen really behind because Gyarados is now no longer
like
useful
if he had actual rocks up at this game and he had Jolteon alive, he'd be in a good position.
Go down. But I do
I think he definitely had to go
Gliscor on my side, which comes in the form of the Beartic, of course. So I decide it's pretty much time. There's not really an opportunity that I'm going to get, so I decide to just go into the Slowking here. So I have two options.
Well-played
Either I stay in and just go right for the Flamethrower, which should be able to knock out the Tinkaton.
You got a chilly, buddy.
Or I can go for that chilly reception and try to get the Beartic working. So
time to chilly,
I decide it's pretty much time to
chilly time,
We're going to tell ourselves a shitty joke. And the Tinkaton does stay in here, go for another knockoff, you know, since I don't have my item anymore, but they have the Swords Dance, it's able to do a whole bunch of damage, and now I can get that chilly up. So not only does that switch me out, but it sets up the snow, but also gives me the Regenerator the next time I come in with the Slowking. And now it's time for Beartic with that Slush Rush. So when prepping for this match, the Slush Rush, Beartic being able to outspeed everything on their team, barring, you know, Choice Scarfers, it's kind of...
Oh, and it's electric too! Yo!
I find myself in a spot here where it's actually...
Damn, if he still had the Ice Rock, he could actually SD in front of this thing with Terra Electric and just smoke. Damn, I guess he would knock off, so then it would come down to Icicle Spears, which one. Damn.
Really interesting. So here's the thing. Beartic comes in. I have 5 turns of snow to work with, which should be just enough to knock out the remaining 4 Pokemon they have left. I'm going to go for the Terra Electric. Now here's the thing. I can either Swords Dance and expect them to go for the Gigaton Hammer, but if they go for the knockoff, they get rid of my loaded dice.
Well, why Terra first?
Swords Dance, not being able to guarantee the 4 to 5 hits with the loaded
I don't think
dice,
he needed to Terra first.
Take care of the Ogerpon. So instead,
because you got rid of the surprise character,
just because, you know, Terra Blast is going to be able to outspeed and kill the Iron Bundle with the amount of damage that I have on it. But I put the Light Bulb on my head. I go for the Earthquake. Obviously, going to take care of the Tinkaton.
Yeah, he didn't have to Terra first.
Beartic seemingly isn't a great spot. I'm faster than everything, and I can also take 1 hit from everything. So the problem is Ogerpon is going to be able to come in here. So Ogerpon, unpunished switch in without any hazards, comes in, and I know that without that Swords Dance and Icicle Spear, even with 5 hits, it comes really close to being able to kill, but not quite going to do enough.
Oh, wow, it actually does 5 hits.
I do know that I can live 1 Ivy.
You can also crit as well.
I go for that Icicle Spear, and at this point, I'm like, okay, if
I'm doing nothing. What the hell?
There's a chance here. So I do, in fact, only get the 4, and that means that the Ogerpon is able to live and get off the Ivy Cudgel that I know that I can also live, which it is going to knock me down to 22 HP.
Oh, is that quick attack?
Now, the only issue is that
I agree. Only Terra was good if he SD.
And it's going to be able to outspeed me and just finish off the
Damn, good prep on Leo's part, man.
I don't really have anything that comes in.
Yeah, Ivy Cudgel into every just kills.
Take the quick attack, knock me down below half. And then I just
I mean, if he SD'd, Skylup.
I can't bring back in Beartic.
Plus Terra was fine.
So all I can do is just stay in here, and they just go for that quick
I think
attack
only Terra to get the defensive benefits if you're going to set up with it.
Insanely clutch move on this Ogerpon that I
that's crazy. Quick attack was actually insane.
That it was going to be carrying. And essentially that is going to finish off the game, because without quick attack there, the Ogerpon dies to another Icicle Crash. You know, Iron Bundle comes in and dies to a Terra Blast.
I mean, Terra didn't matter. It didn't matter at this point, I guess.
Speedy Beartic. But quick attack ruins the day. All I can really do now is go into defensive Slowking, who I take around 50% from an Ivy Cudgel here, so I should be able to finish it off, you know, with a Sludge Bomb. So it's kind of all I can really do here. They go for that Ivy Cudgel, and it is actually going to end up getting a crit, which I'm unsure if it really mattered, but regardless, down goes the Slowking.
It might have mattered just for differential.
That is going to be the end of the game. So I definitely did not play well. It was a really tough matchup for me, and just looking at the teams. But I did find myself in a spot where I probably should have clicked that Swords Dance, you know, against the Dinkaton, seeing as
if you're gonna Terra,
had a chance to go for the Gigaton instead of the knockoff, and at least if they
that would have given you a chance to win. Exactly, you gotta go for your outs
to be able to get the.
I mean, he acknowledges it, so he knows.
I felt like
that's a good game.
Risk reward was there for me to just go for the damage, but
I
mean, knowing that quick attack was there, it probably should have solidified the fact that I should have made the opposite play. But it is what it is. We start the season off with a nice L. Shout out to Leo for playing an amazing game. This dude's team is actually cracked.
It is.
And that is gonna do it. So thank you guys again very much for watching. Yeah, hopefully next week I can suck a little bit less, and I'll see you later. Peace.
So I think besides that, like, I do think he definitely should have went out into what the hell? Why did randomly skip to end of Uzi's game? I do think he should have definitely went Gliscor, because having Jolteon alive in that endgame would have been insane. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get some water, and we will be right back. So let me put some water on real quick. Let me put some music on. Let me get some water. I'll be right back. All right. Bro, Hayden just has fun at the game. That's all he's done for years. That's all he wants to do. That's fine. You don't like his content? Don't watch it. That's it. All right. And Raiden, I'm glad you're enjoying the community. We got the water. Let's watch some Playmore. Another guy I'm very happy to be in the league.
The second season of the SPL is finally here, and Playmore is taking on the Toronto Tyrants. This is a game I've been excited for a very long time, Tyler. Expectations are very high, and it seems like a lot of people are high on our draft. People are ranking it as one of the best drafts, if not the best draft, but looking at week
Who was
one,
that?
Our opponent's team is
Nah, it
not
definitely
too
is.
shabby. A lot of crazy threats, and Tyler, I'm seeing 2 frogs.
You could argue maybe the one hole in our draft this season
Hey,
is the
what up?
lack of frogs, and I'm seeing not 1, but 2 more frogs than I
Their
would
team is
like to see on the opposing
insane.
side. When you're going up against Playmore, you're probably scared to bring those 2 frogs, but an opportunity not just to send a message
Damn,
to all
they
the
call
frog
him out.
lovers out there, John, but to send a message to the SPL in the first match that Playmore has this season.
Yeah, so Playmore consists of General Tar Heel, the General, Pokemon, and Tyler. Tyler and Pokemon will be doing commentary throughout the season, and Ben will be playing the games.
But enough from us. Let's see what Coach Ben brought for this
I'll be linking them as well. And everybody,
Hello,
please check out
Playmore
everybody.
fans. The Beneral is back and ready to take on Week 1 against Nexus. Here's the squad we're bringing. First, we have our #1 draft pick, Iron Valiant. It's going to be our cleanup
Nice
sweeper
One
this
Piece
game.
nicknames,
Mixed
Zoro.
attacking with Endure. Endure is so we can live a Brave Bird from Talonflame if it's Gale Wings, which has priority no matter what our speed is. Takes Brave Bird recoil, and then we outspeed the next turn and kill with
With
T-Bolt.
booster
Post
edge,
combat,
that's such
Thunderbolt, Vacuum Wave,
sick.
does all
I
the damage
love
we
that
need to the rest
tech.
of the team.
I
Vacuum Wave,
love
thank you
that
for
tech.
this card for
I
Chaos
love
Squad.
that tech.
Next, we have Metagross. This is going to be our potential lead against a Galvantula.
Yeah,
if we see
John's
it.
take
We are
on
rocking
draft
a
is
very
so
bulky
cool.
set with Assault Vest and enough speed to deal with Ursaluna. We
Frankie.
have Bullet Punch for priority, Knockoff for items, Hammer Arm to get Chip on Ursaluna or get rid of a Chople Berry, and then lastly Rock Slide to catch the Talonflame or to break down the Galvantula and clean it up with Bullet Punch after.
Get the
Next,
Hammer Arm.
we have Garchomp, a very defensive and speedy set this week just to help get Chip everywhere with Rocky Helmet and Rough Skin. Stealth Rock is just
Got that
nice
strong
to get on the
right.
field. Earthquake is pretty spammable apart from their flying types. And I can just drag
Double
and tail
Endure.
out anything
Oof.
that needs phasing
Ew,
that might be
look
setting
how
up, or
defensive
just
this
to get
is.
extra
Oof.
Chip with Stealth Rocks on the field. And lastly, Endure is just to get the most possible hits against
Playmore's
the
all
Ruskin
three.
and Rocky Helmet for them to take the most damage to get in range for Iron Valiant. Next, we have another Rocky Helmet mon, Amoonguss, very defensive in order to deal with, well, as much as possible, but mixed special defensive to also help with a special attacking Enamorous. We have the amazing Regenerator ability to come in and bring as much health back to us as possible. Spore is pretty spammable versus their team. We might see safety goggles, but it is nice just to have in the late game. Stabs for Sludge Bomb and Giga Drain, and Foul
Not the
Play
Among
to
Us
avoid
nickname.
setup from potentially Toxicroak.
Come on, bro. There's no way you're doing that One Piece and you just put Among Us. Come on.
Which walls our stabs, and then as well as getting good damage off of the
Okay,
as well.
Skylar.
Next, we have our Terra Captain Glastrier. This is a very bulky set with Substitute and Leftovers, and I am excited to use this
Just
thing.
hey,
because they
Joey
have
just
no
noticed
switching.
800 viewers, but only
With Terra
300
Electric
likes.
and Terra Blast,
Yeah, you know, the
Icicle
math ain't
Crash,
mathing,
and
but is what it
Horsepower.
is.
We're able to deal with everything on their team. The best thing that can handle it is Curum, which takes 40%, and it doesn't get any roost.
Yeah, I would love that
video
video to have
and
no
lastly, we have
CPM, Junior.
Cyclozar to rapid spin away any
Nice,
sticky
Bubby.
webs, because Iron Valiant will not get the speed boost if it has its speed lowered before the booster energy goes off. So very important role there. Knock off, Dragon Tail, U-turn, just for extra
Nice, Bubby.
support. Very straightforward. Dragon Tail really limits any setup, potentially the weak Cyclozar. And that's the squad. Let's see if we can pick up a dub for the first week of SPL Season 2.
Let's get it. Yeah, Glastrier can tear. It's only 8 points. We had it
Thank
9
you,
points,
Coach
and
Ben.
nobody ever
I
drafted
love
it.
Everything about the team he's bringing, Tyler. This is the type of team.
So this game has 4 people commentating. This is going to be fun. I'm going to try and talk to them like I'm part of them. I'll try. This might be hard, actually, because they're both going to be talking the whole time. What do you think, John?
Team I would have used when I was coaching. And honestly, it's what I've expected from Ben. This draft, very clearly better for his play style. I'm so excited for this battle. I'm so nervous. And wow, Blastoise on the squad. Tyler, we felt pretty confident in the 6 or 7 we'd see, but Blastoise was one of the 3
I have
we
no
didn't
idea,
expect to
Rem.
see. What are your thoughts seeing that on the other side?
Well, we had talked about Blastoise right before we started watching this battle. We had mentioned, should we take Blastoise as a serious threat? And initially we brushed it off because of, on our side of things, how many threats we have to Blastoise. We figured that might push them away from bringing it.
Yeah.
That was
Well,
not the
Metagross
case.
looks
And
insane
to
versus
their credit,
Enamorous,
that
Tyler.
main threat being Hisuian Electrode, we didn't bring that. And maybe they were banking on that being the case. And if that was the first prediction, they nailed it.
Before we get into the battle, though, we must talk about the official sponsor of Playmore, play-more.store.
Ooh.
Hey, this incredible Bubby plush, the mascot of the team. There's some merch there. We'll have new designs in the future, hopefully this season. But for
That's
now,
really
go pick up
inexpensive
something
for
as
an
you're
embroidered
seated
t-shirt.
every Sunday rooting on this team. Tyler, I'm very excited. I mean, we got these spiffy suits on. But when the suits come off, the Playmore shirts come on.
Yes, and we are going to have so many Bubby plushes, and just imagine what Playmore is going to do for an eventual championship. It's going to be so grand, and it all starts.
So I'm actually really hype about this matchup. I think both of them have very strong teams. And I like that. What I'm hoping to see from Nexus, by the way, is Protective Pads Meowscarada. I think that'd be very strong because you actually don't care about Garchomp. You don't care about Amoonguss. So that's what I would bring if I'm from Nexus side, right? I know. So Ben is playing, top left corner. Ben is playing. They're just commentating. This is my week 2 opponent. Yes, I play them next week. The best team in the draft league versus the worst team in the draft league. So we'll see how that goes. I'm sure in the pick'em it's going to be like 200 Pokemon and Playmore, 43 Joey. We'll see.
With this match.
It really does. Now, Numb Nexus is someone I
Nice,
have battled
Nitro.
many times before, an old friend of mine. This is a battle I've been looking
Don't call them the worst. What matchup am I looking forward to the most? This one, Shady, and I mean I want to play everybody, right? Hopefully, I don't know if I play Seabat again this season. Gator and Chimp will be cool. I don't remember if I play them in the season though.
forward to. And this is a Pokemon I've been looking forward to see in battle, but
Yeah,
it's
CPG.
not the matchup we'd love to see. But
Sub 3 attacks is
General,
insane.
going on the offensive. Now, Glastrier is a very, very, very bulky Pokemon. He might be predicting a U-turn.
So we actually already played. Originally, the interview was going to have both Pokemon and Ben, but then something happened IRL with John, so he was not able to join. So it was just me and Ben, but they're going to be commentating it. That'd be crazy though if we had a 4-man interview.
Allowing him to get a slow sub
Yeah, he
up
played the
with
other day.
anything that comes in. And he's talking about, hey, nothing really wants to deal with this thing one-on-one. So
I mean, this is a good play.
bold
You
first
can't
play,
get
but I
Thunder
really like
Wave.
it.
You can't get Body Slam Parrot.
Main threat that he also told us about
Sub
with
is so good.
Jirachi is hazards. He was worried about stealth rocks with the
Good night,
Jirachi.
Chief.
And I wonder if he's thinking that still here on first turn, it's going to try to get those hazards up,
Yep.
and it does.
That's a fantastic call.
I don't think Rachi can even break the sub.
It's going to resist Iron Head unless I am very incorrect and forget Pokemon. So we
you're
would
good,
be
John.
able to keep a sub up without Jirachi breaking it easily. And it does not want to stay in on a high horsepower. But it doesn't really have anything that he wants to switch in. I mean, his team is not one that's very ready to take on
this glass about to go crazy.
Is he making a big prediction here?
One of the main things we talked about with Glastrier is how there is really nothing on the other side.
No pivots at all.
That matches up with it. You mentioned it, especially now with the Terra. Nothing wants to switch into it. This is a huge turn.
Okay. Yeah, this is
100% Mert.
But actually, I mean, this is still really fantastic, right? I mean, the sub is going to go away. We learn a little bit about Jirachi. Stealth Rock's Psychic.
Thank God he had Psychic, bro.
And we get the good damage on, but the berry. So this Jirachi was very, very
and
ready
it's super
to lead
Fizz Def too. Holy crap.
Maybe a Garchomp lead. I don't know if it was specifically ready for the Glastrier, but
yeah, definitely Garchomp. It probably has Icy Wind too.
But I wonder here if it's banking on this exact move. If you go all in, and even it tells me from looking at the team composition from Nexus, you're going to see a heavy banking on predictions because just that team comp, bringing Blastoise,
for sure.
That's a prediction in itself. So I think we're probably going to see a pretty aggressive battle style, although you've had your fair share of battles with him in the past. You know that better than I do.
They didn't hire commentators. Playmore is Pokemon's team. So both Playmore and Ben, follow the mouse, both of them, very old heads in draft. I played John a lot of times. Tyler is his co-commentator, but he also is John's editor. This is what John wanted to do with draft to make it bigger and, ESPN, NFL, whatever style, whatever you want, type of thing. And I really vibe with the way they're doing it. I like commentating my games, but I love this. This is really good.
I should. But that damage, Tyler, I'm not sure if that will break the next sub. That may be
it's
a damage roll.
His channel.
Maybe it's
his
to
team.
break the sub. But it seems like there's an acceptance to lose Jirachi here. I mean, he's in way too deep. He can't switch at this point. We have the sub
I'm going to say, though,
low speed. It's surprising to me that we were able to get this Pokemon when we did late in
Nexus got so much out of this that I thought he would.
That allows it to do
he got rocks.
Right now.
He got half off on
get
this.
A sub up, and now the opponent's in a really bad spot. Yeah, we may not have a very, very healthy Glastrier at the end of this, but we are going to start this battle ahead, as I'm pretty sure high horsepower is going to
fairy
take
type,
this Jirachi out of... it's miserable.
I will say, though, this is still really good because, I mean, look how freaking good the damn Moonblast plus Thunderbolt is now that Jirachi's gone.
Existence.
This is actually worse for
I got excited, and now the Jirachi is dead.
That could matter.
Not necessary from the horse. Goodbye.
Yes, it was.
Sayonara.
It was half damage.
Yes, yeah, Tyler. That's +1 attack.
That's the ability we
that
talked
could
about
definitely
to make this
matter.
thing so dangerous. We talked about this before. I've been able to watch you in playthroughs utilize Moxie.
Shook a
This is the
halves.
first time I've been able to see Chili Name effect.
I love John.
To be honest, but we were
that didn't matter at all.
I did not know it existed. Now I do, and it's one of my favorite abilities because we've got it on our side. If anybody else had this and we were facing
Didn't matter.
I would be terrified.
I knew your spread. I counted.
One of my favorite Pokemon to use in Draft League, it was Mudsdale.
Yeah, what a goat.
This is just Mudsdale times a billion. I mean, Stamina is a fantastic ability, but I mean, this thing, instead of, boosting the defenses after it gets hit, I mean,
dude, can you even kill
it
this?
gets that plus attack.
I guess
now, the crazy
Ursaluna.
thing with this Pokemon, obviously with speed, it's not like it's going to Moxie sweep with like a Tri-Scarf or after a Dragon Dance, nothing like that. But what on our opponent's team can come in and take this thing out easily? I'm not sure. I mean,
I would even go to.
Was
I don't think
Ursaluna on the other side, and I may have missed it?
I don't think Meowscarada can do it. Yeah, Enamorous makes sense.
I don't know, man. I don't know. With what we're seeing,
yeah,
there is confidence that they can take Glastrier out in one hit at this point. We might be able to take a second Pokemon down with our lead. Now, we also have the opportunity to switch out, and it could just be the safe play, make sure we preserve this Pokemon. But, I don't know, this is a really, really exciting spot to be in.
Okay.
But we go straight into the Amoonguss, which is...
Scouts for Earth Power.
It makes sense. Amoonguss is a pretty safe switch.
Earth Power.
Obviously, switching Amoonguss in on a flying type is not the best thing. I like Amoonguss. It's easy switching in on most physically offensive Pokemon.
But yeah, John, you got to look at it like it's a fairy type.
Amoonguss with the Regenerator, even if it does happen to go for
we did allow
some sort of
Stellar
crazy
Terror
prediction here, we'll be fine. And the chances of a prediction that insane on an electric type horse are slim to none, I'd like to think.
I do remember from past battles with
Earth Power would
Enamorous
kill
that
if it's Specs or
one of the
Life
best
Orb.
tech moves it has is Earth Power. And I wonder if that's what Ben is banking on here.
I would assume so, but we do see them play rough.
They go for some sort of safe
boosting.
move, a predictive move in case Ben switches.
Ooh, Life Orb. He took so much damage this turn.
Life Orb.
That's a ridiculous amount of damage. For that to, even with the Life Orb, not very effective on moves, that's a lot of damage. That's a big hit. You know there's a lot of investment there for that to be able to do as much as it did.
And that's kind of what I was a little bit worried about. You know, the flying prediction, a little bit too insane. You know, the ground move, like, you know, that kind of coverage, maybe a little too safe. I felt like we would see Fairy there, a nice in-between, which would make Amoonguss the right switch. But to see that kind of damage, this does put us in an interesting spot. You know,
but now you know that this is a physical Enamorus. And...
Right, but contrary, right? Contrary with the superpower?
That's fair, but I still feel like you feel pretty good about Metagross here. I don't think it threatens Metagross too much.
It could still have Mystical Fire.
Yeah, it is interesting. Now, Metagross, of course,
honestly, F it. Just click Spore.
Hopefully help us tank some of the, you know, special.
Ooh, he did it anyway.
We do expect, you know, a Play Rough or just pretty much anything that's not superpower and boosting up, we should be able to threaten it out. So it really, ooh, that looks great.
Yeah, it's beautiful in this game.
Wow. There we go.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, I like the thoughts from you.
I like that. I like
from
that.
Our side, it's interesting. I'm so much more, well, I mean, we're probably as worried as Coach Ben, but he's got confidence in his to go wrong in the situation. We bring in Metagross 9 times out of 10.
Strong knockoff,
play.
very strong
on the
knockoff.
Off chance that there's a prediction thinking that Amoonguss doesn't want to stay in and
tournament
possibly
already
go down.
started.
That
Deadpool.
superpower, we could have been in a really tough spot as this thing. Maybe not set up the sweep, but maybe set up to break through a Pokemon or two. Now, Ben has that momentum, knowing it can't stay in.
Strong
go for the
knockoff.
See what's going on with Blastoise.
Citrus.
With the Citrus Berry.
It could still be Shell Smash.
But now a decision. We were worried about Shell Smash, Blastoise over here. And with the Citrus Berry, I mean...
Well, Luna Knock would have been pretty bad if he's
I guess it's
Playmore.
not the,
I don't know if he's
the
Playmore,
white
though.
herb you might have expected, but it does feel like it could be some setup Blastoise, something that's meant
For
to
sure
take
it
a
does.
hit, heal up a little bit, and then deal some pretty big damage. Metagross doesn't really have the coverage to take this thing on in a big way.
Mephisto's not
just want to get some damage
a legacy
on it
draft
and
league player. He
revenge
started
it with
last
something
year.
else. I don't know. I'm a little nervous about this.
Is this just a Wave Crash Blastoise? Would be my guess.
I was thinking the same thing, Wave Crash.
Possibly, but yeah.
Oh, he's just defensive.
Interesting, huh?
So maybe that lets him take like 2 Thunderbolts from Val and stuff.
Maybe the Citrus Berry is just to help it stick around and be annoying.
Yeah,
that's a great way to put it, bro.
Blastoise like that, but that can be really useful.
For 100%, that's what he means.
For us, we can immediately switch out, but that's the whole purpose of Yawn. You go for Yawn, you kind of force a switch.
What's my YouTube? You're on it, Gabriel. We're right here. You're right here. We're watching. You're subbed. We're right here, boss. Like, look. You see? You're right here. This is us. And if we go in, and you click on it, this is us. And we're right here again. And we go in, and we click on it again. And you click on it, and we're in. So my YouTube's pokeaimMD. This one's Playmore. And then, so this is the one we're watching right now, right? So we're watching Playmore. So Playmore is, Ben is playing. Ben is playing. This guy, follow my mouse, right here. Pokemon and Tyler are commentating. So, yeah. Just letting y'all know. But you're already subbed to my YouTube, fam. So I appreciate you. Let's watch this game now. Oh, they're at 1 point.
Is that next play? What is Nexus setting up in this moment? I don't think I can see what he's setting up, but I'm a little bit nervous. I imagine there's something sneaky behind that. We were able
to be honest, I get it though. You come to somebody else's channel and you see a bunch of other dudes, like, where am I? So I get it. Any reason why you don't full screen? I just like the little layout. Never Lavender.
Take out that first Pokemon, but Jirachi was kind of hanging out there like, hey, I am doomed to die early
I do
in this
theater
game.
mode for
so,
these.
you know, things are not blasted open yet. I don't feel like we know what Nexus's win cons are. I do love seeing the new
double yawn
come in and immediately get
good yawn.
Interesting.
Ooh, he's gonna...
Coach Ben just saying, I'm letting this thing go to sleep.
I'm going to bed.
I am sick of this. And you know what?
I like the move. One, because you get rid of the hazards, and two, if it's got Ice Beam, it's going to use it, and you're going to find that out. And there it is.
No, man, you are on top of it. My man went away to research and come back even better for season 2. This is just
Big Tyler,
it feels
Big
great
Tyler.
In so many ways, Tyler. It's great to be back. It's great to be in the booth with you. And you know what? It's great to have
Metagross for sure,
with
right?
Jirachi out of the game. That was absolutely starting to be an issue.
Come on, Mario.
The yawn forcing us to switch around. I think the interesting thing there, I mean, Stealth Rocks are good, but Stealth Rocks
Grape
aren't
juice,
really
thank
hurting
you.
our team too much. And with Terrestrial becoming electric type, it's not even like
Puka's
the 25%.
doing well, Ansi.
So
thank you so
if
much.
that
She's
was
about
the
to
plan,
turn
just
4
yawn and get some, Stealth Rock
in
damage.
7 days.
It doesn't really fill me with too much fear.
This is a dicey switch, though. You're anticipating it goes for probably a water type move here.
Ooh.
And it that's our guy. That's our guy.
Ooh.
Yeah, I really like that. Now,
we didn't watch Gator or
Ice
Chimp yet.
Beam was a possibility still, but if we saw an Ice Beam from Nexus, I
Good
would have.
flip, man. Good
so
play.
excited. I think
I don't
would've
think
said,
Ice Beam
"Hey,
wouldn't have
we're gonna
killed
win this
anyway."
game. We might win this game 5-0 because that is too safe a play.
Yeah,
Yawn,
I'm not sure.
yawn,
You
yawn,
would
try to
refresh.
set something up, and then just continually Ice Beam. You know, nothing good's really going to come from that. This way, with that flip turn, now Nexus is able to bring in the right Pokemon to threaten us out, which is really big on his part. And Ben made the fantastic play to say, hey, Rocky Helmet, let's hurt that Blastoise a little bit more.
I get it.
I love seeing this overall, but I think we're going to end up being on top in this little exchange. Now,
Puka's my dog.
That's
toxic.
huge.
Wow.
Yeah, I can
Great
watch Gator next.
skillful play there from Ben.
Wow.
Threw it up all the way.
Oh my god, you do that and you just go hard guard chomp and it dies. Puka is my Bichon Poodle.
To be fair, there was a decent amount of skill. I really like
yeah.
My next
play
opponent
with
is
the flip
him.
turn to
I
bring
play
the threat
Playmore.
and try to set up, but because Ben made the aggressive and correct switch into a Amoonguss, you know that thing's going to go for the sword stance. It was brought in, you know, to set up, try to scare out the Amoonguss and cause some damage. Ben stays in. He's not worried about that.
Yeah, he's
If it
going
goes
right to
for
Masquerade.
Flare Blitz or Brave Bird.
Hey,
the
Alistair.
recoil plus the Rocky Helmet, Talonflame is basically done. But now, not only was that damage enough to get rid of Gale Wings, which is huge for Iron Valiant late into the game, but with the poison, which was skillful, it's on a timer, which is fantastic. Now, this is still a +2
done for
Talonflame,
next
but
week.
Tyler,
Yep.
Talonflame
It's the
doesn't
best team
have
in the league.
the highest attack stat in the world.
No.
It's really weak.
And Tyler,
That's
I
all
think
I
that's a
did.
dead Talonflame.
That's
That's
100.
fine.
Bro took all that recoil. Holy
With
crap.
the rough skin, the recoil, all of that together.
You don't get who is who? That's Talonflame. Garchomp is right here. You think you'll win versus Playmore? I think anybody can beat anybody. And specifically in draft. With this week, I'm going to try my best. I really do want to win this week. Because God, do I want to shut up the comments. I actually just want to win 3 more games. That way I'm guaranteed playoffs. So this is Ben. This is the guy playing the game. This is Pokemon. This is the guy talking about the game. This is Tyler. Tyler doesn't seem to like Talonflame very much. He's like, it's dead. And this, she looks to be dodging the callback of the Pokemon. I don't know who any of these people are. Oh yeah, we're doing pick'ems this season. I just couldn't do them the other day because I was busy.
Ben
The
was
poison.
orchestrating that all the way. Like, that's just
Billy's coming before. Billy's helping me get to playoffs.
beautiful. And I love the start with Amoonguss because in almost every single situation, and that's why the sword stance, you know, for sure is coming on the other side. Amoonguss, what's the number one thing?
Billy's going to
Competitive
playoffs.
Spore.
Billy's
You're
making
assuming
it.
that's
Billy's
be
gonna help
played.
me make
Ben
it to
knows
playoffs,
there's no
okay?
shot I do this. It's probably got
I'm
goggles
gonna do my
on to
best.
prevent that.
I'll
Sword
lose a
stance,
couple
you
games
get the
this
damage,
season
not
for
just to
sure.
get the Gale Wings gone.
Yep.
Very skillful poison like we talked about. They know you're going to switch. They're going to go for the aggressive attack. This Garchomp was set up specifically for this moment. All of that.
Oh,
that
it's nothing- there's
entire
nothing bad,
sequence, while I
Lavender.
know the poison is an RNG thing.
People
all
just
of
say,
that
we not making
orchestrated
playoffs
from
this
prep
year.
days in advance of this match, and it just goes exactly as planned. That's where the prep matters, and that's what makes Ben such a good coach for us to have.
Well, and really just to piggyback on that, the poison actually wasn't part of the Talonflame going down, and it really shows the
Right.
incredible prep for
Thank you, Crow.
the Veneral. And really it shows, hey, last season was a fantastic season. We did pretty well for ourselves. But this season, this team is a lot more equipped
the
to do what Ben
Endure!
really wants to do, as we see the Endure here. He has Endure on multiple Pokemon. I've not seen this used by many draft league coaches. And
Nancy,
maybe
join
all
the
top
SPL
coaches are
Discord. It's
using
in the
it willy-nilly.
description.
Maybe that means I wasn't one of them. But to have Endure
There's a
on
plug
2
channel.
Pokemon
There's
is
also
really,
a lot of people that just do
really
draft.
interesting, Tyler.
You can
And
also
we're about
take
to see
our-
if
my
that
bad.
prep we've been talking about.
My bad, John. You can also do. We have a doc that you can use for your own stuff if you want to. If it's already rules and stuff, you just want to follow SPL's rules. Just join SPL's Discord. It's in the description.
If this team we've been talking about is up for the task, as this guy
That'd be fire,
is
Honcho.
terrifying.
The other thing with Ben that we should mention is he went off in the offseason and won a whole other draft league.
Bro, if
championship.
he clicked triple axe,
and
that'd
then
be
he comes
crazy.
in here, what is being regarded as the best team drafted in the SPL this year. So he's been working on the coaching
Gets your
skills,
extra
the
chip.
drafting
this
skills
chip
are
is
there too.
this chip is so nice. This Iron
No,
Valley looking crazy.
absolutely. And this is a pretty safe play on the other
I know, it's
side,
great.
And I'm
talking about
completely
the
fine with
draft
it. Some
one.
really
I am
nice
sponsored by
damage
Temple,
against
yes.
the Meowscarada. I'm
I've
pretty
been
sure
with
would
them
have killed the
for a
Garchomp
long
easily if
time.
we did not go for Endure. We can
Since Sun and
save
Moon.
the Garchomp if we want as just Pokemon to sacrifice later for a little momentum. But I just
Join SPL's Discord, Bandit. We have a plugin channel where people are always promoting their draft leagues, and you can just join one of those. Funny if you promote your gamer subs flavor after SPL. I only made it before because of Drop of Draco. I've had people call it G Fuel, and now it's being called Gamer Subs. I get what you're saying, though. Advanced GG, please. Please.
Assume we want to sacrifice it here.
Facts. The Iron Valve versus Nexus week 1 is crazy.
It's going to be a little bit of damage.
But yeah, I'd be fired up.
I don't know. It is interesting. This is a Pokemon we have been worried about.
I have in the past, Sean. Now I'm just a streamer for them.
Could go into a Mungus.
And I help
maybe
promote whatever they
doesn't go
want.
for knockoff twice in a row, but I feel like knockoff twice in a row is free. So
He's going to save it.
Okay.
I get it.
I feel like the only perk here with saving Garchomp is just in case later on you've got a chance to get your Stealth Rocks up.
No worries, Ben.
It's our one hazard Pokemon that we got in this battle.
yeah, no,
I
there is
understand
that.
trying to save it.
Well, and it also has a really good speed tier, right? It's going to outspeed most Pokemon on the other side. That can be really nice.
Yeah.
Bubby asleep isn't really going to do anything. We were already ready.
What up,
that's the
Barry?
Pokemon to sacrifice.
You can go
Right,
Val
we were able
now.
to get rid of hazards. Sticky Webs was something we were worried about in the team prep stage. We're not worried about it anymore. The question
This is
now,
true, Revel.
as he looks at Glastrier, is what do we want to bring
Ooh,
in
does it
to
live?
threaten Meowscarada out or take it out? Now,
Hey, don't worry about it, Hash
possibility,
Brown.
but
I
think
know.
we
I
want
get to save.
that
Don't worry
to
about it. I'm
clean
just
up
messing
late
with you.
game.
Absolutely.
So
Especially
Yo,
in this
no way
situation.
no way horse freaking dies, right? No way horse dies. No way horse dies. No way horse dies, right?
We've got Wings are out of here. You get rid of the Meowscarada.
Oh, he's saying, yeah, no way horse dies. Oh, shoot.
Match is done. It sweeps. It's got the booster energy for speed. You can seal it from there. This is the last obstacle to get through before you get to that point.
Yeah, we don't have a damage calc in front of us. It's difficult to really say if, you know, Kuzan over here. I don't know how to pronounce any of these names. It's going to be.
There's no way.
For our purposes, we're going to call him Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah,
That's our guy.
Okay, that's fair.
NBA champion.
Knock off, Arthur.
I mean, hey, Kuzma was able to do what we wanted him to do, which forces out the Blastoise that skillfully dodges.
You know, it just
Yo,
is
but,
accurate.
but these extra leftovers, bro, are
It's a good
crazy.
comparison.
We may need to drop the Kuzma name. You know what? Kyle's
Like
in.
Kyle, yeah, we'll cut the last half.
Yeah, Kyle. I feel like you can stay in very easily here and go for the Terra Blast. Now, maybe Blastoise outspeeds, goes for the flip turn, and that is why Ben wants to possibly sacrifice the Garchomp.
I get it.
But
you want to keep HP so you can get the kill
this
later.
is an interesting spot. You know, we possibly want to keep the Glastrier for the Meowscarada in the future. Okay, thank you. I was a little confused with what we were seeing. It felt like this is straightforward. Take out the Blastoise. It's frustrating with the yawns. We are going to have to switch here. And this is where yawn Blastoise, as I said it a little bit straighter. I'm a little bit worried. This is where this thing really becomes a problem.
This
Hey,
glass
yawn,
coming
yawn,
back
yawn,
to
flip
50%
turn
is
into Swords
crazy.
Dance, you know, Gale Wings, freaking Talon.
I think he's just going to go for that booster energy endgame.
It's
He's
doing
going to go
whatever it's doing
Ursa,
over
kill
there.
it, and then,
What is he
and
doing
then
this
get
time? Yawn
the
into
Val
what?
endgame.
Yawn into something that wants to set up, and Ben's got to be very, very careful with his next play. We have
I
our
feel like
chips.
this might be Ursa Luna time.
It's interesting, man. It's very interesting because it's taken a little bit to bring in that next Pokemon. So I don't know if that's hesitation on, you know, the opponent
it's
or
difficult
what.
because whatever you want to bring in, obviously the objective is to set up. But this Glastrier with the attack boost and with the spread of different types that it's got on it, it's going to hit anything for huge damage to where it's scary to try to set up against it. You almost have to attack here.
Ursa Luna is always going to be a big lumbering bear, and that's something that we can rely on.
I wonder if he will just
thankfully.
attack.
The
But I mean,
question,
keeping it from Meow is
though,
fine,
is
too.
this why we kept Garchomp around? Is this
he has
the
these, he wants to
perfect
get the
moment
chip.
to sacrifice the Garchomp? It seems like it is. I was kind of thinking, hey, we might want to save this thing to possibly outspeed and get some damage, maybe pick something off, but it does make sense here. Is that Earthquake?
Yeah,
would
you
have
can save it. It'll live a hit from all the
obliterated
other two.
Mungus. I'm just hopeful that Ben has had a plan this entire time for the bear. And as he sits and looks at his options and looks a little stressed,
It's clear he's debating two of them.
I am getting a little bit more stressed myself. Now, we do still have Zoro that's ready to clean up in the back. Now, what could happen here, right? If you bring in Frankie,
No way
he
Amoonguss
comes in,
dies, though.
He pops the berry, the weaken the fighting moves. Maybe that's an option there. Or you bring in Among Us, the defensive mushroom.
I
Little
think
sus.
I would lean Among Us here. Just
I would
because
go
I am
Among Us,
most
too.
suspicious of what you talked about with them trying to set up, and that's the whole point of this thing having foul play.
Yeah,
Actually,
I mean,
one thing I would have done differently in this was I would have put Grass Knot over Giga Drain, I think, always. Yeah, I definitely put Grass Knot over Giga Drain versus this team, I think. You just do so much more.
Among Us over here is the play, I think, 9 times out of 10. But the fact that there was any hesitation, I'm just a little bit worried.
That's why
what
Grass Knot
is
would have been
Ben
crazy. You
worried
easily
about on this
2K.
side. Now, we do actually move a little bit slower than the bear. I assume you Spore, unless you're worried it could have something to prevent Spore. And
I
then,
do
of
wonder
course,
if the entire Metagross debate was just bring it in and hit it very hard with hammer arm.
No, that's what I'm saying. And if it does have a Choppleberry, Berry, you pop the Choppleberry,
Yes.
and then you can take it out with the Iron Valiant. Now, I feel like when you start doing that, you might be overthinking things when you can bring in Among Us over here and
bulletproof
get some
Metro.
good damage off. And that's what you said right there. The foul play as he went for Sword Stance. Now, we talked about every possible option.
That was a
Gun
fire foul
and
play.
you know what?
Look at him
We're in a
clapping
really
for
good spot.
himself.
I don't care about a
Me too.
Choppleberry. We're taking that thing out at this point. And that's what we need. We
quite a
just
bit.
needed a way to make sure that we could take it on at the end of the game with the Iron Valiant.
Frankie's
I
already
really do like
put
what
on the
Ben's doing
field.
here. If you could save the Amoongus for the genie up in the sky, that might be ideal.
All right, it's like
It could also
minus
just
2
be
degrees here.
ideal
I'm
to,
gonna put on
not
some
be
sweats.
crazy.
I'm sure
over
he's
these
doing the
shorts.
calcs
Holy
or he's
crap.
done it beforehand of knowing what this is going to do.
Among Us is so
way!
nasty.
Among Us, wow! Wow.
Among Us is so
Tyler,
nasty.
I did
Holy crap,
not
hold up.
think that
Put
this
some
thing
socks
was
on, too.
living.
Shoot, I'm
The stab
freezing.
EQ +2 Ursa
Where
Luna.
are you?
I know that
That was
little mushroom
wild.
guy is
That was a
pretty
goat
bulky.
play.
I know it is fully invested
have dog
in
hair on it.
defense, but there's not many things I can take a hit from Ursa
not
Luna.
That's
my
where that
dog's hair.
investment comes into play. Literally, every point of investment he could give, HP or defense.
Yep.
The prep this
That
week
was fire.
has been immaculate. I think if you go back
That was
to the
actually
opening
insane.
week of last season versus this season,
Japan, yeah, moves
that's
to
probably
Japan
been the
can finally
biggest
see
difference. And a
streaming
lot of that is
about
just shaking off the rust and being
Hey.
ready to go.
There's
And
love.
there has been no time period to accumulate any rust for Ben because he's kept playing during
No,
the
this is how this is how Playmore's competing via this. Maybe with like Sunspore sets, but it's gonna be a lot harder. You can't really like pressure anymore with like red card Spore. I agree, Skyla. It was really hard
prep
for Nexus.
From the beginning of last season to the end of
crit
last
early
season,
was really
that's why
hard
the
too.
number one thing we talked about was how much better
Thank
it
you for the
got.
donation,
That's
Vince.
just going to
Appreciate
trickle
you.
over into this season, and it's going to keep getting better. And he's already a good enough
Yeah, it's
bad
2:19
player.
a.m.
So
for me
the prep
too.
was really the only thing that needed to be improved upon, and we've reached the point where it's elite too.
Well, and the really big thing is the biggest reason I wanted to work alongside Ben, I wanted him to be my head coach, is not only is he an incredible coach, but he plays like I do. It'd be a little bit easier to commentate. And hey, if I'm not going to be battling, it'd be nice to watch someone step into those shoes, possibly do better, but also play in a familiar way. And, you know, having a regenerator core like we do, having these defensive threats.
He's just
being
going for the-
able to
he's
go
going for the
into
cleanup.
league and
He's
say,
just gonna
"You know
go for the
what?
Iron Val cleanup."
I can have a Pokemon in Amoongus that can be ready to go. It can be max defensive to take on all of these different threats is fantastic. Because, Tyler, we went against all of these Pokemon last
I agree,
season,
Zanny.
and every single time we were terrified with no answers. Right now, we've been able to bring in Amoongus, live Ursa,
That should be the Val
take it out,
endgame.
keep it in
Yep.
on this silly genie as it superpowers and sets up, knowing that with the Rocky helmet
played,
and the life
man.
orb, it's going to knock this thing down.
That crit
And
early on
now I
Nexus
think
hurt,
the game,
but you played really well.
it's in its final stages. I don't know if we have cleaned up.
Oh, shoot,
but
the
this
gifted
is what
subs
Ben
are going. I'm
built
at
this team
795
for.
now.
This is what Zoro is here to do. We outspeed with a booster energy. I mean, we already outsped to begin with, but with a Thunderbolt.
I'm pretty sure the gifted subs that paid for Billy, Pert, and Dugong are now running out.
Goodbye. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
well
try to
played.
pronounce that. Tyler,
Shetel's
give me
not
your
legal.
name.
No, we banned that.
Steve,
Goodbye, Steve.
it's amazing to watch the way this battle was unfolded, especially with what's on the other team, because like you talked about, these are Pokemon we were terrified of last season, and they were all split up. So you've
Yep.
got 2 or 3 together. I would, you put Ursaluna in that conversation.
This
3
is another
Pokemon
one.
on this team that last year would have been on separate teams, and each one a dire threat where you're scared to death. How do we handle this?
Endures for
3 all
Talonflame's
on one
Brave
team,
Bird.
and Ben has put on an absolute masterclass of how to take care of them.
They just
And
want
now
to.
we see the vacuum wave.
You just
I don't know
wanna
if
show
there's
it
an
off?
expectation it could be Choice Scarf on the other side, but does this kill? Oh, so close. Okay.
Oh, the subs go run out after a month.
Wait,
Alex.
Stronger, but that didn't do anything the first turn.
Oh, and we are fired. And just like that,
Damn.
Playmore.
Subs run out after a month. So like you gift the sub, and then in a month the gift number goes away, so they don't get the sub anymore. That's it.
Takes a convincing week 1 victory. There's no such thing
Yeah.
as a vacuum wave miss. There's no such thing as a close combat miss. The coach on the other side, I don't know if he was doing a calc to see if he hit
Yeah, I
3
like the
times, it
commentary a
wouldn't
lot.
matter. It doesn't matter, coach. You got that W.
Yeah, and Val takes down
Absolutely
Nexus as well.
celebrate this win. And you know what? This was a fantastic way to start the season, Tyler. I love how much time we were able to spend in this
Yo,
game.
I have that one
Really
too.
just complimenting not only the prep,
quite
how
a
they
bit.
played, but just the the team that
Shady,
we drafted
Hayden,
this season. It feels like the perfect way to begin
Playmore.
this season. There's so much hype. There's so much hope. It's not
They have
championship
some
or
words
bust.
for me?
That's way too
Clean.
high of a an expectation.
I'm
to put on
watching
any
all the
coach in
videos,
any
so-
league at any time. But this is a team with high expectations.
I'm
This is a
gonna try my
coach with
best
high
to, anyway.
expectations. And after this week 1 battle, as you said, against Pokemon that we were fearful of week in and week out last season, I'm feeling really good about this team. I'm feeling really happy. So glad to be back here with you.
I think the way that I'll simply sum it
RW.
up before we chat with Ben would be, I referenced this a little bit in the battle. Ben is a better battler than he was, not just at this time last season. He's a better battler now than he was at the end of last
Rise up.
season.
Excuse me.
This
Rise up.
team is superior to the one
Yeah,
that
we'll
he
put
had
Gators
last
next
season,
just because
and he took
they're
that
going to
team to
bed 9 a.m.
semifinals. Ben is now better as a coach and a battler. The team he's got is better. I can't wait to see how this
We already
season
watched
goes.
Hayden.
And on that note, let's talk to the winning coach and see what he has to say.
We are pleased to be joined by our esteemed and this season undefeated head coach, the Veneral. Ben, we opened the new league with a W, a pretty
Not
dominant
the
win. And
tongue.
it felt like the entire way you were just in control, ahead of schedule with how things were flowing in this battle. Did you have the same feeling? Because to us, it never really seemed like you were on your heels or having to play from behind.
Boys, it feels good to be back, and that dub was great. I will say it did feel like I had control of majority of the battle. It definitely started with that critical hit on the Jirachi, which did matter. I was a
Yeah,
little surprised
facts,
the Jirachi was
Lavender.
actually invested enough with Psychic in order to break my sub on Glastrier. But Jan Blastoise tried.
Yeah, we got
slowing me down
1,000
a
people
little
here,
bit.
guys.
The
Make sure
fact
you leave a
was
like.
I had just solid prep and solid positioning.
help your boy out.
To where I was able to
Let me
kinda
know-
just
let
keep
me know you
control of
like
the game.
this.
I think it would have been completely different
Takes 2
if you got
seconds.
that Ursa Luna or the Meowscarada kind of like moving a little bit earlier. Maybe save that talent.
I know you said anyone can beat anyone, but you got to be at least a bit nervous for your match against them. Look, I'm not nervous to play anybody in Pokemon. It don't matter. I just want to have a good time. Does it suck to lose? Sure. But it's better to learn. So I'm excited to play them. I'm very excited to play them next week. It's going to be a cool game. I did make one change to my team, actually, for this game. We already played, so I could talk about it. But I changed my Terra Captain Arbalova from Terra Water to Terra Fire specifically for this game. I do have Dugong, and that's why I'm not nervous. It's specifically there. SPL plays a week in advance. Yeah, that's what we try to do every draft league, but we were never able to because of a few people. But we're literally all on week 3, which is amazing. Because we have everybody's editing, right? I'm editing. Playmore's editing. Shady's going to be editing. Uzi's editing. Kyle's editing. Shuckle is editing. Like everybody, there's Chimp's editing. Everybody's editing, right? It's like we're actually trying to make this content as good as possible. I know we're about to watch Gators, and I know his is going to do whatever he wants, but like button went rainbow. What the hell? I have no idea what that is. But yeah, it's going to be good. Good night.
On Flame in the back because I had to be more cautious of it with Valiant. I might have not treated it as well, or maybe Garchomp would have been more weakened, something of the sort. So could have been an entirely different.
I'm watching Gators side week 1. This is Gators return to draft. Why would I not watch Gator? We'll watch Uzi later. I plan on watching everybody as long as I stay up, but I'm definitely watching the new person back in draft after forever. Same way I'm watching Chimp. That's why we're watching all these sides. This is why we didn't watch Nexus, and we watch Nexus religiously on this channel.
But just based off of me being able to click buttons early with Glastrier, really sealed
Why
the
is
deal. in the
Shady
long
so
run. That
busy?
was enough
He has a
skills,
lot
and
of
then
other
setting up
content
Val
going on.
perfectly in the game was great. So prep came out perfect.
Last
He also
season,
got
I
sick,
remember very
unfortunately.
clearly how worried we all were when we went up against threats like Meowscarada,
Interesting.
Ursaluna, Enamorus. I mean, these Pokemon are terrifying, and this season we went against 3 of those threats in the same battle, and as we talked about, wasn't
gonna watch
super
Uzi's
scary.
side later.
How nice is it
We're watching
having
1
a
through,
team
and I
like
plan on
this
this
that,
week 1,
at
so I
least
plan
on
on
the
watching
defensive
everybody.
side, is a little bit more equipped to handle these big
I'm gonna
threats.
try to.
Well, John,
It's
let me
2
just
a.m.
set something
We'll try.
straight. First of all, we have the threats. I don't care what
Yeah,
they
Shady
have
has
on
200
their team.
kids.
We have the threats. Our team is the best draft, and they're full of monsters. So I mean, no, I mean it's definitely great to have like a more bulky offensive team that I'm just more comfortable with in general compared to our previous season. I think
Yes,
this team's
John.
going to do great for my prep and just being able to, comfortably take on
Later,
majority
fam.
of the Pokemon we face. Power creep has had a significant play in this generation, but I truthfully think with this team we're able just to work around it fairly easily. I'd
Yeah,
say.
literally, Alistair.
There's still going to be some
Or
big
shift gear.
obstacles here and there, but I mean between the like of insane pseudo legendary.
I'm trying.
Paths,
Good
some
morning,
of the
Jed.
regen
Thank you so
core,
much.
Which pass from Vaporeon, all that good stuff. I feel like we're able to deal with these a lot better, and we have a lot of amazing.
Do I fight Nexus this season?
field
Oh, that's
type things
great.
and
I'm happy I
extra
do.
coverage and
Oh, yeah.
so
I fought him week
the
3.
team's pretty stacked, so it makes me very comfortable to just have something I can rely on so easily
That is the
week
goal.
by week when it comes to prep.
While it feels good to end week
He
1
made me
with a
play
W,
Alistair last
week
week.
2
I mean, Alistair.
we're going up
Wow. He
against
made me
not
play
just the reigning champion
Overwatch last night.
of the SPL, but
You're-
pokeaim. Joey, one of the best battlers I know of, someone I've battled many times in Draft League and outside of Draft League. We all know him well. How excited are you for this matchup? How are you feeling? As this could be the biggest matchup
You're
of the
gonna
regular
talk crap,
season for
huh?
us.
Light work. Yeah, reigning champ's all right, but that's talking about the past. I'm looking forward to the future with your future champion right here. I've been a big fan of Joey for years. He's actually probably the most watched YouTube channel when it comes
Appreciate
to
you,
like,
Ben.
my time clicking through videos and wasting so much time throughout my day or the nights. But
I am an OST Merc. I don't know, Merc. I don't know if I'm gonna play, though.
Watch me in APA twice, I'm pretty sure.
Not my fault.
Way back.
I have
then, so
family.
being able to play it now, especially during the Legacy season, seems great. And we just got to prove that Bubby is better than Billy.
Yo!
Oh, man. All right. That was funny. I got called out. Yeah, I was supposed to play him twice in the APA, but I literally had real life stuff happen that I couldn't. So I didn't say goodnight to the fam. They're not sleeping yet. They're chilling in the living room. I hear them watching TV. All right, let's watch Gator. I know he's gonna talk shit to me. That's all he does every week.
Hey guys, it's Gator. Dun, 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 dun. Nah, you don't get any of that shit. You don't get none of that shit today. No anime wallpaper. No, hey guys, blah blah blah. We're here for our blah whatever. No. We're getting this shit over with fast. All right, here's your little team builder thing. Something, something, something.
You didn't even have to do this if you didn't want to.
I'm on the clock. It's 9 p.m. I got work the next morning. I got shit to do. The whole house is on fire. I'm overworked. Thanks, pokeaim. Thanks.
Shut your dumb ass up, all right? First off, you live in Japan, so don't complain about my work conditions. Secondly, we're a week in advance. It's your choice to record this 9 p.m. before work the next day. He games 12 hours a day, all right, on top of his work. I literally played Overwatch with him last night for 3 hours. He could have easily done this.
Okay. This is what we're bringing.
I don't even play. He made me download Overwatch to play.
Copy pasted straight from smallgun.com. Your place to go for competitive Pokemon needs. I'll put my opponent's team somewhere
Later,
over
Nitro.
on the right. We're playing against Uzi Gunner.
I uninstalled Overwatch right after we played. I was like, I'm done with this. Maybe his job is Overwatch? No, I know his job. Gator's one of my best friends. Dude, Owen, I literally uninstalled Overwatch right after we played. Gator speaks as much Japanese as any of you who watch anime.
A couple times way back in the day. He crushed me way back in the day. And apparently he was last season's finalist, so looking to get crushed again. Should be great. Should be great times. You got
No, I
this
pulled
thingy,
it up. I'll play and say, not him.
Samurott. And I could just run Ceaseless Edge if I wanted to. That's probably enough. That's the only reason why I picked it, because like.
But
it's
not
just
like
imagine this thing is,
Overwatch?
like,
I just wasn't having. I just wasn't having fun.
But yeah, we have no attack investment.
Gator was just messing around in the beginning.
Dragapult / Chiyu.
He was just messing around.
Like
I was messing
once.
around too.
That'd be great. Yeah, like why this Chiyu thing makes no sense. Like I'm like has way too much special attack and has the ability to lower my special defense. Like why? And Dragapult. Look, I was already bitching about Dragapult enough in the previous generation when I played for a tiny bit at the beginning of Sword and Shield or whatever. Like I think it's ridiculous. But yeah, this Pokemon's broken because it can set up spikes and attack. So GG for me.
No worries, Ladon. Yeah, Gator's, like I said, one of my best friends. I talk to him all the time. We game all the time. We do things all the time. He owed me a favor, which is why he did this draft league.
Rimuru-sama.
Gator plays everybody.
This is basically copy paste from Smogon. A lot of Pokemon lost Toxic or whatever, so it's nice to have Pokemon that can quick it.
Neither Zach.
I can
Winston.
Terra type water if I want to. On his ground type. I don't like this move.
Reinhardt, I think his name is, as well.
But what
I do play Soldier.
Is this banned?
Or did.
It's not banned. Like is Mudslap 100%? Maybe this isn't 100%. Whatever. Yeah. You can't get any more standard than this. This
for last time Invincible, yes. Not for this one. Everybody else is one.
Great.
Nah, he's not gonna do another draft league after this.
Yeah, this is another Pokemon that
he's gonna play games.
This is also just copy paste from Smogon pretty much.
Yo,
I have Psychic because he has
Bro, when I play Gator, I know he's gonna do 2v2, 2v2 all. Look, to be honest, guys, this is his first game. He played maybe like 4 random battles, and this is all he's played of Scarlet and Violet. So he's literally just taking the stuff from Smogon.
But other than that, yeah, this is basically copy pasted.
Look at that.
Basically copy pasted, but we're not clicking Focus Blast. I told you I'm not clicking Focus Blast. I have Power Gem for the GU thing as well. This could be Focus Blast, but like, why would I click that? I can click something else that's 100% accurate. Fantastic move. Great move. And Staraptor copy pasted and banded. Yep.
Good team.
That's team. We got 3 choice mons.
That's 2v2, 2v2, 2v2.
I guess bulky mons. Leftovers. Is this bulky? I don't even know if this is bulky enough. Whatever. Did that say 65? That actually says 65 for that. Jesus Christ. Yeah. So we have choice. Lefties.
He got the time I got reincarnated as slime nicknames though.
Okay, hello, this thing on. It's me, it's Gator. We're playing Pokemon in 2024. Alright, I literally just pressed the recording button. It was my first time using the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet friendly competitions setup thingy here. So I didn't know when I was actually gonna start stuff. Alright, so he has 1, 2, 3 new Pokemon. 4, I mean, Dragapult, kind of new for me. Not,
I love Okidogi. I can't wait to
new,
see what
but
Uzi does with it this season. Me too, Merc.
I'll write down his Pokemon.
It's a good show.
So we're gonna try. I'm washed up, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try to win.
All you gotta do is lead Star Raptor in this game. Click Brave Bird.
Iron Shreds. Yeah, so he has a lot of Pokemon do a bunch of fucking damage. Like I looked at the new Pokemon stats on his team, and they have like 5 million attack and defense. So I don't know how I'm gonna kill him.
Hey, much love.
Like this Oki
Appreciate you, buddy.
Is also Mega Tinky. He brought Rotom
What up,
Fan.
Wilfie?
All right.
Fawaz, is that how you say your name? Appreciate you, fam. Thank you, Fa.
Let's play Pokemon in 2024. It's Gator in 2024, by the way.
Pokemon SPL.
I also have a brand new spanking controller.
Oh, dude, I made him buy one. He wanted to play with his damn Drift.
I have a brand new spanking controller because my Joy-Cons
He wants to play with Drift. He wants to try it.
And everything.
What's wrong with him?
Alright, so you live at Azu. Can I just one-shot this? Did I get one shot?
Nice, thank you, much love. It's Bandit. You just click Brave
I
Bird.
think I just click Brave Bird either way.
Uzi has to go Iron Treads here anyway. Can't risk this. He needs it
My
for
solution to
Samurai.
This is kind of little.
Nice, nice. I'm glad I said it.
So, dude, this is my first time playing on this UI as well. I don't know what I'm looking at. What? Where is my timer? I don't even know where my timer is. Let's just click Brave Bird. He brought Rotom Fan. So I could click double.
Did anybody watch?
I mean,
Did anybody watch Gator in Pokemon? I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick, actually, before we keep going. Did any of you guys who were around for a long time watch Gator do the where is that crap? Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, where he tried to catch the Pokemon. I gotta find that for y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna find it for y'all. I gotta find the clip for you guys. Because it's way too good. The fuck is this? Hold up. I'm gonna find it right now. Yeah, Gator's my GOAT. Longtime friend. Some of my favorite videos are ever on his channel. Like, legitimately. Why can't I find it? Damn it. Whatever, I'll find it eventually.
I don't even know Rotom Fan.
He's not staying around. He's just gonna do this draft league and he's dipping.
A Brave Bird.
But he might upload other stuff.
Alright.
I'll find it later, my bad. Jesus Christ, I did so much.
Is that a resist? It doesn't even look like a resist. Does that tell us anything?
Nice, Scott is watching. Let's see if I can put it up a little.
Let's see. Actually, that thing.
I did do the Wonder Block with Gator.
Very well for having literally 0 bulk, probably.
That tanked that well. That did so
I can click it
much.
again. Are you going to Don Fan?
I think like Uzi, like what do you even do with this Uzi? I think Uzi has to attack here.
We're just going to Don Fan. He has a Don Fan. I have a Don Fan.
Oh, he knows his typing.
Like
he just doesn't know its bulk.
So I'm not expecting it to do that much because it's not real.
I do duck suit.
But Mamswan's like 30 million points, so can't pick that. I'm getting griefed. I've been out of the game for multiple years. I'm getting hard griefed. And these people are just scared of me for no reason. Did that a lot of damage? I don't know, that's a lot of damage. Let's see. Iron Head. Oh my Don Fan.
Yeah, that did a lot of damage too. That's
Well, he's
freaking
not bulk, that's
offensive as
all
hell.
attack, right? Okay. Let's go Stealth Rock. Seems good. It's a good move.
Yeah, he can't stay in.
I think.
Probably goes
Still
Rotom.
right. I could be sounding like a
I
complete
am
nerd.
watching Classroom Lily.
But
We have an
it's
anime
called
channel.
Boots Trash.
Me,
I'm
Chimp, Back,
actually
Moet,
trolling by running it on my Don Fan.
and
No, I know it's not
Mace.
trash. Like, I know Boots are in the game. Boots are not 8th gen. Wait. Is Scarlet and Violet Gen 8 or Gen 9? I actually don't know. Alright, we got Rotom Fan.
I believe it's in the description, Pengy, but let me see.
We could see a Will-O-Wisp.
Never, Rush. Rush.
Or a Defog. Does this thing get Defog still? No.
Here you go, bud.
Maybe a Will-O-Wisp. I have Clayman that can't get statused.
Good pivot, good
He has
pivot.
Chiyu, which has 5 billion special attack.
I guess Uzi just.
Switches here?
I think Uzi just volt switches, to
Oh,
be
so-
honest.
A lot.
I know worries.
Like, that would mega suck.
Uzi definitely volt
Everyone's
switches
River.
here.
Let's go Clayman.
Right, he has to volt. This is a Uzi's
volting
Terra
the
captain
Chiyu?
as well.
I mean, I do have the... I have a fake counter. It's not a real counter. It's pretty fake. That did a lot of damage.
Big damage. God.
Wait, what just happened? I
Son
was
of-
looking and I saw my guy jump. What does that mean?
What are these animations?
So I am Scarf. How much? And I do have Power Gem.
Ain't no
I don't know
freaking way Power Gem kills. Ain't no
I was like,
freaking
oh, no,
way.
dude, this thing's about to do like 5 million damage, but I do have like a supposed check. I don't know. Like I feel like this thing might just kill my team.
Ain't no freaking way.
Oh my god. Oh, that did nothing. Oh, we're fine.
Dude, Max AV is attack.
That did nothing. Like literally nothing.
Nah, FaZe. He won't join.
So I can either Ceaseless Edge or Pivot. I mean, spikes or spikes. He's probably gonna go what? Ozzy?
Make sure you check out Gator as well. I'll give you a link to this channel.
Spikes or spikes though. Actually, I don't. Maybe he's. I don't know if.
Check out all the coaches. I have the list down below. I also have a playlist down below if you want to just
I
watch
should've
the
checked
stuff
if
that
that
we're
was, like,
watching
specs or
on
something actually.
for week 1 battles. Check out Uzi. Check out everybody. Check out his opponent. Azu's such a great play too because not only does it resist, but like he literally has no switches to Azu. Especially this choice band.
Drive. Overheat. No, I don't think it's specs.
I love shiny Azu.
That's not good. How much did I do this? Sorry if you're a motorcycle outside. I live in this slum now, actually. It's not really remember. It's not paying enough.
Hey, go to Reese. Thank you so much. Appreciate the sub.
Because there is a chance he is.
Yeah, I got the week 1
but there's a
playlist
chance
down
he's
below.
actually-
I'll announce it to everybody as well tomorrow. But it's literally in the
Right,
description if
yeah.
you want it.
Ah, fuck it.
So you can just watch everybody, support everybody, sub to everybody.
Go.
This is a demon play. Azu could have
My
easily
best
been
bet is
faster.
Mr. Belly. So,
How much is it gonna take?
well
Half?
done, Mr. Belly. Rimu-sama. Oh my
God.
God.
Jesus Christ. 202 damage.
Bro, what?
Oh my god.
That's not even a switch in. That bandit or something? He's like bandit.
God, that is so
That's like 5
much.
million. Great. Just slack off. He can kill me. He has a good chance of just killing me.
I will say with the spike and stuff, those Brave Birds just get a
I have
kill.
Terra on this thing, but it's water. That doesn't actually do anything, right? That
What,
doesn't actually
8
do
for
anything.
breakfast?
I am static, so I'm clicking slack off. If he does attack again, maybe he gets paralyzed.
Wow.
This is definitely bandit,
There has to be.
which is not great. Because
That sounds about
I
right.
actually don't have a switch.
Asepsis.
he could have stayed in there and it looked like it was a chance to kill. Who's this? It's this.
Ooh, is this Specs?
Okay.
Specs is interesting here, right? Because you can't click Draco. It
There's
might.
a lot of things this
You
thing
can't
can
click
do.
Draco or Shadow Ball.
It can U-turn.
Well,
It can click
well, you can
buttons.
click Draco once, but
There's a lot of buttons it can click, and I don't really know.
oh no, I
Yeah,
remember
switch to
Uzi's title said Dragon Fang, so it's probably
Probably
mixed.
switching to something. Thing is, I need
Much
that
love,
damage to
Reese.
be
I
more.
appreciate you, bud. Thank you so
Well, I
much.
don't know what I can switch
Definitely
to.
didn't have to, so thank you.
Samurai.
Well,
Then I definitely
the
can't
new
switch
yawn,
to
the old yawn, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They banned sleep and know you. They literally did.
This is going to hurt.
Oof,
Did half.
a little bit more than Azu.
Did half.
Yeah, Dragon Ball's Dragon Dart's very good call on Gator's
What is
on Uzi's part. I like that.
Draco. It's like nothing. We actually don't get much information from that, unfortunately. It could be. I don't know. It'd be Scarf. I mean, it could be Scarf, but I doubt it. You go Whimsy. Raptor, he's -2. Raptor, and he's -2. He still has a Rotom.
I doubt it, Lavender.
Let's go with God. Wait, this thing got like poison jab?
I think they got rid of Steel Wing, right?
No. So, I don't think he has a good switch into this at this point. Do I want to ever Terra water my Belly Bolt? Because if not, I guess I just click this for more damage. Well, no, then I don't resist Aqua Jet anymore, which could be problematic.
Fair. I agree. I don't think he has to, even though this has no switch-ins, I don't think he has to Terra now because you want to be careful around the Azu.
Could also U-turn.
Even though it can't belly jump for free, if it gets it on Samurai on like a double, it could.
There's Iron Treads.
Yeah, oh, you got rid of, they got rid of Sleep Claws and they banned sleep moves. I'm so serious.
He's not
Jeez, that did so much.
choice in any way, but I think he has a lot of special attack.
Whimsicott looks really funny.
We haven't seen much moves on his team.
Yeah, they ban Yawn.
The Dragapult. Dragapult does learn Sucker
No,
Punch.
you can use Rest. Rest is the exception. You
Dude,
can still
Iron
use
Tread's very
Dire
low
Claw.
versus
You can still use Relic Song.
I don't know if it's AV though.
And if Dire Claw sleeps
But then
multiple
it can actually come in here
Pokemon,
and tank pretty well.
can't do anything about it.
If it's not, then it won't. Actually, I mean that's his only Stealth Rocker. Maybe it's probably not AV. I don't know.
There was no vote.
If it's not AV, he
The
might have
OU
to-
Council voted on it.
might.
Is what it is.
His Chi-Yu could be
Whatever, I'm gonna play. I don't care.
Scarf though.
I would have banned Darkrai.
Is this him picking one or is this Scarf? Or does it just die?
Was this Terra Steel?
Special attack drop. It's about what, half? Can I see if that's offensive or not?
Oh no, I love Shady Bacon. I hope he does well this season.
If that's offensive, I would have had a chance to.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm glad you like
I mean,
my
it could still be Scarf. It
videos.
could be
Thank you
like
so
multiple
much.
I haven't been paying attention enough to figure out if it is or not.
Wait, is it Terra Steel? Is it actually Terra Steel? Does it even live? I don't even think it lives. It took too much. Oh, it's electric. Oh, I think Uzi should have Terra a little earlier then.
Hey, some shit's happening on my screen right now. Alright, this shit stop happening. Nice bulb. Nice bulb on his head.
He didn't even know what the Terra looked like. Yo, real talk. The other day, Gator had me go and call him. He's like, yo, how do I terrestrialize? That's how I go fight that wild Pokemon over there. Oh, my nicknames are Alestrals. They're based on A-Drive's game. And then the exception is Swamper, which is Bandito. Shout out to Loyal Bandito, great channel. And yeah, so far that's it. Because I haven't brought Billy or anybody else. Billy might just be Billy though. Yeah, I have to tell him. Literally.
That's like the Pokemon I cared about the least, I think. I've seen that Pokemon 5 million times. This Chi-Yu thing, this Oki Dog, there's about 30 million things I've never seen.
Does this live if you Terra Fairies?
Can this die?
Nah, fam.
I think it's really close to dying.
Does it die? I guess if it's
actually,
AV,
I think
it definitely
something
lives. But I guess Terra Fairy might actually kill. Based on
I
how
don't
much
think he has-
Star
it could
Raptor
be AV
did?
is the only thing. If I Terra and it's not AV, it dies. But I don't know what... I don't know what it could be holding. I think it's fine.
Dude, imagine Dire Clawing and just sleeping everything. I'd freaking do that. Nah, Yon is banned.
It really depends on his spread here. If it's AV, it won't die. And I don't see an item yet.
Yeah,
so-
Whimsicott going crazy right now, especially with the rest of his team. I think only Ogie Dogie
Like,
lives
he
a
doesn't
hit.
have bulk, but like I guess you don't need it.
Gator had a copy of the game. He already had the
It's not
game.
AV.
Damn, that means Hazard here to stay. That's a big kill.
Fraud Dawn fan down.
I get it though. I think Uzi had to go
I
for
am
that.
very weak to Aqua Jet now, and that Azu looks to be banded. This has to be Scarf if he's doing this right.
He just flip turns though.
Do I need this? If I go into this and you go
Maybe
into
Bacon.
Punish, do I care?
I'm gonna go
That's possible.
2v2 versus Gator, and build my team right before I play him, just like he does
I don't
his.
think so. Because I saw Star Raptor for Oki Dog.
Nah, I am Chandler.
At this point, I don't think I need another layer of.
Yeah, you just
Whatchamacallit.
you literally just flip
So-
turn.
I'm okay with flip turning here. I think it's a Scarf.
It's hard for Uzi to double too because he just takes hazard damage. Yeah, you just flip.
I don't like how this battle's going because I feel like I have a chance to win now, which I was, to be honest, I was not expecting much. Like I feel like things are lining up too well. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not.
Yeah, yeah.
Something's off.
It got banned
I
2 days.
feel like something's off.
It was still up.
I'm just gonna flip turn.
Yeah, Fish is actually doing nothing.
Who's Rain?
Rainbow.
Bro, that thing looks like a menace. What is that?
Oh, heavy duty boots. Okay, okay.
This is Scarf too. I guess I can check with Raptor. Or
Oh,
I can
I'm just not a huge
Yeah, I
Gyarados
don't
fan
actually
in this
know what
meta,
this thing's
in draft.
capable of doing. Can I lose the Bandit Azu? Like Aqua Jet spam. I don't see a timer here. Okay, I'm going Star Raptor. I don't see a timer. I don't know how long I have to pick there. But I could also go Dawn Fan, but I have to check his moves. I don't know if it can just blow my Dawn Fan up. Because if this thing Scarf, my Star Raptor dies for sure. Like it just dies.
He didn't even know about the heavy duty boots. Squilliam.
Okay, that means
Well, that's a free Brave Bird kill. Yeah, sacking this makes sense.
With this dead,
I guess
Same
Azu
rocks.
technically can
can
Aqua
just
Jet.
come in on wait, what's this? Oh, never mind. Think about fish.
He literally drafted Raptor just to do big damage.
I think the Azu's banded based on how much damage he did to my belly bolt.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. He's taking so
Gator's
many
monster actually ended up going there. You can't call him 45.
my hazards. You know this is not Scarf, also, so
Yeah, we will.
I'm gonna go Ronga here. Raptor is still useful because
It kills
if the
Azu.
dog's not Scarf, then I can just kill it with Brave Bird.
That boy did not pay attention to heavy duty boots.
Ronga is not as useful because the Chiyu is gone. Dragon darts.
Good play,
What's
good play,
what-
good
what is
play.
damage?
Good play, good play.
But that really did 5 billion damage. What?
I guess Whimsicott lives a hit though and just clicks Moonblast, right?
Is Whimsicott in range or something? It's pure fairy. I mean, this is Scarf and I know it outspeeds.
He has no Shadow Ball
He
switches
goes
either.
Dog and I just go Donphan, I guess. Yeah.
From the Billy against Gator. I was actually showing Gator Billy Couch when we were talking about his team. You know,
No,
as
Whimsicott
much
might be
as
in range of Shadow Ball. I don't actually-
Gator
That's
talks
okay.
crap
You saw that.
about me in these videos, I was literally in call with him for 12 hours talking about all the Pokemon. And he really cared about who he drafted.
Because that U-turn did literally 5 million to it.
He's
somehow.
gonna bring Haunter versus
Not
me
sad,
for
though.
sure.
I remember early, whatever gen Dragapult came out, I was complaining. I was like, this one needs to be banned. Now.
It definitely should be banned in
Why is it a
Sword and Shield
5,000
draft.
speed,
I
5,000
agree.
attack, decent bulk.
I played Powered, yeah. I screamed it
good
on the
utility
channel.
moves, good
It
physical,
was like the
good
last
special
stream.
moves. There's no downside. But maybe in this gen is not as good. This is Azu. Can I lose to the Oki dog thing by any chance?
Oh, okay. So now he can't lose to.
Is this guy priority?
Yeah, he has to go for the. He has to go for the setup Okidogi.
I need to check. I think I switch out no matter what, right? Can I lose to Dude, this thing is going to do something. Like, can I lose to Dragapult? 1. No, Dragapult's in range of Ice Shard. It's super low. I'm just gonna stay in here and make sure this thing can't do a lot. Like, this thing does a lot of damage. I don't need to go hard Donphan. I don't know what Oki
Legit
does.
playing saying yes.
The Shadow Ball hurts. Like, if he's not max HP, it's almost a 2 KO. There's a Shadow Ball here. Yeah, like we 2 KO. Okay. Okay. Now we just go Raptor.
Jeez.
We go Raptor.
Gets his kill.
Something dies. I can go Whimsicott.
Whimsicott's good too. I think Whimsicott's
Who wants to
fine.
kill? I mean, I tear my Whimsicott. This is the new mechanic in this game, right? The new mechanic. Terra, whatever. Terrestrial.
On 4. Oh, you can't play it on
Yep.
PC, goated?
My English is my second language. I was actually born and raised in Japan.
Uh-huh. Bro,
So
don't even know
playing-
Japanese.
I'm blessed. And I guess also I can see if I'm
Yeah,
in
that's
range of
3 kills for
Dragapult.
Whimsicott. I don't even know if Dragapult
I was
kills.
curious because I might actually be in range. Like I literally took just a U-turn.
That U-turn did so
Well, unless
much
I'm
though.
missing something. Did I actually win a game after not playing Pokemon for 3-something years? Did we actually do it? Madman won a game against a respectable player. Like, was he gonna just whoop my ass before? Live.
Said live.
Let's see the calc. I'm not even calc. Let's just see the calc. Let's see it. Does it just kill? Come on, Whimsicott.
Ooh, ate that comfortably too. Wow, good game.
Whimsicott's not just an absolutely useless unit. Oh, I said unit, not Pokemon. That's how you know I've been playing Teamfight Tactics. I said unit. I just exposed myself.
That was a
I
good
tried
game.
to purposely like not expose myself by not saying anything TFT related. Because like I knew it would be kind of cringe if I did. And I did. So now you guys know I'm a cringe ass Teamfight Tactics player.
That was a good game.
Whatever.
It's crazy.
Anyways,
Whimsicott actually got
GG
4
Suzy.
kills.
I don't know what this means for our season because to be honest, I was just not really expecting to win much. As you see, my team was very straightforward, pretty much copy paste Smogon sets with some.
I mean, that's
small
fine.
tweaks
You had good
here and there.
Pokemon.
And then
Samurott
most of it was
set it up.
max anyway.
That's what I told him. I told him Samurot's
Using
like
Terra
the
Whimsicott was kind of
goat.
fun, I guess. It actually did a lot of damage. Like killing the Iron Treads, that was huge. Like the Star Raptor Brave Bird plus the hazards. And then the
Insane
Terra
combo,
Blast.
yeah.
Like killing it but basically just
Who's just gonna bounce back anyway?
That was huge. Alright. How do I do my outros again? Like, comment.
He will,
send us something,
man,
that'd be greatly appreciated. And it's Gator, and I'll unironically see you guys next time because I'm stuck doing this for several more weeks. Thanks,
Yeah,
team.
you're welcome. He had fun. I don't know why he's pretending. That's a good game. Yeah, Sam was just a good Pokemon. Like you're able to do things like that. All right, let's watch Big Chimpster. Dun 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 dun.
Draft League Wi-Fi battle for
He is
SPL. My
assumed there.
team, the Philadelphia Furos, will be taking on Coach Seabat and his Detroit Steel Wings. I'll be giving you guys a quick rundown
Ooh, I
of
like
my
this
team,
edited
and the
intro.
battle will
Guys,
follow
make sure
shortly
you-
after. But first,
Guys, please make sure you check out Chimp back, by the way, please. Please make sure. Check out Chimp.
if you're excited about my return to Draft League, let me know down below, leave a like, and subscribe
Leave
for
a
more.
like.
Big thank you to T-Riches, Draw15, and Joshua for the main structure of the team, and Kidus, Beery, Ralphs, and Havada for their help as well. Seabat has a Sun team, and the main issues are going to be his Paradox Pokemon that give him a speed advantage over my team. My team will be built to counteract that specific edge he has. So for the first Pokemon that I have is going to be my Tornadus.
Not
it
yet.
has a Salac Berry with Bleak Windstorm, Heat Wave, Grass Knot, and Endure. With the speed EVs that I have, I'll
Mace-
be able to outspeed his Walking Wake outside of Sun, and in the
Mace did these edits. And it's really good. Mace is really good. Let me go 1.5.
Sun, the Salac Berry will allow me to outspeed it if it
Yeah,
does get a
editing's really
speed
nice.
boost with his photosynthesis ability. Grass Knot is there mainly so that I have a pretty accurate move that can
Look
deal
at that
a decent
Grass
amount of
Knot
damage
into
to his Walking
Starly.
Wake. It hits the Standing Knot for a good amount of damage as well. Max special attack, and then the rest goes into HP. My next
Chimpack
Pokemon
has been
is going
around
to
for
be
longer
the
than 10
Iron
years.
Hand,
Way
with Heavy
longer.
Slam, Drain Punch, Swords Dance, and
I met
Protect.
Chimpack in real
I needed
life.
a coverage move for his potential ghost types in Greedent with Terra, and
Oh, so these models, I'm using an emulator for Scarlet and Violet. Shout out to Olivia, and I actually recorded them for Mace, and I sent them to him. And then he had them there. And I recorded for mine, obviously, too. And I
his
sent them
Mismagius.
to,
Protect allows me to stall out a couple of Sun turns if he does have the Heat Rock, and even if he doesn't have the Heat Rock, Protect is always going to be nice just to get
Gotta protect it for that level 3 Fletchling.
a little bit of leftovers recovery. The EV spread allows me to be very specially defensive bulky, so that the Walking Wake is not going to deal 100% of damage to my health, as well as the speed is for Weezing Galar, so that it does not go for the Will-O-Wisp on me before I have a chance to heavy slam it. Moving on, I have Arcanine Hisui with a moveset of Agility, Extreme Speed, Flare Blitz, and Head Smash. Max attack, enough speed to outspeed
I'm able to
Walking
edit
Wake,
the,
and then the
the
rest
stuff.
in my defenses. Arcanine is going to be very good.
No,
just
not
because
the
of
Mareep.
Extreme Speed priority.
Not
and
the
Agility
Mareep.
is a great setup move, as there's nothing on his team that can actually take the Fire Rock coverage that I have.
Oh, it's
but
just-
the
it's just
unfortunate
fun.
thing is Head
He just
Smash
wants
has to
him-
hit,
he just wants him-
and the Hisuian Lilligant is still going to be able to outspeed me through the
Chimpack
plus
is
speed just because it
very,
naturally
very
outspeeds me,
intelligent. I've
even
always
if
liked
I
to
go
draft.
Charlie and the Lilligant is adamant. So there was consideration of going for a Chople Berry, but if he does set up Stealth Rock, then any little bit of damage that I take while setting up the agility will mean that Lilligant will still KO me through the
I love this
close
Arcanine
combat
set.
with the Chople Berry.
Oh, by the way,
great
he's,
thing
play-
about this Arcanine is
he's
that
playing Seabat, by the way, so please make sure you check out Seabat's side. There's so many good things I want to see. Hey, no worries.
I can set
Ultimate.
up on his defensive Pokemon, the Corviknight and the Weezing. The unfortunate thing about this Arcanine is that it is weak to pretty much all of his offensive threats. Sandy Shock has Earth Power. Ninetales is not going to be offensive, but it's going to be difficult to set up on it because it does get Scorching Sand. Gouging Fire is a ground move. Walking Wake is going to want to kill me. I got to be careful of how I set up with it. Moving on, I have Dragonite. This is probably the most creative set that I have on this team. It has Extreme Speed, Fire Punch, Scale Shot, and Dragon Dance with a Rocky Helmet. The Rocky Helmet is going to be very important because with a layer of Spike, I will be able to knock out a Lilligant while only taking one Triple Axle because of the damage.
Gengar
from the
Chomp would've been
Extreme
so
Speed.
fire
Extreme
for
Speed
Chimp.
does 66%. The Rocky Helmet does another 17, and 2 layers of spikes, or Stealth Rock and spikes will do the other 17. So unless he has a considerable amount of bulk into his Lilligant,
man,
and I got a
don't
very
use
low
that.
roll, the Lilligant will only be able to hit me with one Triple Axle, which is only 20 base power, take the Rocky Helmet, and then it will just faint after it takes the Extreme Speed damage, the spikes damage, and maybe
Mogwai,
Stealth Rock. So
A-Drive,
prior to going into the
Magnitude,
game, he's going to set up Stealth
Wolfie.
Rock first. The only
A few
reason why I
of
have
them said,
Dragon
yeah,
on this
later.
Dragonite is because
join another one.
there's really no other move that I really have that can really fit in that slot anyway, so I might as well just have Dragon Dance there. I don't outspeed the Walking Wake.
Not
After
the
a Dragon
growl.
Dance, if
Get
it is a
freaking
speed boost, but
O-code
maybe I get a
Dragonite.
Dragon Dance as he brings in Ninetales, and then I get a Scale Shot, giving me another speed boost, so then I will be able to outspeed it, depending on the EVs.
Mogwai was
Then
gonna
I have
join,
the
but he
two
got
moves,
busy.
Spikes, Earthquake, Stealth Rock, Whirlwind, Max HP, Max
Wolf and a
defense,
few others as
leftovers.
well,
Pretty
so-
basic. There's nothing really to talk about there. It's just
Maybe in the
mainly
future.
there to set up
We'll see.
hazards, take one hit, prevent him
Can't
from
promise
sweeping me
anything.
with anything, because this thing is not dying in one hit to anything unless it's a boosted Pokemon, which will be very unlikely because I'll just be able to Whirlwind it.
Not the
Then I
Whirlwind.
have Critical
Not the
with Key
Whirlwind
Berry.
on the level
Calm
3
Mind, Turbo,
Fletchender.
Strength Sap, Terra Blast. With the Key Berry, I will be able to take any
This
hit
set
from his
looks
offensive
insane
Pokemon. The
here.
Gouging Fire will not be able to knock me out with any move, which will then activate my Unburden, and I will be able to outspeed his entire team outside of the
Oh, wow,
Lilligant.
Tom.
Terra Blast and Shadow Ball have perfect coverage against his entire team, and then Strength Sap Blast so that I can Strength Sap against his Gouging Fire or his Lilligant.
The
and
Vessel's
be
not
able
in
to
this
stall that
league
out,
because
get a
he's
good amount
not
of
he's
HP,
not
and then keep setting up
he's
the line
not
with Calm
a
Mind. With
legacy
two Calm Minds, I
draft
should be
player. He
able
started
to
last year.
beat
He doesn't
his
count.
entire team, depending on how much chip I get. Mainly the way that I'm
Which is
trying
why
to
he's
win
not
this
part
game
of
is through
this.
chip damage with Extreme Speed, Spikes, Hazard, stuff like that. If it does come down to it, Drifblim is very capable of winning. So that is the team. Let's get on to the battle. What's up, everybody? This is Chimp. Haven't played Pokemon in many years. And this is my first battle in a while. He has Greedent. I was not ready for Greedent, but it is what it is. All right.
I guess Grass Knot probably does a good chunk. God! Hey!
All right, so basically the game plan.
What the f- Nah, Luke definitely counts as legacy, but he wouldn't join. He left the last draft league he did as well, so. Bro, what happened?
Is maybe there's an agility Arcanine sweep. Maybe there's a Drifblim sweep.
What do you have to do to become a legacy draft? I don't understand that part. For legacy, it was just people who started in draft years ago, like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago. These are people like you started watching. A lot of people in this draft league were in the UCL, at least the ones that are still, you know, allowed within 500 feet of people. And then others were like GBA or APA or things like that back in the day.
Maybe there's a Dragonite sweep. Unlikely, but maybe. All right, he leads out with Ninetales. As I lead out with Tinglu.
Great
Spikes
league,
is a
great
little bit more
league.
important than Stealth Rock just because it has hit the thing a little bit harder. The Lilligant.
Nice spike.
Withdraws probably goes into the Wiggers.
Yep, good
Yep.
walking wake, good walking wake. Great job, Seabat. Just and it's special attack boost too. Ooh. Nah, Aaron's not
It
in
is
this
special
one.
attack.
But that's definitely someone I would have asked.
So there goes.
Yeah, Mogwai used to do
all of my
Pokemon content a
efforts.
long time ago.
Because this probably kills if it specs. No, it doesn't. Nice.
Ooh, Tinglu goat. Yeah, Wolf is
that
great.
is definitely
He
special,
wanted to
right?
join, he just didn't have time. Alright, you get Chip as well. Wasting some sun turns. Attack booster. Probably just wear one again, always. Damn, Tinglu did not do much. What up, meat? You definitely cooked, Pingy. You can't really even switch. You can't even switch into this. Where do you even go? He's
I
thinking
think I'm gonna
hard.
get another opportunity to do anything with this, so I'm just gonna go for Stealth Rock, I guess.
Damn, not even whirlwinding. Doesn't even care if it Dragon Dance.
Actually, Hydro Steam if he was specs should have knocked me out.
Yeah, Typhlosion, basically.
So that is definitely interesting.
Yeah, I know. Wolf just won. Pretty awesome. Hey, no worries, meat. Do you think? You have to Drain Punch. This
Just
mod
with
is
Drain Punch
really
here,
tough.
Just because I do. Okay, that does a lot.
Oof. Dude, this mod strong, and it took
Agree.
and it took nothing too. Yo, if this was Dragon Dance Morning Sun, it was a threat, like legitimately.
Here's Dragon Claw instead of Scale Shot too.
Doesn't want to miss. Not a load of dice.
132. Is how much
Yeah,
you
I'm
do.
glad I won. I love doing the post game interviews. The Shady one was really good, I feel. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you watched
346,
it. So
yeah.
a lot of people don't watch the interviews, so I'm glad you liked it. Smart,
Protected
wasting sun
Solitaire
turns.
Of Sun.
Yep. I can't tell them nothing, Smith. It don't matter what I do. I do think it should have been a
I'm gonna
suspect
check
test. Period.
How many turns of Sun there should be?
I think if not everybody agrees with it
One,
being banned and even
three,
puts people
three,
put for
three.
suspect, it should be a suspect. Oof. Bro, that is doing so much damage. Legit, if this was DD Morning Sun,
Switch.
oof.
Hydro Steam, Dragon Claw, Dragon Claw.
I think attacking here would have been better.
All right, so if he switches out into Walking Wake here, he goes to Greedent.
Greedent. Ooh, greedy
don't know.
Greedent.
What Terra type it is?
Yo, what if the Drain Punch came out? That would be nasty. Maybe he couldn't. That was a fight. Yo, Chase always
can
plays
switch
so
it in.
aggressively. I freaking love it.
Raw. That means it has Ghost.
Nah, no worries, Typhlosion.
Yeah, it has Ghost.
Yeah. Shady, I love Shady, man. That's a dude like I've hung out with IRL a couple times. He's great. He's literally great.
I can't afford to stay in. I really, I don't know.
He
what
did
this one
him.
does.
I
Like,
played him in
ability
those
or something.
tournaments. I'm glad. I'm really glad you enjoyed it.
Oh, Fairy.
I don't know, King. I
Said that
doubt
was
it.
right.
Maybe
This was-
Chimpack, but the other two probably not. Maybe Shady. Ooh, Curse Fairy is nasty. But he does have Shadow. He does have the Combine Shrimp Sap. Oh, he got rid of Grass Knot. He put Shrimp Sap. That'd be crazy if
I
it
don't know
actually
if it's
happened.
movable. I think I can go out into.
Because he gets the Keyberry Shrimp Sap and he gets the Combine activated.
Driftling here.
I guess Drifloon does a lot. Oh, you better leave a like. That's a beautiful animation. Okay. So I guess you Shrimp Sap, right? I guess you can Combine once. Wait, can you? Does Terra Blast kill? No freaking. He's probably calculating. Alright, I guess it doesn't kill. So you can get one
I'll be able to
Combine.
swing defense if he hits me.
Okay, okay. And then you just Shrimp Sap forever. I get it. Much love, Bacon. I will say in tomorrow's showdown with me, Blunder, and CTC was probably one of the worst ones we did in a long time. It's great. That could be fun. I could try it. Oh, he doesn't have a way to hit him.
Gyro ball. Okay.
It's only gyro ball. But it does double. The speed is up though. Yeah, just shrimps that back. Yo, this Drifloon is a damn threat. It's actually a threat. I wouldn't mind doing that. That'd be fun. We'll see. It's kind of tough because like everybody gets busy during the week, which is why we don't be doing it. Can this guy even kill? And not with Terra, right? No freaking way.
Ideally, this is not Thunderwave.
You just Terra and yeah. Of course, the banter was great, but
What is his team?
Drippin puts a lot
I'll
of
go for
work
Terra
here.
Blast here because I should be able to stall out the Gouging Fire with Strength Saps.
Fair.
I should be able to, yeah, I should be able to stall out the Gouging Fire with Strength Saps. Oh, that did nothing.
Oof.
Okay, Sunny Day, Sunny Day.
Ooh.
Speed. Let's go for one more Calm Mind.
Drafts are very fun. I very much enjoy them. Oh, that's the best play, King. Yo, this Drifloon actually puts in work. Which coach draft was
I don't
your
think I'll be able to knock it out
personal
with Terra Blast
favorite?
anyway.
Playmore's.
Opera? Nice.
Playmore for
Then
sure.
knock this out with the Terra Blast here.
Bro, this Drifloon put in freaking work. Oh my god. Maybe Bacon. If we get Suave, I wouldn't
Oh,
mind.
this isn't even nicknamed. This should be Drift Blimpadimp.
Thank you. Thank you, Chimp.
What is a Lilligant?
Does Lily kill? Surely Solar Blade kills, right? Hey, you should try Ultimate Berserker. And if you just want to have fun, you can join any of the ones in the SPL. Does Solar Blade kill?
I should be able to take this pretty well. That's 19 or 22. Actually, I should do 38 too. Whatever. Yeah.
Jeez! Not the good player alert! Yo, I haven't seen that in years! Oh my god! Oh my god! And Drifloon putting an insane amount of work.
Knock out the Gouging Fire.
I don't think he knocks out Ninetales. Bro, not the good player alert. I have
Only
not
50%
seen that in
Gouging Fire.
so long.
And I heal 361. I should heal 361, right?
Yeah, Ninetales is a good play. Maybe he just gets damaged. Drifloon's a nasty
I'm gonna
Terra Cap.
this because I don't die. If he wants to Encore, then I'll just keep strength snapping until the Encore runs out. And
Well,
I'm
you won't get
+2.
anything.
Oh no.
That's what I'm saying. You don't kill this. I would just weaken it. The good player alert was great.
3 out of 8.
I don't think he lives the next one, does
So I'm
he?
healing less and less because his attack dropped.
Oh, he does. He does. He does.
So maybe the sun runs out enough, just in time.
Legit, King. It was because of the nostalgia. It was the sickest part. Chase is doing what he has to do.
61 to 131. Oh, he goes for Will-O-Wisp.
Okay, so sun ends here.
61 to 131. So I should heal about 40 here.
God, what a goat. Head calcs on deck. And one turn of sun left. What an absolute goat.
This is tough.
You could also just go
I go down to about
Arcanine.
60.
You can go Arcanine. Arcanine can still come out, right? Can it? Dude, it's so
One last
good.
time. One last time. This might be a bad play. I don't know. 160. Yes, I think they should be fine.
You die here and then no sun, so he's forced to switch in an attack. Yeah, I get it. That Drifloon was nasty, bro. Holy crap,
Okay.
that Drifloon was
So I have to
nasty.
deal with Greedent.
Like legit so nasty.
Which I have Heavy Slam for.
That one was unburdened, Bacon. He has some cool techs on his team. I guess the Driftlin, the what's it called? The Green's still a threat. I think Shun stepping on Lilligant would have been good. It could have had
Gyro Ball,
Sleep
Terror
Powder.
Blast. I need this to hit.
Shun's that would have been crazy, bro.
Nice. He's got very, yeah.
He gets it all the way back though. Cheek pouch all the way back. Yo, this was a threat, bro.
How much does grass not do this? Not that much.
Okay. Big damage, big damage. God. Green's actually a threat.
I gotta go for this. Don't knock it out.
Look at the Terra Captains fighting it out, bro.
He has 9 tails and Walking Wake remaining.
That smells so freaking good. Guess he just blitz it? Dude, Wake is actually scary in this thing, and this could be really close. I think you have to Dragon Dance. Like legit.
Is very annoying to do.
I think you
Slam 18 damage.
I think you definitely have to I think you have to Dragon Dance with Dragonite, right? Because you need to force in Ninetales after, and you need to... Am I wrong? I felt like Dragon Dance with Dragonite was fine. Because then they can't go Wake, they have to go Ninetales. You scale, and then you Extreme Speed Protect. Actually, it might still be close. Maybe you need, I guess you need multi-scale for Walking Wake, because it's specs, right? So, never mind, this is better. You need multi-scale, so I can't click Draco. Yeah, you definitely get the E-Speed threat.
Let's go for a little E-Speed there.
Forced to go for Hydra's team. Top 10 favorite Mons? Latios, Suicune.
Alright.
I like Zard. Cryogonal.
Dragonite.
Stunky. Murkrow. Shaman.
Versus Walking Wake.
Miltank.
Do I knock you out with +1 E-Speed? 46 to 54.
So your Dragonite's up.
So I have to click Scale Shot.
Wake is Dragon Fang? Damn. It did that much to Ting-Lu with Dragon... Damn.
I don't know, dude. Like, I wish I had more time to count this.
I don't think I ever get Shaman if I'm in a draft with Uzi.
Actually, E-Speed might be able to knock this thing out at +1.
I mean, definitely get Drain. I love Miltank. Billy's in shambles. I wonder if Hands actually eats.
Yeah, I feel like E-Speed should be enough to knock this thing out at +1.
This is going to be close.
Because it's at like 60ish%, and after another spike, it'll go down to like 48.
Because you need the sun.
And it says Draco Meteor does 87 to 103. Yeah.
Ooh.
Alright, that should be good.
This is literally going to be a 1-0 with Dragonite. Holy crap. You don't want to be random rest either. I have drafted Miltank before, actually.
You know, protect just in case, you know.
I used Scarf HP
live.
Fire Miltank to beat Kartana.
But if he chests the rest, though, I choked.
Yes.
That was... I'm just not in the right mindset, but you know, it happens. It happens.
Yeah, he hasn't played in a long time.
So I wonder what item he has. I mean, likely, what if he chests the rest, but at the same time, like, you know.
God, Hands is so bulky. Now Chase has to pray he's no E-Speed. Yeah, I guess you can see how shot. That's fair. There's 2 more games left of it, and then I'll see, depending on how tired I am, I'll see if we'll watch the remaining games of the other side. Yeah, you just E-Speed Ninetales and you win. Well played, man.
Alright, didn't miss any of my Bleak wins, so I'm good. I feel good about that.
It was a good game.
Whew.
Very close.
Close game.
I feel like if Chase was Dragon Dance Dragonflow,
like,
that would have been nasty.
I'll take it. I'll take the win over.
Yeah, none of the techs work except for Driflin. Driflin was fire.
And that was nerve-wracking. Sheesh. Bye.
God, he just ended. All right, my co-owner. Good game, Chimp. Check out his channel, please. Thought about bringing back the old intro animation. Ah. Yeah, both Chimpack and Gator won week 1 versus 2 playoff people from last season. So Nice. My boy has a skit. All right, let's watch. Please check out Shuckle as well. Check out everybody that we're linking, please. Please also, I got the playlist down below if you want to check out everybody. Please support them.
This is Running on MVs. Food reviews.
What the hell?
There's been a surplus of these fast food restaurants popping up all around the U.S.
I love the suit.
McDonald's, the Golden Arches, and their latest creation, the McNugget. You would think they'd be Irish chickens with that name. Anyway, they advertise that the McNuggets come in 4 shapes. We're here.
All right, what year, bro? I know who you're mimicking, but what year? What year are we in? I freaking love it.
And rank the 4 shapes. So let's dive in. So here we got the packaging. Brown bag, very nostalgic to my childhood. And it says, your faves faster. So this is fast food. We're trying to get this to you very quick. And hopefully it's your faves. Hopefully these nuggets have flavor. Like my favorite rapper, Flava Fave. Now we got hot honey mustard. That seems like a classic flavor there.
This is my co-owner, by the way.
Looks like they got a little bit of mustard on the outside of the packaging. These were kind of tight in here. There's not a whole lot of room. Like, you can see that the box and the paper, it's pretty much the same rectangular shape. Oh, this is beautiful right there. Look at all that fried food. And we got 4, yeah, these are the 4 shapes that we're going to point out here. So, first, let's obviously open up the hot mustard, because why would you want cold mustard? That doesn't make sense. So, we got the ball. You can see that. Clearly looks like a ball. Kind of looks like the American soccer ball. So we could dip. So you can't go this way. You have to go this way. And there's not a whole lot of room even in the sauce to go this way. They don't give you a lot of room. Not that inspiring. I feel like the circular shape of the bulb is pretty standard. I wouldn't recommend that one.
He's gonna play Pokemon, don't worry.
One, the bell. So shout outs to Bronzong. I'm sure they got the inspiration after that. Now, I don't know if it's best to go this way. Actually, maybe it's probably better to go dip this way. It's kind of like not a lot of room there, but it's kind of like dipping a caramel apple. You can kind of see that. It kind of looks like caramel. I think it's a pass.
Good night, fam.
The taste is quite similar, but there's a more defined handle. Like, I know this is where I'm supposed to grab, and then I dip back and forth. Definitely an upgrade over the ball. The bone is the next one. Now, it kind of just looks like a square. Pretty unoriginal. But it's a bone.
Yeah, it's
I'm not
dropped.
quite sure
It's
what
dropped.
bone this is. Maybe it's your wrist bone, forehead. I don't think it's your ear bone. There's probably more calcium in this shape than the other ones. I think that the shape
He's
dips
gonna
a
make
little bit
skits every
better
week. He's
than
gonna
the
do.
ball. So I would rank this above the ball, but below the bell. Now we have the last
Bro,
one.
he's ranking the chicken
boot.
nuggets.
And this is a crazy design. Look at this. You have like this little knob here is the toe. You can even like pop it off and keep it special. I'm not going to make that foot joke. I'll just keep chugging along.
No.
You can see. You could like scoop the bottom. Like if you're about out of sauce, you can go for a scoop.
Crazy design.
And get the last drops. That seems like a winner right there. Oh, for sure. This doesn't taste like smelly feet. That is definitely the best one. So the rankings would definitely be boot, then the bell, shout out to Bronzong, bone, and then the ball. And hopefully we can use all 4 of these nuggets and harness the power. We can just smash these together. And then we're going to throw a big nugget at the opponent this game, Kyle Hay. I'm going to try to get my Greninja to throw all these nuggets together, fling that nugget, and hopefully we can win this
This
week.
is
So
all.
let's get on
This
to
is
the game.
all set up for
So
SD
here's my
Fling Big
team with
Nugget.
Greninja, again holding the big nugget. With a Sword Stance boost, Fling should be hitting for pretty decent damage.
Yo.
And then I can get a +1 attack and +1 speed boost with Battle Bond if I pick up a kill. And hopefully I can
doesn't smell like
steamroll
feet.
at that point. Excalibur is here to just break. There's not a lot of Pokemon that want to switch into Excalibur. Probably the best Pokemon would be Terra Steel Vikavolt, which can set up sticky webs against the Greninja. So my Hatterene is here to make sure that sticky webs do not go up. With enough special defense to take on a Terra Steel Flash Cannon,
I hope
can do a lot of damage with Mystical Fire, and maybe.
I really hope Excalibur does anything this game. Like, actually, I have not seen Excalibur be good in draft since it can Terra. I gotta see.
Even bring me into Custap Berry range.
Oh, we see some fling big nuggets in there. Let's go.
Bronzong is here physically defensive
this.
with eject button, so I can switch in, take and hit from, say, an Ogerpon, and then switch out to something else and gain momentum.
Yeah,
in that regard.
people leaving for the punchline is unfortunate.
Future. Ursaluna Blood Moon will be here to take any random water
Make
move,
sure
and
you
it's just
subscribe
very
to Shuckle.
powerful
He's
attacks.
hilarious.
My Ludicodal is max special attack with a lot of physical defense to take on an Excadrill Earthquake and then set up in the rain, and it could do pretty decent damage in of itself. So yeah, let's get right into this game. All right, here we are for the battle. Don't really know what to expect from Kyle. He brought pretty standard stuff. We are going to lead with the Hatterene to make sure that sticky webs don't go up on the side of the field, because that'd be bad for my Ludicolo, it'd be slow, it'd be bad for my Greninja, because when I get a speed boost, it's not going to be great. He did not bring the Tyranitar, which I'm not terribly surprised about, honestly, but Sand is, like, it's fine. It helps Excadrill quite a ton. Now, Excadrill could be Mold Breaker and just get up rocks early on. He's going to leave with the Vikavolt, so this is great. We do live a hit here. Unless if he's, like, Life Orb plus Terra Steel. If he's Life Orb and not Terra Steel, then we're good. If he's Terra Steel and not Life Orb, we are also fine. But we're going to go for Mystical Fire here.
Ooh,
and he's going to go for the Terra.
Terra
probably Steel. Let's see if he's Life Orb. I don't have a great hit to kill him in one hit with if he is Terra Steel, which he definitely is. It makes a lot of sense. Let's see if we live this hit. Let's see if he's Life Orb or not. Flash Cannon comes out.
Let's see.
It's going to do a big hit. Oh, that does nothing.
Ooh, not even the Custap, huh? Wait, do you actually survive the next one and get the Custap?
Okay. No special attack, Vikavolt.
I think I'll do
probably
about
physically defensive.
125 to 120.
I probably die to this hit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I want to make sure sticky webs do not go up, but I think I'm going to just have to take the hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunate. He is going to switch out.
Okay, he's not confident who kills. Makes sense.
There was a very high chance he was going to kill me there. He's going to switch out into Majora. Oh, wow, great.
To get the Defiant boost. Ooh.
That does not a lot. And we're getting lower to special attack, which is actually going to raise Defiant. That's pretty funny. Uh-oh.
Bro, if this thing had Trailblaze...
Like a very special defensive or
did
AV?
He just win? Oh, no, he has
probably AV Ogerpon.
Yo, if it was Trailblaze, Yachi, oof.
Yeah, that took the hit super well. He could go for a Trailblaze here. Don't really have a great initial response to this, but Excalibur should be able to revenge kill. We're going to go into Bronzong, because again, we don't want the Vikavolt to set up. We'll eject button into Excalibur. We should be able to kill with an Ice Shard. Knockoff, okay.
Great knockoff.
With a lot of damage.
Too.
And eject button doesn't even work. Probably goes for knockoff again. I think we're going to just have to sack this. I guess we go for a heavy slam here, and the off chance he goes for an attack that won't kill. Low kick. Okay.
Smart. Follows it up with
I don't think that's going to make a difference.
Very well played so far by Kyle.
But I think it's not that bad. He definitely has the upper hand, though. I can't go into Greninja yet. I'd like to get the +2 first. He does have the Tentacruel.
Bluff. Dude, the Fling Big Nugget's so funny on...
Bring him back Excalibur. The switch in is not great. It could be Vikavolt.
Skylar.
He has a +2, so we're going to go for an Ice Shard.
Is he going to swap?
The switch into Vikavolt is definitely a play you can make, but I'm not going to mess around with this. And we do get the kill.
I think he definitely could have won. I think he definitely could have won Vikavolt, but...
So trading Bronzong for Ogerpon is probably not the worst.
Look at Excalibur getting a kill. That's like better than all of last season.
I don't have great responses too.
That's like legitimately better.
Quite a bit of damage with Choice Band. I'd like an opportunity to set up a Sword Stance with Greninja, and I think that could be on the Tentacruel. The only thing that Tentacruel would be bad is
congratulations, Excalibur.
Fable could also be unaware, but hopefully that's not going to prevent me from sweeping with it. And I imagine this is a very physically defensive Vikavolt. We're going to go into Hatterene because sticky webs are not going to go up. And let's see if we are even able to bounce him back. Flash Cannon, okay.
Good play by Kyle. Good plays by Kyle all around.
Okay, so Hatterene is down.
I think he should have switched out actually into Vikavolt. But I understand. You scared about setup.
Against Vikavolt, if it's like max HP,
I know,
it way too much damage from Mystical Fire for it to be especially
defensive. The Talonflame part was full
Hydro
funny
Pump
too.
Destroys. I can Terra Water. I don't even have to Terra Water. Hydro Pump kills. Yeah, he's at about 60%, and Hydro Pump is doing 65%. And I want the grass typing to resist an Earthquake from Excadrill, at least potentially.
Fair, very fair.
Tentacruel could come out here, though.
Has to be 10, I think. Yep.
Jellyfish, the Tentacruel is out.
Good play, very good by Kyle.
And that is like Assault Vest. That is doing absolutely nothing.
0.
That's doing like 15%, 14%.
Oh, he's like, I'm beating Greninja no
I don't
matter
think he's
what.
max special defensive. So I think it's just max HP, Assault Vest, something on the lines of that. This Pokemon is still good later on. Sludge Bomb could come out, and that hurts my Greninja.
Gotta go back.
I just go into Max Caliber and click Glaive Rush. I think so.
Tentacle's so sick.
He
I love
is
Tentacle.
not giving me a great opportunity to bring in my Greninja, though. Knockoff, okay.
Ooh.
Get rid of my Choice Band. Yes, that looks like it's minus attack on a Tentacruel. So special attacking based. I can go into my Ludicolo. You're going to go into Ludicolo. He could go for Sludge Bomb and probably
Like
KO me,
what?
but it gives me an opportunity to bring in my Greninja, and he could double switch into Vikavolt, predicting me to go for like a Glaive Rush or something like that. And again, I want to make sure that Sticky Webs don't go up.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure
good
that's
play.
a
Good double, good double, good double, good
perfect.
double.
We are still able to kill with a Hydro Pump. We're probably able to kill, but do I like the chance of Terastallizing and guaranteeing that chance? Probably.
Yeah, this music's great.
Could be Rain Dish on the Tentacruel for sure. But we'll get a big hit off.
This music's fire.
All right, here we go.
Ludicolo
Ludicolo
always switches.
doing big things here. You're doing like 20% to the Tentacruel. Let's see it. We land. Yep, that does absolutely nothing. We don't want to set up the rain yet. I think we just go for Hydro Pumps continuously.
He's trying to get in Greninja.
Maybe we'll even get a switch out. Sludge Bomb comes out.
Does nothing.
Not doing a whole lot, but my Hydro Pump's going to do even less.
Yeah, so I guess in this case, it looks like he's trying to set it up for Greninja if it's special as well. So this actually helps.
I think the plan is going to go for Hydro
I agree,
Pumps and then
Skyla.
maybe actually go for a Rain Dance on the following turn.
He actually didn't even get poisoned too, which is big.
We're fortunate we're landing the hits, but we don't really need to land the hits to still do decent damage here, because we want to get a Swords Dance up. We will go for a Rain Dance here. It'd be great if we got the poison. We do not. Okay. It is Rain
Oh
Dish.
my god, it's Rain Dish too.
Do I want to knock out the Ludicolo? I kind of don't.
Tentacruel.
Because I want the opportunity to bring in my Greninja. We're going to go for Weather Ball. That should do a lot of damage.
So this gives him Greninja, and he's fearing Battle Bond, right?
Okay,
so he's
but
gonna
definitely
switch.
not kill.
Yep.
And we're looking okay. Obviously, if it's unaware Clefable, not looking great, but not impossible, I don't think. Because this Tentacruel is not doing too much to me. But here we are. This was the plan. Hopefully we can get the sweep here. We're going for Swords Dance.
It's probably he definitely
even
goes
have to,
Clefable.
go
He has
for
to go
Fling
Clefable, I think, right?
We'll see if we go into Clefable here, potentially.
It has to be Clef.
What is your response? Pink Matter.
It's probably like Max, but up too.
Clefable. Okay.
Ooh, SD Greninja's so sick.
I like this. Okay. Liquidation in rain if he is unaware. I don't do enough. I have to go for Gunk Shot. Kind of unfortunate.
Yep.
We are plus
130,
2.
no side effect.
I land
Correct.
a Gunk Shot. It's 94% minimum damage if he's max HP, max physical defense. And he's like, say, Magic Guard. If he's unaware, which he definitely could be unaware because he did not bring sand, we should maybe live a Moonblast. It's looking rough. It's like a 50-50 chance for us to live a Moonblast. It's not a great chance for us to kill with Gunk Shot, but we have the opportunity.
This
to.
set's
And I just
nasty,
disappeared
though, I'll
for
be
a second
honest.
on the screen. I'm thinking he is probably Magic Guard based on him thinking about this play this long. Because if he was unaware, I imagine you just go right for the...
Ooh, SD Gunk Shot's so big.
Oh, that is weird damage.
That kill?
We live
On
on
one!
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay.
70%?
Oh my god.
This is max HP, max
That
ability
live
defense
is
Clefable.
crazy.
I don't know, but we're gonna go for a liquidation here because we don't want to miss. The liquidation
Oh
should
my
pick up
god,
the
that
kills.
live was crazy.
He's gonna switch out. What's he gonna go ahead into? This is definitely not Rocky Helmet.
And then he gets the Battle Bond boost.
I can't believe we left that on 1 HP. That is insane. Okay, let's get that attack boost. Let's get that special attack boost.
Oh my
that speed
god.
So Tentacruel is dead. And
Bro, Greninja's so
Rain is
okay,
down.
okay.
I don't know what
Legitimately
he
though,
does.
this would have been my first pick. Like I know I said Magmortar on them, but Greninja was actually going to be my first pick this season if I had a real first pick. Like legitimately, it was. I thought it was so broken, like based on last season.
I don't know if anything is quick attack.
Like
you know what?
Gren is
He's probably-
so good.
He is unaware, but not physically offensive. That's why he did so much damage. I should actually look at the calc and see what his HP is when he brings it out next. Because I think liquidation kills anyway, even without rain. Latios dies to a
Dude,
plus
it's
3
so
Gunk Shot.
good.
He's obviously going to die to Fling, but he could try to bait it out. Vikavolt,
No freaking way. This lives.
he's like physically defensive.
+3 though.
Plus 3 liquidation, might not kill. But you know it does kill, right?
Fling
You do
big
know-
nugget.
you do know, right, right, right?
Oh my god. This is so
Come on,
cool.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
He's
Come
getting
on,
bigger.
come on,
He's getting
come
bigger.
on. Come on, pick your move. Pick your move. Pick your move. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Don't switch out. Don't switch out, because if you switch out here on the fling, then I might not be able to kill liquidation in the future. Don't switch out. Don't switch out. Stay in. Stay in. Stay in.
The music's
Come on.
off too.
Come on. Stay in. Stay in.
It's
Don't double
fizz.
switch.
It's fizz.
Don't double switch. Come on.
He calced it,
Come on.
so it
This is
probably
taking
does.
forever. Yes, yes, we got the chicky nuggies. We're throwing them. We're throwing them. We're throwing them. We got the kill. Yes, yes. Oh,
And he ate one too.
Yes. Okay, we got it off. We got some hot mustard.
Nick, you're crazy, fam.
the best. No, best flavor from.
There's
from
no-
McDonald's. Oh my
there's no
gosh.
way.
We got it. We got this. I knew it was gonna work out. 1 HP.
There's no
on the
way,
green.
bro.
That is crazy.
Guys, if you're not already
No,
subbed to Shuckle,
not
please
in
check
Kyle's
him out.
favor
Show
right
some
there.
love.
The move
Tell
last
me
week
like
had a
that.
50% chance to kill. Oh my god. Elon Musk. Okay. We're at +3.
Bro, he actually
Adios.
flung the nuggets. I can't believe there are
We have
people
to
who
land a
actually
gunk shot.
left the skid. This all added up so
We have to
well.
land a gunk shot. We land a gunk shot. Here's something that you could consider a shot.
He has a shot there too with chicken nuggets,
All right,
bro.
come on, Greninja, let's go, let's go, let's go. Wait, let's make it off me. It's not my show. It's the Greninja show. There we go. Come on, Gren, come on, let's go. Oh yes, I can't believe this worked
Bro,
out.
that's my co-host.
Pink matter.
That's the
Oof,
co-owner.
Oof. Well,
That's the
Pink Love,
co-owner,
it was
baby.
nice knowing you. Liquidation. I got my
This
bottle of water
Greninja
here.
put in so much
This
work.
should kill.
That Gren put in so much work. He drank his water too.
The ex-boyfriend ain't gonna matter. Ain't gonna matter. There's no way. I got priority if we need to. Where's my controller? We'll go for liquidation here. We're going for liquidation.
And he's drinking
We got
water
it. And
every
we got
time
the
he
win.
liquidation
There
too.
it is.
Bro,
There it is.
the 1
Set
HP
ourselves up to
live
get
into
the Greninja
sweep
sweep.
was
Oh, the massive
crazy.
Oh, I think that's a 3-0 win, right?
Bro.
Yeah, it's a 3-0 win. Oh my gosh, here we go. Kyle, I had to make sure I brought all the heat I could against you, my guy. You have crazy prep. You had really good bulky walls. You had everything set up there.
Yeah.
But you didn't have enough for the fling.
It got 5
big nugget.
KOs. It actually got 5 KOs.
Hopefully MV is proud of me. We win
That
this
was
week
cra-
1.
I'm proud
Make
of
sure
you,
you go
bro.
check out Kyle. Links are down below.
That was
He's a
crazy.
great guy.
Obviously, it would have been
And
different if he got a
awesome.
moon
Friend of
blast,
me in
but
last
that was
season and this
insane.
season. He only had 1 win last season, which was against me.
It took 5.
Hopefully, or we said to each other before the season, we were both going to make playoffs. So we're making playoffs, mark our words. But it's going to be a little bit harder for Kyle, but he has plenty of time. He'll be able to do it. So yeah, until next time. Later, guys.
That was great. All right. Before we watch this game, I'll be right back. I need to get some water. I got to decide if I'm staying up after this game to watch the rest. This might be a little bit hard, but we'll see. I'll be right back before the final game. Good night, good night. All right. Last game of the week, and then I decide if I'm staying up till 5:30 to watch the rest of the game one. Oh, well, we watched everyone. This will be the last one, but if you can't watch the rest of the games out there, at least watch Leo Supercell 7 Misreaction and Kyle and the Big Nugget. I think those are the highlights. Alright, that's probably a good idea then. I think Kyle's content's going to be great too. Alright, let's go. We got MVs. I'm going to put the speed up a little bit on this just because it's a little later. MV versus Drew. Make sure you check out both of them.
The Shuckle Premier League Season 2. Very excited to put our new team to the test, and I'm already bringing out the heat. Our first opponent will be Drewby. I believe we faced him twice in the past 2 leagues back-to-back. The first time I unintentionally swept him with a Quackable, and the second time I set up Toxic Spikes. This time, for the third time, I built a team with a combination of both Toxic Spikes and Sweeping Potential in order to combat his threats, which consists of, but are not limited to, Iron Boulder, my own Quackable,
helped MV test a lot.
Screamtail, Heatran, and more. Team should appear to your right. Now, it's a really well-built team, but the biggest hole I can see is that there is no grounded poison type to absorb Toxic Spikes, so of course I had to come prepared. His Terra Captain does Anaconda and Mabosstiff.
I'll go back and watch that as well.
And his Mabosstiff does have Terra Poison. However,
do you have the timestamp for that? I'll go back and watch all those
fun
modes.
T-Spikes, Terra into Poison, switch out, switch back in, and then absorb T-Spikes. Not a very efficient.
We're probably going to watch Uzi's intro as well.
Being a Poison type, I guess, much better to have a Poison type naturally to absorb T-Spikes, but still, we have a lot to deal with.
I want to see Chase as well.
I started off with Farigiraf. Now, Farigiraf is one of my 3 Terra Captains. I have Flygon, Farigiraf, and Tropius, but Farigiraf looks exceptionally good in this matchup. And the reason is because of Sapsipper being able to be immune to Rillaboom's Grassy Glide and Woodhammer. That's a huge thing to start it off with. Because I can Terra, I can also remove my other weaknesses to knock off U-turn and stuff like that. And with Throat Spray,
Mocking
Psychic Noise, I can block healing from Pokemon.
Yeah, just tell me the timestamp. You don't even have to post it because I don't even think I'll let you.
As well as like the rest of their team.
Works.
Roost on Quackable, whatever. Just like any kind of healing I can block, which is super useful. Because it's a sound move, I get a +1 special attack boost. And then Terra Blast Water. This hits a lot of his team, like a lot. Heatran, Iron Boulder, Sandaconda before Terra, and Mabosstiff, whatever. It can hit a lot of Pokemon. It's very, very good coverage with Terra Water. And Shadow Ball is amazing because Shadow Ball can severely weaken Pokemon such as Screamtail and do a lot of stuff, damage to that, a lot of things. Spin F drops potentially, and then Psychic Noise to prevent it from healing. It's just a really good combination of moves overall that hit a wide variety of his team. Hits on all of it, and then Agility, which is going to be able to boost our speed. So Agility, actually, with this much speed, is going to be able to outrun Iron Boulder if it does not have a booster energy and speed active, or if it burnt it up already, or if it's not Choice Scarf. It's going to be able to outrun that speed tier. We have a lot of special attack investment, max, in fact, and then
this model is really sick.
Just to be able to sponge hits here and there. I mean, it's really bulky.
Really done face real, yeah.
That can tank hits, and with Terra Water, we actually are going to be able to check Quackable pretty well too. So I like that, and yeah, just a really solid Pokemon overall. I'm excited to debut Farigiraf in Draft League for my first week. Now, like I said, Toxic Spikes are
one of his,
so I'm bringing Toadscroll. I could have brought Mew with T-Spikes as well, but I think Mew is better off with another role that I'll show you all in a bit. But Toadscroll with Toxic Spikes and Focus Sash allows me to guarantee get up T-Spikes. Now, Rapid Spin is going to be great because I'll be able to Rapid Spin away Spikes from Frostlass when it's dead, or from Heatran's Rocks. Sandaconda could have Rocks too. He has Hazard potential, so I definitely want Hazards off of my side, which could be good for me. And then Earth Power Sludge Bomb. So yeah, like Toadscroll is really good. Like, look at this EV spread. 333 HP, right? Magic Chinese number. Sprinkled with a little bit of defense and special defense for added vitality. Enough speed. You know, we outrun Quackable with the speed and the rest to firepower for Earth Powers and Sludge Bombs.
Man.
I think it's great overall, and yeah, good mon. Raging Bolt is going to be AV.
Yeah, Drew not having a poison type besides Terra Poison and Mabosstiff, which is not that great here.
Thunderclap, Discharge,
is really bad for him.
So this moveset here covers pretty much everything on his team. I have the triple electric moves here with the Priority, the Para, and the special attack boosting move here, which all could be quite useful. And then Dragon Pulse. It hits a lot of stuff, and it's just really bulky in general.
The Ape is sick.
I like this mon a lot. Raging Bolt's a fun mon.
He needed it
I'm excited because
I kept sweeping him with Calm Mind Screamtail.
And I didn't even think it would make it to me. But somehow, as the last
that was
pick,
Glitch City's first song.
Annihilate plus Raging
Bolt.
Playlist. Yeah, that's kind of nice, and I'm excited to have this Pokemon for the season. I've been pretty lucky with mons that I really wanted to feature in draft. Like I got Ursaluna. I'm sorry, Walking Wake. Like right when the first time it dropped, not as good as it is now, obviously. But then I got Ursaluna, then I got Ursaluna Blood Moon, then I got Raging Bolt. Those are all mons I really wanted to try on draft, and it all continues. So. Yeah, then I have Annihilate. So this Annihilate is actually really cool because it's super bulky. I mean, we all know what Annihilate does, right? Both are Brain Punch, Rage Fist. But this is a really cool twist on it to utilize its mediocre speed with a way to catch opponents off guard. We have Endure Custap Berry. And what that does is, when we Endure, we'll guarantee survive another attack, which will also add 50 power to Rage Fist. Guaranteed, right?
Because
we're already taking damage.
I wrote down the
timestamp. 150 power or whatever. And we Endure again, now we're 200 power, and then we have a Priority Rage Fist. So I think that's a really cool way of running Annihilate for this team. And yeah, same speed tier, 297. For Quackable and stuff like that.
Much love, thank you.
I'm running Inner Focus and Torrent and stuff like that because I don't think he has ways of Intimidate or lowering my stats unless it's like Crunch defense drops or I don't know. I think Inner Focus is better just because of potential Zen Headbutt from mons like Iron Boulder. Yeah. We don't want that to flinch. Even though I have a Custap Berry, I think it's just better not to get flinched by any mon. So should be good. Mew is Dragon Dance, 3 attacks. So this set here is really useful. It can potentially sweep his team because we have nice setup opportunities with Lumberry to get rid of status like Glare or Burns or anything like that or Paralysis. It's pretty cool. And Leech Life.
I think Seabad's also doing a watch
together.
together.
Able to heal us up Wednesday, when we do a lot of damage to Pokemon, such as if Mabosstiff is a Dark type, not Terra. If it's like Terra Dark, we can do a lot to that. We can hit Rillaboom and Hydrapple super effectively.
I like the
Boulder super
Empoleon a
effectively
lot.
heal up, but Earthquake also is an OCO on that. Earthquake I
Bacon,
have,
the
even
season
though there's
already so
grassy terrain.
far.
The
Yup.
reason I have Earthquake is because it's
Much love,
non-contact.
fam. Yeah, they're all
Versus
there.
Heatran, which could be Flame Body. I don't want to burn my Lumberry up and then have to risk myself getting burnt. So I have Earthquake here, which still does good damage to mons like Heatran.
It's
Even
gonna be
in
fun,
grassy terrain.
Chrome.
Especially
I'm excited for the
Psychic Phase
match.
is just a good
Very
physical
excited.
attack overall. I mean, it does damage, right? We want it to do damage. It does damage. It breaks screens too if he brings that.
I think
With
Mew's
Screens or
really
whatever,
strong.
pretty
Mew's
useful.
gonna be so
And,
interesting seeing MV use
yeah,
this
outruns
entire
plus one
season.
Quackable. Look at my speed tiers here, like 297, 297, 297. You already know what I'm scared of, that Quackable, because I
Yup.
swept him with Quackable. He might try to sleep me with Quackable. I know what's gonna
legit.
happen. And yeah, that mon is extremely scary. Even in testing and stuff like that, like I got swept by Quackable
Oh,
countless
Michael.
of times. That mon is good. I actually want to get it again in draft. I think that mon is fantastic. And finally,
I want it in
Empoleon,
draft
which is
too. I
there.
think it's
Nice
the best mon in
defensive
draft.
use,
Legit.
survival plus
I
triple
picked that.
combat from Quackable, and it can destroy it back with Grass Knot, his Flash Cannon, stuff like that for mons like Boulder and Scream Tail, stuff like that. Haze is just an emergency measure versus Setup Scream Tail, which are very, very dangerous. So I have that as like an emergency button for that. Aqua Jet just for priority. If I need to pick stuff off that are weakened, it's pretty useful. And yeah, that's going to be the team for week 1. Hope y'all are excited for this. I'll be playing my boy Drew soon, and yeah, I hope we win. I hope we do win week 1. That'll be nice if we can. But either way, I'll try to put on a show and make this heat put in the work. I shall see you all for the battle starting soon. And so it begins. Week 2 of the SPL
And
Legacy
so
League
it
is finally
begins.
here with our week 1 battle against my good friend Drewby. Super excited to have more Draft League content for you all, and I'm eager to try out the new team we drafted. Now, if you missed the draft analysis video that I uploaded, be sure to check that out to see all the Pokemon I picked up for this season, and subscribe to the channel if you
I'm
haven't
gonna go
already
back
done
and
so,
watch
so
like
you don't miss out on
Uzi's
any
intro,
of the content. I'm trying to get
Kyle's
to 100K, so
reaction
it'd
to
be
the
very much appreciated.
fling, Drew's
So
33
let's
10
queue up
minute
and let's search for our
reaction.
opponent. I'm super curious to see what he brought
Leo's
against us.
reaction is super
In
solid.
testing, I found
And
this match
probably
to be quite
Bezel.
difficult, but I feel like we're bringing a pretty great team to start things off, so
Same,
we'll see
man.
how it goes. Let's see what he brings. He's got, okay, the Iron Boulder, Cockavolt, Rillaboom, Mabostiff, Frostlass, and Screamtail. So
Very
these are
good.
mons that I definitely expected. In
Fought
fact,
a lot,
I think
yep.
the last test I did with Joey had all these 6 mons, so
Yep.
I feel pretty good.
Yep.
Though, I mean, it was like a worst case scenario type of thing where, I mean, these are the best mons, probably, or the most threatening ones, I should say, the most annoying ones to
Agreed.
bring. So, yeah, he definitely brought those, so I'm sure he's well prepared.
He just saw that
And,
was a lot
yeah, like, you
bigger.
gotta watch out for Screamtail's
And then he
shooting potential,
did a
and the
video with
process is annoying as a lead, and things like that. Quackavolt, extremely dangerous mon, and we gotta like get rid of Rillaboom so that we don't get mons picked off by Grassy Glide. Mabostiff is a good Terra Captain. He didn't bring like Heatran, Sandaconda, and stuff like that, which is fine, but yeah, these 6 mons, gotta watch out for that. So in terms of leads,
Probably
what am I
Toad
thinking
Squircle,
here?
Sash.
In terms of leads, so usually when I see Frostlass, I would lead with
Empoleon.
my Raging Bolts. And I'd lead
Oh
Raging
yeah,
Bolt
yeah,
because I
yeah.
have
When
AV,
we
so I
did
can
it,
sponge anything.
yeah.
And I
Because
want to
Frostlass is
essentially-
annoying. You don't want it
I
taunting.
don't want to start with like Empoleon
Yeah,
or
yeah,
anything
that's
like
what we
that.
did.
I don't want to,
I kept
just in
forgetting
case
what
of a
we did.
potential other lead. I think
Yeah,
Raging Bolt's a
me.
good lead. Like even versus Frostlass, I can just discharge into a potential para, into a Thunderclap. Yeah, essentially getting rid of Frostlass early is great. I have Rapid Spin on Toadscruel, so I'm fine there. But the goal will be to get up Toxic Spikes. If I can. That will 100% be the goal, because he does not have a Toxic Spike Absorber unless Mabostiff is Terra Poison, but I don't think it has the mileage to get rid of T-Spikes as efficiently as a Poison type. Definitely not. So, I think discharging here on Frostlass
Frostlass
is
looks
the
so
play.
sick.
Now-
Yo, I want to play in this place. I haven't beaten the game, but I want to play in this place.
I don't think he'd be like Choice Band, Triple Axel, or anything like that. Even if it is,
I want
can
to
be
play
myself
there
to
in the
survive.
school.
With the amount of bulk that I have, I can basically eat up any hit from this Pokemon, so I do think that discharge is the play. Like, I could swap to Empoleon or whatever.
Dude, I want to play
I don't think
here.
it's worth. Like, I think he's just going to try to get spikes.
What are those
And if I
stats?
Thunderclap
Do they have to do
after I
with the game?
discharge, if he's Destiny Bond or something like that, I'll be able to scout for it at
Yeah,
least.
people made some trades.
Yep, there's spikes.
I'll announce
That's
them
kind
for
of what
week
happened
2.
while I was testing
I'll
as well,
announce
so
them tomorrow.
Had a feeling it would be something like
Well,
this.
I'll
but
announce
yeah,
any
nice
trades if they're
discharge
for
and
week
no
2.
para,
Right.
which is fine. I can Thunderclap here is my play, just in case he goes for an attack. He could spike again, but I feel like maybe he'll want to get damage on this mon, an Ice Beam or something. Because I feel like if I'm him, I would want to try to get damage off on this thing.
Last battle,
Which
but we're
would
going to be
probably
going
have
through other stuff from other
A
people's
better
battles. So
kind
don't
of
worry.
overall game impact than 2 spikes would. So then I would Thunderclap. But he could also go for another move. And it works, so that means he went for an attack.
Nice.
Whatever attack that may be. Thunderclap
Very,
is annoying.
very strong start for
The
MD.
Curse Body activation. Thunderclap disabled.
Very
That's,
strong start for MD.
That's alright. I mean,
He's at full
I don't think
HP.
it's that bad, but it probably is bad. Just to have that move disabled for priority, if I wanted to stand on something else and attack into Thunderclap, I could have done that, but not anymore.
Hey, maybe Michael. I think Ape is fine where it is. I don't think it's
So
broken.
let's see what he goes into now. I assume that now he would probably go into
I think it's
Mabostiff
just
or
good.
something. Yeah, he does. Okay, so
Mabostiff.
if he goes Mabostiff, he is
Look how happy it is.
probably Terra Fairy.
But can
But
you
Terra
switch?
Fairy attack from Mabostiff does not knock out Raging Bolt, because I am defensive Raging Bolt with AV and his Chinese EV spread.
Get his
And
discharge
so
chip.
I could
Mabostiff.
discharge here, because if I potentially get a pair, that could be nice.
Yeah, he can't
With
switch.
Terra, yep.
MV might have switched
So,
before he got.
I'll do a little bit this attack.
I would have
Because
loved
I
if he
can't
switched
Thunderclap right
though.
after, which because of it being disabled, I would have to switch out. Well, I don't know if I can switch out
Yeah.
because of Stakeout, but depends on what he goes for. Oh, Crunch. That does nothing.
Nothing.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
it's
fine.
Scarf,
It's not Choice
too.
Bandit or anything. That's definitely it's either not locked into any damage boosting item or its Scarf. I faced one
Yeah,
Scarf
you can't
variant while
switch
testing
versus you literally
as
can't
well.
switch.
So I'll discharge again. Yeah, seeing the damage there, because I assumed it was going to be like Play Rough or something, right? Terra Fairy Play Rough, which would have been a 2 KO. And then I would have to switch out afterwards, probably into, I don't know, Empoleon or something. Depending on the damage, but yeah, that ate it up really well.
Definitely curse value matter. Yeah, legit, doesn't even fit in the damn screen.
Curious to see if he sacks this Mon as well. I mean, Raging Bolt taking out 2 Mons would be great.
This is a
Raging Bolt
really
is so
good start
bulky.
for
like,
Envy.
as a first impression of kind of seeing this Mon, it's
Yeah,
really
he was
tanky.
scarred. He
It
was trying to
reminds
call
me
the
of when I had
Empoleon on
Ursaluna,
the Play
but
Rough.
It's not weak on one side, right? Ursaluna is like weak on the special defense side. It's still really, really bulky, but I mean, that's what kind of caused me to run AV sets. But here, if I'm running AV,
I wonder if
it's
Drew
bulky
gets
all around.
paralyzed here. It's been 3 turns.
So no para on the Rillaboom. I clicked 3. How many discharges? 3 discharges, no paras? What's going on?
Just
So,
like him versus Kyle.
He might U-turn here, even if he wants to go for like the best move possible versus the thing, which would be high horsepower. It wouldn't knock me out. So I'm tempted to Dragon Pulse, but if he decides to U-turn into something like Scream Tail, for example, right? I could Dragon Pulse here, but I think Discharge is a better play if he decides to U-turn. And he goes for the knockoff. Okay, that's fine. That definitely is choice bended. You saw the damage there. That definitely is choice bended. Knocks out my AV. And ooh, okay, nice. We got a pair here. That's good. Out of 4, we got one, but that's fine. We are able to paralyze this Mon. No longer disabled.
Thunderclap is
That's
gone
cool.
too, so you can't even revenge it.
So I think my play here, I'm actually going to make a play into Toadscruel. A little bit of an aggressive switch into this Mon, which I'm expecting him to switch out and not stay in with
Who would he go to?
with Rillaboom. Into what? I'm not sure.
Into what? I'm not sure. Wait, then why switch?
Not sure what he'd go into. He does switch, right? Right.
Ooh, how
Very
do you
good.
know?
Goes into
Gooch.
Scream Tail. Okay, I would have wanted my T-Spike up first before this Mon came in, but that's fine. I think I always Sludge Bomb here to try to get a poison. Or I always try to get as much damage on this thing as possible. Because this Mon, along with Quacklevola, are 2 really annoying Pokemon.
Ooh, it's faster.
So that did not do much at all. And it's just a Wish set. Okay, that
I mean,
well,
it's
it's like
not.
Wish Calm Mind. That could be annoying. But that does make me feel a little better on what it could be, kind of. It does seem really bulky, and it is leftovers, so... Yeah, it is leftovers. I think I'll T-Spike now, just to have 1 up at least. I think it's the play.
Does Grass String end this turn?
See what he wants to do.
Oh, yeah, he gets his last. He gets back to
So
Sash.
if I have 1 T-Spike up, it should hit pretty much the
Yeah,
rest
I
of the
do
stuff
think
that I need
Connor.
to.
I really love lower tier Terra.
Yeah, this is pretty good, I think. So, after this turn is over, I can Rapid Spin
I
pretty
love
safely, right?
Drew's
Because
character,
I'll
by
be
the
at
way.
full, which means because of the grassy terrain healing me up, and I have my Focus Sash intact. So I'll always get a Rapid Spin or an attack or another Toxic Spike, but I think spinning is better just to remove any work that Frost Size did and make it seem like it was there for nothing.
Ooh.
Okay, Rillaboom is back, so if I had Sludge Bombed again, I don't know if this thing would have lived. I'm not sure if it would have lived or not, but that's fine. Mon is still paired, we got a T-Spike up, we're going to spin on this, and there's also a chance he might get paired. There's a chance.
If he gets parried and he gets a T-Spike, that'd be nasty as hell.
So I will...
Second layer would be
I
crazy.
will Rapid Spin here, I think is my play.
What up,
I think it's the
Stan?
best play. Just to get rid of that Spike. Toadscruel did its job. It got up T-Spikes. We saw that Scream Tail was in fact leftovers. You know what's interesting? The last time I played Drew, which was last season, I also
Cosme
T-Spiked
and
too
Fu
because he
Bacon,
didn't have Drowning
100%.
Poison. So I'm doing pretty much the same thing right now. In a different way. Woodhammer, Banded Woodhammer brings me down to Stash, of course. So now I could probably get off a Sludge Bomb and just do as much damage to the thing as I can. Yeah, let's I think Sludge Bomb here for damage.
Yeah, it was really nice for lower
I
tier
think this
draft.
Rillaboom was a little lower
We're
when
gonna
it
have to
came into the
re-tier
Wish,
so
I'm
many
curious to
things,
see if
Finn. It's
Sludge
gonna be
Bomb
so
would have knocked it out,
different.
depending on his
But who
defense.
knows what the next mechanic is? I have no idea what it'll be. We'll see.
So yeah, I would definitely recommend, if he's watching this, to probably
Pick up
maybe get a Grounded Poison.
Yeah, for sure he does.
If things work out the way I'm hoping they will, with Toxic Spikes, I think it's kind of worth keeping.
Like Quavo's a good spinner, but still tough.
He's thinking about this turn, though. Oh yeah, there's no way this thing would have lived
That's
the Wish.
true, Finn.
Like, from coming in from Scream Tail, it would have died to the Sludge Bomb. I think because,
And we
if I'm not
definitely will be
mistaken,
doing-
if my memory serves me correctly, that Rillaboom was a little lower, or a bit lower. So that Sludge Bomb would have knocked it out, and his Wish would not have gone off. So I could have actually even done that, but, or double Sludge Bomb. But yeah, let's, I think, go into Farigiraf, and let's show off our Pokemon
I want to
here.
use Raging Bolt in draft too.
So we are going to be able to wall
At a
this
point.
Pokemon pretty well. I think my play right now is to Terra and Agility. I think is the play. So first Terra Captain Showcase for this season. And he goes into... Is this the...
It is trippy, but we're gonna be
Scream Tail,
going
okay.
through.
So it's Poison. This is nice. This is very nice.
Dude, this plus Psychic Noise is real strong.
Nice little Terra.
Same, Susie. But we'll
This
see.
one is so cool.
I think
always
it'll be
wanted to use
separate
for
though,
drafting,
because Let's Go had
drafting
separate
as
stuff.
a Terra Captain, and I get to do that here. Nice agility. Now, so we are going to be faster than
I guess he's
his
Shadow Ball spam.
Iron Boulder if it's not booster energy. So that's the speed benchmark that I set it for is Boulder. I think the play is to Shadow Ball. See how much damage we can get. Good damage. Oh, it's
Oh,
Roar.
Roar. Wow.
So, okay, Wish Roar. Oh, this one's just a
Wish
regular...
Roar Encore?
I think it's just a regular utility set, right?
That's sick.
Okay, so yeah, maybe it's...
Like
maybe
Wish
it's not as
Roar
scary as I
Encore?
thought. It
Like
was.
just
This one's
full
just
on
like a regular
support?
utility set. So, Wish Roar. I actually didn't even know I got Roar. That's pretty cool.
Like Encore to
I
beat
think-
Annihilate?
Should I go Empoleon,
bulk up and you just
or
phase
I could
it
also
out?
go back into Farigiraf here. Is another play I can make. Empoleon would be cool, but I'm not sure who else it would invite in. Keeping Empoleon healthy, I think, is essential for the late game, just because of my Choppleberry. Berry. Being able to sponge close combats and stuff like that. I'm going to go back into Farig. Rillaboom is incredibly weak right now, so I can probably pressure a little bit more with
Yeah, I
Farig.
love the games this week so far.
Goes to the Wish here, okay.
Ooh,
So Wish Roar.
Wish Roar.
And 2 other attacks I am not aware of yet. So, to prevent him from healing, I can probably go for the Psychic Noise to prevent the heal. Unless he has Protect, which would be a safe play to go for right now.
Second nose would be crazy.
And I'm not sure... Okay, so it could be Wish, Protect, Roar, Dazzling Gleam. I could Agility here. But he might just Roar anyways, right? So I'll Psychic
Yeah.
Noise. Okay, he has Protect.
Doesn't protect.
So, okay, it's... Yeah. Mono Dazzling Gleam is not bad at all. But this set is not as dangerous. I faced a lot of dangerous sets.
Calm
through this
Mind, Calm Mind was
I've used
really
Scream Tail before,
dangerous.
actually. In fact, I've used Quacklevolt and Scream Tail on the
Calm
same team
Mind
before.
was insane when we played.
So there's a little more Poison Chip. Poison is good. Poison is really good. If I got out 2 C-Spikes, that would have been nice just for more damage over turns, but that's fine. Even just 1 Poison is good enough.
Dude, Shuckle's whole video was
So yeah,
fantastic.
I don't think this Mon can do anything to my Farig anyways, so we can just attack. Oh!
Ooh, disable. Wait, so no attacks.
So, okay, we're saved.
Yeah,
We
we're
are
saved.
This
Facts.
Mon has no attacks. It's Wish, Protect, Roar, Disable.
Oh my
No
god.
attacks.
Oh yeah, I could.
Interesting.
I guess I could save Mox in a sec. Let me go say goodnight to my wife, guys. Give me like 2-3 minutes, and then like another minute, cause she'd be like, no, don't go, and I'll be like, I'll be back. So give me a sec. I'm gonna go say goodnight to my wife. Yo, don't be saying Lapras scared than dude. Wait, Ren, is that you asking for Lapras video every video? I don't recognize. I know the comment. I just don't remember the name. Dude, next game is gonna be crazy. Hold up. All right, let's get back in the game. All right, because I get a comment that's been asking me to use loaded dice, homie. I'll use it soon. God, it's like 2 degrees out, or -2 or whatever. Oh my God, it's cold. Okay. Heat bill gonna be so expensive this month. Whatever. Let's go.
Very interesting. So he goes to the wish.
I wonder if
This
it
mon
lives.
is going to die. I think. Close, but I think the poison, right?
Yep, yep,
The
yep.
F drop, which is, doesn't matter.
Dugong
I don't think it
does learn
matters. I think he
Parasol,
died,
yep.
right? Let's see.
It should die.
There's the poison.
That's big, man. This mon
Yeah,
being
yeah.
gone. This
Cool.
is like that mon I kept swimming.
But however, the mon that comes in next
Starsy, what?
is going to get a
No.
wish activation. The mon that comes in next is going to get wished. Depends on what comes in. If it's Rillaboom, I think we always stay in. If he tries to,
He can psychic noise
push that
it.
thing back
Yeah.
up.
I mean, he
It'll still
can't
die
go
anyways.
Rillaboom.
He can't Grassy Glide either. It could be Quackleval and maybe try to set up versus me, or what else is there? Mabostiff?
Thank you, Tyler.
But that mon probably can't break this mon.
I was gonna name it Joe after the person who bought it.
Yeah, because like the damage onto Raging Bolt was
Yeah, we'll see.
not choice band, not damage boosting. Didn't seem like it was damage boosting item. If it's Choice Scarf, ooh, wait, what if he clicks I faced a Choice Scarf. I faced a Destiny Bond set before.
If you
I faced
switch,
a
you
Destiny Bond
die.
Mabostiff before, and that was
Just psychic noise.
maybe I agility first because I don't get 2 KO'd by Crunch.
I
Maybe
think
agility
psychic
first,
noise is free, right?
just to scout. And even if he wishes
Yo,
back up,
mama.
it's fine. I don't get 2 KO here, and then if I'm speedy, I can just Terror Blast twice to 2 KO. Or Psychic Noise, and get a Throat Spray and then Terror Blast. Yeah, see, like as you can see.
Oh, you got the defense drop
That's
anyway.
annoying.
Oh, nice. Now he dies or switches.
Yeah, like I would have avoided the 2 KO, and I would have been able to knock this out with Psychic Noise plus Terror Blast. I would have be +1 and probably sweep the
Yeah,
rest
I
of the
think he
game.
should have just psychic noise.
Maybe, unless it's boost energy.
Oh,
I
that's,
got rid of
that's
this one
psychic
at
noise. He should just Shadow Ball. Sorry.
That's unfortunate. But we could Terra Blast here. Or I don't think it's worth switching out because of
Oh,
the
no.
Stakeout ability. So let's just.
Terra Blast, rather. Not psychic
Let's
noise.
Terra
Yeah,
Blast.
Terra Blast. Yeah, I think he definitely should have attacked.
Okay, so he's Choice Scarf. He's Choice Scarf for Mabostiff.
Bye-bye,
Yeah, the defense
Steve.
drop sucks, but yeah, it's good to know that he's Choice Scarf. We didn't know that before,
Jeez,
but
man.
it was kind
Maybe
of.
in a low
I was
tier
kind of
draft.
suspecting it
I'll-
that it might be that because I did.
I think
face
we're going to try and do a
Destiny
low
Bond.
tier draft next, so I'll try and get some fun mons.
Choice Scarf. That is something I
What?
faced during practice. Annihilate looks pretty good though, right?
Yeah, just sit
Against
up.
Boulder, this, Quackleval, weakened Rillaboom, super weakened Rillaboom. If I go into this and bulk up, I think I'm in a good spot. I think I'll be in a great spot actually. Now that we know he's locked in, he's forced out.
Altar is such a sick Parish
And
Trapper, I agree.
after bulk, because Annihilate is super bulky, super bulky.
They're,
So I should have a bulk here.
hey,
Even if
I'm glad,
Mabostiff comes back in
Ladon. Altar is
and
such a
play
cool
roughs,
mon.
it shouldn't do much, I don't think, after a bulk up. Depends on what he goes into now, I guess. It all depends.
Daniel, I'm gonna go back to him. I'm gonna go back to him, Daniel. After this, I have
Because I
the
can see him going
32 time.
into
I have the
maybe stacking
timestamp for
Rillaboom or
this.
something, or going into it. But if I bulk up and he Grassy Glides,
Lower tier is gonna be
Would I
no.
live?
I have no idea what the cutoff will
the
be.
incoming Play Rough
Honestly,
from Terra Fairy Mabostiff, would I live that? A Grassy, a +1, +1.
oh, Cleaver's
bulk
something I really want to use
and a
too.
Grassy Glide into a Terra Fairy
It's so
Play Rough. Would I
freaking
live that?
good.
I'm not sure. He's thinking about this turn too. Okay, switches out. What does he do? This mon is the Rillaboom. Okay, so I expected this might happen. Now, I do get passive recovery back from grassy terrain, so that might help. That might actually help. So now my play is to Drain Punch or Rage Fist. I think Drain Punch always, just to get back my as much little bit of health as possible.
That's
Okay,
a
that's a
nice
lot,
little
decent
buff.
amount at +1.
Yeah,
I'm
we watched
investing a lot of
the
bulk.
little match in the beginning.
Have a Chinese use on this thing a little bit. So we get a little health back
That
here,
set
and we're
was
also gonna get
so
health back
good
from
too,
the grassy
Ladon,
terrain.
back in the day. So that's 100 base
perfect.
power on Rage Fist.
Okay. So now 3 mons left.
Yeah, we did watch the Leo match. We watched Hayden's
Iron
side.
Boulder, Mabostiff, and Quack.
But we're gonna
All of
watch
them
his
pretty big
reaction
threats,
to
but
Super Cell
simple attacks.
Slam.
And now I'm bulked up. Evil Envy's out here. Evil Envy is here. Well, an interpretation of Evil Envy. This is the reincarnated Evil Envy from the story.
Evil.
And so let me just run the calc before I click anything. So Choice Scarf, Terra Fairy, Play Rough, Mabostiff.
Bye-bye, Stiff.
I'm at 299 HP. That does not enough. What if I change it to Adamant? Although I don't know if Adamant would have been faster than... Well, it might have been faster than my... Yeah, I live. I think I live. So I should always live this. Guaranteed 100%. From this range, I always live Player Rough, so I'm going to Rage Fist here. Oh, Terror Blast is weaker. Great. That's perfect. Terror Blast is weaker than Player Rough by 10 power or whatever. Yep, perfect.
Ooh, right in the custom range too.
Expertly EV'd. Player Rough would not have knocked me out either.
I would say friends for the most part.
And now we are in Custab Berry range. All right, that is huge.
Custab
Berry range right now. And so it all depends if he goes into Iron Boulder first or Quackable. If he goes Iron Boulder first,
and this is 150 as well.
Obviously guaranteed faster than my Annihilate right now, and could pick me off if I did not have a Custab Berry. But I have a Custab Berry. Ooh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. We might get to show off this Pokemon's item. I didn't get to show off Throat Spray, unfortunately, on Fergraph, which was one of my heat techs that I want to show off, but Custab Berry might come in clutch. Let's see what happens. Goes into, I don't think I've seen this one yet. Yeah, this one. Iron Boulder.
Gluteus.
It's poisoned. Look at those sea spikes. And it is booster energy. Okay. What does he boost in? Speed. Your speed booster energy doesn't matter because I raise you Custab Berry Rage Fist. Feel my wrath. Feel the anger.
Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna watch.
Custab Berry time.
My favorite opponent. I'm excited to play Playmore. I'm excited to play Gator too because he's gonna be just pissed off the entire narration.
I think it is because I'm naturally faster than Quackable. I set my speed to be faster than Quackable, and I also put a decent amount of bulk into this mon as well. So
yeah,
things are looking
great.
good. Last mon Quackable here. Now Quackable, dangerous Pokemon, right? It could still be dangerous, but I don't
freaking love Custap. It was one of my ways in RU and SPL once.
And I also took that Rage Fist. It's 150 power Rage Fist at +1. See how much it does to this Pokemon here. It is poisoned as well, so it's unlimited turns.
Ape went crazy.
Rage Fist come through. Not enough. It's Rocky Helmet, so it is. So it's more, I guess, defensive.
I remember Brave Bird too.
So it's maybe a more defensive set, but
yeah, we're gonna watch Drew's reaction to that.
That's fine. Annihilate did.
I don't even know if Gator's gonna do a post game interview. He's just gonna be pissed. Maybe we'll just play a game.
Did perfectly. That was a really, really great start to showing off Annihilate as my first pick with the Custab Berry Rage Fist. Rage Fist knocking out. Well, we knocked out the Rillaboom, the rest of Rillaboom. We knocked out Mabostiff, and then Custapped the Iron Boulder. And Mew can finish this off with a Psychic Fangs to win us week 1. And his first mistake indeed was challenging me. Not bad, not bad. GG is Envy. Good game to Drewby. Definitely a really fun match for the start of the season. I'm glad that the Pokemon that I brought worked. He also brought a really cool team as well. And definitely be sure to check him out. His draft run is going to be fun to watch for the rest of the season. But yeah, I definitely think that this game went well. This game went according to plan. He didn't bring some of the sets that I thought would be a little scarier, which is good for us. And I think he piloted the team well. They only had...
What is going on, Drewby here?
I freaking love Drewby. Please check out Drewby as well.
SPL, your boy's been
Let me go to 3310.
Had no voice really. Still fully 100%, but we are back for this week 1 of the like not dying to get Drain Punch and it's just disaster. So Boost is poison. Booster energy goes off. I wish it was attack. It's gonna be speed though. So it's fine. We'll just go with Psycho Cut here. Do what we gotta do. Get this thing out of here. He's gonna let it drop. Oh, what the hell just happened? Bruh. Okay, that's why he's the Lord himself.
Yo, that's so fun. Oh, congrats on hitting 5K, Drew. I'm so happy for you.
I just got sodomized 3 different ways till Sunday, baby.
Bro, that was so freaking funny.
Bruh.
All right, let's watch Leo's reaction to the Supercell slam. Let me watch his reaction to the Supercell. Please check out Leo as well. I gotta see his reaction to Supercell. Alright, let's look at his reaction.
Just obliterated this. Okay, so we didn't do much damage to him. At -1, Supercell will still knock him out.
We gotta watch. No freaking way.
My concern though is that he could have the Lumberry.
Does your team have a name theme? Alestrals.
We need this thing.
Arambe. Everything basically, GG. We're just looking.
I'm looking at.
I just want to see some reactions. I'm just looking at the reactions right now.
Damage to us as well.
Check out Leo's side as well.
I might have
everybody.
to just be aggressive here. Yeah, because I switched in.
Damn, that bundle set's wild.
Slam here. You serious, dude?
I love the music cut.
That's a 5% chance to miss. And this thing would have been blown back.
It actually would have lived. It was -1, but
wow, this
it super lived. I spun it to nothing.
Darn it, dude.
Dude, 95 is the worst. Poor Leo. All right, let me check what else I want to see. I want to see Kyle's reaction to the Fling Big Nugget.
A Pokemon we have seen
I guess
ever since
we're gonna watch
the
his
very
intro.
beginning. Ancient Hisuian textbooks even mention large alpha Clefable. However, what if I told you there may just be one more Clefable form out there waiting to be found? And no, I'm not talking about Mega or even Gigantamax Clefable. What I'm talking about is something much more extraordinary. By clicking the subscribe button, you can join me on this quest to try to summon the Blood Moon Pixie.
Oh, he has Copycat. Yeah,
In
he
my
brought
week
Copycat.
1 battle of the Shuckle Premier League, I will be taking on YouTuber Shuckle King, who has Blood Moon Ursaluna on his team. My goal is to get this Ursaluna to click its signature move Blood Moon and either KO one of my team members, or use the move to hit my Clefable, which has been perfectly designed to not only survive the attack thanks to her proper EV investment, but also outspeed Ursaluna.
That would have been so sick if it happened.
Forces Clefable to use
that
the same exact move that was previously clicked, showcasing the urban legend of the Blood
I love this.
Clefable. Okay, so I'm connected here against my Brody Shuckle.
Hold up, I want to watch this. I want to see his reactions to Flame Big Nugget as well. Cosligo, please check out everybody. I know we're not watching because I'm tired. It's 4 a.m. So we didn't watch like everybody's side like I wanted to. We watched everybody, but we didn't watch everybody's like other person's side. So let me see. I want to see his reaction.
I'm probably just gonna go Clef here because.
Oh, I have to see his reaction to the 1 HP as well.
Oh, yo! Swords Dance is cool.
I freaking love Kyle. He's a great battler.
But I'm unaware.
He got
and
very
he didn't
unlucky.
change types, so he is Battle Bond. So, I mean, I think I just Moonblast him. Probably just kill him. He's +2. He's probably Adamant. Unaware Clefable versus Gunk Shot. Okay, so I should live this, even at +2, if he Gunk Shots me.
I bet you like 4 special attack would have made a difference.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Oh, Focus Ash? No. Okay, well. Clutch investment. Clutch investment.
4.
Okay,
8.
Okay, so Shadow Sneak, it looks like, does not kill Latios. I think I'm just going to sack off my Tentacruel. I'm going to give him the KY Jellyfish. Maybe we'll luck out here and dodge. Or maybe he'll just Shadow Sneak. Oh, it's Liquidation. Okay.
Is that Battle Bond?
Greninja. Okay, it is Battle Bond, so now he is +3.
Bro, SD is so sick.
Unfortunate there's no Ash Greninja, but there's no more rain, so that's good.
We gotta watch Uzi's intro, and I want to watch Seabad's reaction to Drifloon as well.
+3 and then +1. What about a +1 Dark Pulse? What's that doing to me? This is actually really scary. He's not Life Orb, though. I didn't see Life Orb damage. So I don't know what item he is the problem. I'm not sure if I get leftovers if I go in with Vikavolt right now.
Nah, isn't that ADV?
I think I just go Vikavolt. I wish I had priority.
I know.
Alright, so no lefties here. This is bad. At +3 and +1 versus Vikavolt.
No, it's not +3 and +1.
How much HP do I have in my Clefable? I can't see.
It's +3.
The shit is in the way. I have 113 HP on my Clef. Liquidation is killing me.
Yeah, Utility Umbrella too.
I think I just gotta play for a roll. I think Flash Cannon.
I think he played for too much there.
Fling! Jesus Christ. Fling Big Nugget. Oh my god. What in the fuck? Greninja kills Vikavolt. I should have just went Clefable. Oh my lord. That's funny. Okay. I guess I can just go Latios.
And pray.
I hope he doesn't have 2 dark moves. I guess I just go Latios. Alright, I gotta fix my thing here. My Tentacruel's dead.
He was like, come on, man.
All right, I just flip turn here. Oh, what a game. Good game. Fling Big Nugget, dude. Goddamn.
Could be.
Oh my god, GG. This dude hit every single fucking Hydro Pump and Gunk Shot. That is insane. Cool.
It's over.
Well, GG.
No,
I guess I
that.
can go Clef. Maybe I go Clef and then hard switch into Exadrill and hope that I get him to click Gunk Shot. I don't know. He probably just clicks Liquidation from here.
It definitely
I guess
can.
I just...
Yeah, we know that one's in there. The freaking Fling Big Nugget, man. Oh, I gotta see Nexus reaction to the crit.
Yo, boys, what's good with everybody, bro? Week 1 of the SPL Season 2 is here, and we're going up against Playmore's team. Crazy. The first... With this right way. Sub pops, Kev. I'm fine. Sub pops. Unfortunate, my Shuck has been used. If on any potential switch out because he just, yeah. If I go on to my Blastoise, I can't pop sub. I'm kind of forced to stay in here. I'm gonna click Psychic again. If he goes Metagross, he goes Metagross.
I like this Rachi set a lot.
Okay. He just subs
big
again.
Big damage, big damage.
Not really. Yeah, I just straight up kills. I was gonna say I did a lot. Oh, it was a crit! That definitely, I think that mattered.
Definitely mattered. Let's see what else.
I actually do think that. Let's see, High Horse. Adamant.
Oh, I want to see his reaction to foul play.
Early foul second. T-Flame. Longest, yep. Like at all. Don't know what he's gonna do. Kind of just hope he doesn't have Spore.
Freaking foul play was so sick.
Ow.
That was such a sick foul.
+2 though.
Ow. Yeah, he definitely would have got psychic damage, and then Meow would have killed.
+2 Earthquake or +2 Ice Punch? Well, let's see. I don't want
Agreed.
any dumb thing happening here. I'm just gonna click Earthquake. It does like 1% less. I'm just gonna click it.
That boy felt the pain.
Gotta start doing things with his bear. He just has foul play. W prep, honestly.
I love it.
I don't want to also take the contact damge. He lives. That's
damn,
fantastic.
Hello would have been crazy.
I can't believe he lives.
Freaking Ursaluna, dude. All right, let me check. I want to see Seabad's reaction to the Drifblim eating every hit.
His Drifblim. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with our.
That's my goat, Seabad, by the way. Please leave a like on his stuff too.
In this video, I'll be giving my thoughts on the matchup, talk about my team, what I'm bringing, and why I'm bringing it. With
look at this inclusion, bro.
This week's opponent is Chimp, coach of the Philadelphia Fury.
I'll watch his little intro first before. Check out Seabad too.
Video, and while you're down there, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe
Facts.
to the Pokemon Draft League.
Always leave a like on everybody.
Our goal is 50,000 subscribers, and you, yes you, can help me get there. There will be some text floating on screen somewhere in post-production if you'd like to skip right on ahead to the battle, but I really always recommend watching the team builder so you know what I'm bringing and why I'm bringing it. Thank you so much for watching, and you guys are going to start to see some teams appear. I don't think...
Yeah, we're going to watch his intros last.
I mean, 36 to 42 still, if we're doing a lot.
I see that Sycamore.
Here's Terra.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
We did. I'm just watching his some reactions to some things.
There's the Terra Blast coming off.
Boy,
does not do
breakfast.
Too much to us. We're gonna be able to get our sun back up, which is nice. Against Drifblim.
It's all right. It's gonna be a video that still be there, so you'll be able to watch it, my friend.
Like, I'm curious. What are we? Earth Power is doing things. Now that he's Terra Fairy, though, the Gyro Balls are going to hit a little bit harder from Greedent as well. Let's just go for a nice little Thunderbolt para here. There's another Calm Mind. Okay.
Yeah, I love Seabad's layout. It reminds me of all the old school days.
What about Lilligant here? That does fair damage. That does pretty fair damage.
Yeah, we watch Gators. We watch everybody's.
If we can
I want to see the Lilligant.
That is going to knock us out. Okay. D2. We can go try it. Try it. Solar Blade to a max HP +1. That's 53 to 62. We can go try it.
That one's a threat, bro.
That's going to be some damage here. Let's go for it. We're faster under the sun. 53 to 62. Might be a roll. Depends on how much HP and defense investment that he has. Is also bold, so I don't know if he'd run timid. Because he's just max HP plus 1 timid, we do have a very good chance to knock this out here. But if he's got some defensive investment with that key berry as well, we're only going to bring it down very low.
Ooh, damn!
So close.
Wait, I watched this battle before. Why was I?
Knock us out as well.
I freaking love Chase. Chase is such a great dude.
Dandy shot or KO's Lilligant. Terra Blast. Okay. Do I find myself in a pickle here against a +2 Fairy Driftblim?
I have no idea, Honcho.
That is faster than. I'm just going for a flamethrower.
Wait, what the hell? Why does Driftblim? Wow, that makes no sense. Maybe it was too many words. That's really weird. Oh, Chimp turned his names off in the settings. Ah, okay. Freaking Chase. I freaking love Chase. All right, let's watch Uzi's intro, and then we can call it a night. That boy hit the Pokemon Showdown settings. All right, let's watch Uzi's intro. Check him out as well.
Week 1 of the SPL is upon us as the new Thunderclap Titans are taking on the returning Florida Gators.
Florida, not the OG. Not the OG Florida.
That may be partially true. It goes far beyond, for this is a man that I faced twice, with both encounters having a massive asterisk. The first time around, I got pretty lucky. Due to certain turns going my way, I was able to win, cementing my playoff spot, which at that time was my biggest victory.
Definitely make sure you check out Uzi, guys. He's almost a 6K as well.
As he was my first playoff opponent. A match of the ages it was. Although as we reached the end, my back was against the corner. And I had an out. Should I or should I not timer stop?
Guy like me would've.
My conscience won out. And he beat me fair and square.
Guy like me.
Ending what at that time was my greatest run. And now here we are in the biggest draft league season of modern time. Expectations that I must fulfill. As we're on the road to finally finishing the story. So when it's all said and done, you, Gator, should start looking at your clock. Because
now it's right time.
Oh my God. Every season. I thought we were done. Every season. All right. I'm exhausted, but at least we got to watch some really cool parts of it. Please, guys, check out everybody's stuff. We have the playlist down below. It's already there, but I'll make an announcement about it as well because I want everybody's week 1 games to get checked out. Have a great night. It has been a great stream, very long. I'll see you all probably tomorrow with a stream. I don't know what we're playing. Maybe some Power World. Maybe I might watch the actual SPL on Smogon replays. Maybe we'll talk about Sleep Claws and everything being gone. But good night, everybody.